YUKMOUTH TV, yada da. YUKMOUTH TV, yada da.
Hey, tap in, play a log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Hey, it's your host with the most coolado smoke. YUKMOUTH is in the house, man. I got a round table of players tonight, Dynamite. You know we got Bo-Roc, my other co-host in the building. We got Blue Flame in this thing, you feel me? We got the boy Royale keeping it all royalty in this motherfucker, man. You feel me? And we are sponsored by the world famous Coin Academy. That's right, man. Big shout out and big rest in peace to the big homies. Go Mac and Laylaw, we still ranching. We love y'all big bros. We still holding this shit down. Big shout out to Macca for the record. Yeah, for the record. You know what I mean? Macca Magic, man. We love you too, bruh. Big shout out to the motherfucking producers of the show, man. We got Idris in this motherfucker, man. Amber had the dip. A Boogie, man. The squad, man. Teamwork make the motherfucking dream work, man. Speaking of that, man, can we give a shout out to our sponsors, man? Big shout out to Big E40 Water, man. Earl Stevens Selections, man. Let's get to our sponsor before we begin this show. Let's do this.
This episode of Smoke a Lot Radio was brought to you by Earl Stevens Selections.
That's right, area. The big homie E40 Water himself got his own liquor line. Earl Stevens Selections. That's right, baby. For the best wine, for the best tequila in the game, man. From the red wine to the white wine to the sparkling wine to the tequila, mama mia. You feel me? From the Blanco, the Reposado, and the Anello, baby. That's right. Get your Isarente and your wine. Genuine, that's right, man. Earl Stevens Selections, man. Get it now at uptownspirits.com/selections/E40. You feel me? And tell them Smoke a Lot Radio sent you, boy. Boy, nizzle. Yada da. Yada da. Big shout out to E40. This man, E Sorrenta, mean E40 in Spanish. You know what I mean? We bilingual in here. Hey, man, big shout out to Earl Stevens Selections, man. Y'all follow them on the gram at Earl Stevens Selections and tell them Smoke a Lot Radio sent you feel me? And get you some of this good tequila and that good Jesus juice, a.k.a. the wine. You did. Hey, let's get to the content with no more nonsense. Big shout out to the chat. I see all the dragons in the chat, man. Big salute to everybody, the gang, the committee, the nation. You feel me? I see Shanique with Town Business in this thing. You feel me? I see, we got Abe in this thing. I see Abe 5150 in this thing. Okay. Yeah, man, everybody tapping in, man. Salute to everybody, the whole chat. I see you, Rock Fresh. Yes, I see Tacoma in the house. I see your boy. I see you, Joshua. I see you, 206 Good. I see your boy. Yeah, man, the mob. I see you, Mr. Smoke. Yeah, man, welcome to Smoke a Lot Radio, man. I got, man, my guys is in the building, man. We was having a lot of good dialogue off the camera, man. Did y'all know, man, just kicking it off, man, because this is big news, right? You know that Ebro and Rosenberg was fired from Hot 97?
Yeah.
Not only that,
yeah.
low key, so was, what's his name? Not Ed Lover.
What?
Yeah, Ed Lover.
Oh.
Ed Lover was let go too. And
Flex was already
Enough.
let go.
DJ Enough.
No.
Enough was let go first, though.
Who do Ed Lover show with him? Miss the other DJ female. But they cleaning house. A lot of people.
But Flex is still there, though.
Flex is still there.
But they got new business partners.
But nobody
That's cleaning
knows.
house.
Nobody knows how long Flex gonna be there. Because didn't Flex
Flex is still there.
No, something just happened recently with Flex, bro.
Yeah, I thought Flex had left
Yeah,
first.
Flex left too. Flex
No,
left.
Flex ain't leave. The other DJ Enough left, and they was blaming Flex for him leaving.
For him being fired?
Yeah, they're like, Flex got him fired. That's what happened, bro.
yeah.
Flex is the last one standing. Yeah,
Man.
period.
Well,
But
he is
how
the
y'all
cash
feel
cow.
about, I mean, if you think of Hot 97, it's going to be Flex face.
Dropping the bomb.
And Ebro, because Ebro was the what they call, not the A&M, but what they called? The program
program
director.
director.
The program
Yeah.
director. He was the program director. Then they brought him down to making, radio shows and shit, the Ebro Morning Show and whatnot. But he was a program director.
Facts.
Like, he ran that whole shit. That's why that man act like his shit don't stink. Like, this nigga was, he was hella cocky. Ebro was cocky.
Facts.
Yeah.
Phone Flex, cocky. But
Facts.
Ebro had the torch. Like, nigga, I control what's played on this motherfucker, nigga. Who you think you talking to? Now that he's fired from that position, do you think he gonna still be that aggressive and that cocky?
I think so.
You think it's gonna put some humble in him, or
Nah.
Definitely. put
he at
some
Apple
on-
now?
Not based on the video that he's right.
Yeah, no.
Is
Yeah,
that
he
right?
humble
Yeah.
to the motherfucker. He
No, he
smoking
not.
weed and
The
shit.
geniuses don't be humble.
But
Geniuses
Just
don't
gonna keep
humble.
raining, huh?
honestly,
keep
me
raining.
Nah,
myself,
he talking shit. He said it's a political shit. Like,
Yeah.
his political
I'ma say-
stance
I'ma
is
say
why
it
he got
like this.
dropped.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it like this, me myself. I don't feel, just me personally, I don't feel any one of them has ever been a champion for West Coast music.
No, never.
You know what I'm saying?
But no,
So,
and
so-
Ebro is from the Bay.
No, I'm not saying they don't have West Coast artists on like a Kendrick,
Right.
who hot, but how often do they highlight?
Phone Flex don't.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
Ebro fuck with us.
Or highlight or try to shine light on West Coast artists in general. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
think
more-
Sway. I think when you do the Sway,
Yeah, Sway.
Sway most definitely.
Sway, he got love for sure.
Sway most definitely always. They said turn my mic up.
you gotta get closer to
Oh,
the
okay.
mic, nigga. You the one standing a country mile away from the mic, nigga. Like,
I'm relaxing. I'm relaxing in my seat, man.
nigga, get
I'm
there.
relaxing in my seat. Hopefully this is better for
Put
y'all.
the mic back on you. Yeah,
know,
pull it back
but,
on you so you can relax.
Yeah.
None of them cats do I personally feel was champions for the West Coast music or the West Coast sound.
Okay.
And so I don't feel that we out here are gonna miss anything. It's not gonna really affect us as far as, how we get played on radio.
I think a lot of it is already programmed though. What y'all think? I think most of the music that anybody's even playing today is already on somebody's playlist. Like I feel like it's I don't want to say iHeart, but like some type of top tier playlist that all the stations across the whole United States is playing at the same time.
fucking.
Right? Like
They play the same songs.
Wait,
from-
It's
hold on,
over and
stop.
over and
It's-
over and
it's-
over
yes, it
everywhere
is.
in
Yes,
every
it is.
region now.
I've been in the industry since you came in the industry. Since my first single, we came out in 1995 on Warren G's album. It's always been that way.
You got something. You cooking with grease. That's
You know
all
what
I'm
I'm
gonna say.
saying?
Go
But
ahead.
yeah, it's always been that way.
So it
it's
is.
always been that way to
Yeah.
where whatever hot artist is hot, he hot on all the radio stations. I just seen the thing on Lil Bow Wow. When Lil Bow Wow came out, Lil Bow Wow was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's always been that way.
He's talking
Because
about
there's
this.
always been program directors
Right.
at these radio stations.
But
Right.
He's
even
talking about
the
this.
program. Sorry about that. Go ahead. Yeah, do your thing.
I know. This is what I'm complaining about, right? Like, okay, you'll go to regular celestial radio, and they're playing the same 4 or 5 songs
Yep.
back to back. Like
to back.
the first hour is just the same 5 or 6 songs, and then the second hour the same 5 or 6 songs. The third hour same 5 or 6 songs. I go to Sirius Satellite,
Totally different.
same shit.
Same songs.
They doing the same shit but the curse version,
Yeah.
the dirty
Yeah.
version. They
Yeah.
playing the same shit. So they do got a playlist that they playing. They make sure they put in that motherfucker in rotation along with, Sirius Satellite got some extra, some underground shit to splash up in there, but it's mainly the same shit that's on the radio.
But like I said, it's always been that way, bro.
Always.
Payola.
It's always been that
Ooh-wee.
way. It's been that way since the Elvis days. In the Elvis days is when payola was invented.
Okay.
It's always been a behind the scenes thing that's been denied, but it's always have happened.
Let me ask you
know
though:
what I'm saying?
is
But
payola is that legal or is that illegal?
it all depends on which way you're doing payola. See, because not all the time is it cash in exchange.
Okay.
Like every time I performed at Summer Jam,
Mm-hmm.
that was a form of payola because we performed at Summer Jams for
free. Yeah, for free. They don't pay us for
Summer
that
Jam,
shit.
because that radio stations
It's
played
playing
our
our
song.
music.
Okay.
So we go perform for free.
free.
So
Right.
a lot of times,
So basically,
sometimes
it's more
when you
like
see,
promotion to
yeah,
keep
sometimes,
your
yeah,
music
but
playing.
it's in exchange because this radio station is still making money selling tickets.
Right.
But I don't get to see any of that money. I give my services in exchange to the fact that you play me. My money come in my BDS spins, my radio spins, and it comes in my fan base and allowing me to do more shows and things of that nature.
I can't get mad at that.
You feel what I'm saying?
So let's
Even like, so let's be real. No, because I just did the Grammys and they paid us. So they pay you for the Grammys.
Okay.
Yeah, it's certain institutions that's gonna pay you for your time.
Yeah, they're
You know what I'm
like, you
saying?
need
But
wardrobe
then
and shit.
again,
They're gonna fund all that.
yeah,
Period. They
but-
paid us for the Grammys.
But then there's always that type of system. Now, in radio, there's people that's called the program
and when it
directors,
played, we got paid.
you know,
Right.
When that
So,
shit we got another check.
most
We got a
DJs
television.
that you hear on the radio don't play what they want to play.
Of course not.
They get a certain time slot
Right, to
within they time period to where they get to do like they mix, you know what I'm saying? They little
Right.
mix, the 4 o'clock mix, the 5 o'clock
But
mix,
even
or
the
whatever.
mix,
and
it's a playlist
they
with
get
the
to-
mix. It ain't
Well,
like they
not
can
all the
throw-
time. Not all the time. They get to cook up their own mix.
Around
you know what I'm saying? I
11,
remember
12
DJ
o'clock.
Jam and people used to cook up their own mix and throw in there what they want to throw in there on the mix. You feel what I'm saying? In that quick mix. But for the most part, when you playing songs, the DJs, they walk into work, they go to their mailbox, they have a sheet on what they to play at what certain time periods. And that's from what song to what commercial they have to play. You know what I'm saying? If you watch like The Breakfast Club, you will see DJ Envy a lot of time kill the conversation. Okay, yeah, but we got to go to commercial real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because people unpaid for that time slot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And those time slots matter. You feel what I'm saying? So big companies like a Universal, UMG, you know what I'm saying? They have certain slots that they have worked out with multiple radio stations that they're gonna have locked in. You feel what I'm saying? Different companies have that in exchange for, again, services. Your artists get to be on there, so we do joint collaborations on these type things. Now, independent artists, different ball game. A lot of independent artists, if you independent,
Payola.
you have to walk in there with your bankroll. You know what I'm
Payola.
saying?
Artists, y'all hear that, right?
Under the table.
You got to walk in there with your bankroll if you expect to be able to get in there with the big boys. And this is why a lot of your favorite underground artists
Don't go nowhere.
because they don't have the $100,000 that it takes to get into the system.
Let's be honest. It take more than let's just be completely honest.
They call it getting into the system now.
Let's just be completely honest though. To break an artist in the United States, in all the states, start at $1 million.
No, start at
No, it
250.
250,000.
$250,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Quarter
we just-
million.
We just killed 2 myths then, because one myth is that you had to have $1 million to do it, so it can be done with 250,000.
250.
You can
Per single.
You can actually do it with 100,000. To be honest with you, 100,000 to get you in the system. You feel what I'm saying? Now, once you get into the system, you in a system with a bunch of other players that still got money behind them. Just because you in the system don't mean you get moved up to the top of the food chain.
I'm gonna tell you
It
this.
costs
You're
money.
able to play.
It costs money to do that, to make you visible. Whether it's marketing, whether it's promotion,
Right.
whether it's paying for you to go on platforms, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's paying certain artists to have you on their tours. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people think that the artists have opening acts on their tour that that's just their friends, so they chose them. No, a lot of times that's business behind the scenes, where that main artist done got a check to add you as part of their tour to help promote you. Or if y'all on the same label or got the same distribution company,
Right.
they came to you and offer you some type of incentives, like we want you to have such and such as your opening act.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, it's all they money that they gonna
Okay,
make.
hold
in the
on.
end.
So now you touching on something that's big in the indie world, right? Because when you go into other places and you doing shows, a lot of the people in those places be upset that the artists that they feel in their city should be on, right? I know y'all been places where people like, oh no, y'all came to our city, but such and such should have been on, right? So you touching on that because a lot of what's happening is just business. It's not actually like we don't rock with your artists. It's just business. We already had a way that we was going to present our lineup. Is that what you're saying?
No, well, it's like that sometimes. They had a thing going on in the industry that I did not like, and I still don't like it. It's this thing where a lot promoters had started charging artists to be opening acts.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And they do that with independent artists. And what they'll do, they'll tell you, if you sell so many tickets, right, you can perform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you basically working for them to go sell the tickets to bring them back the money so you can perform and get on the
bring
platform.
the crowd.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And bring
And
your
bring the
crowd
crowd.
and your
Because
audience.
you're from that
You know what I'm
city.
saying?
So you
So-
basically beating the pavement for the big artists too. You feel me?
You got situations like that. You
But
know what I'm
then
saying?
here's another situation, right? That I'm gonna give you the why it's the myth of 100 to 250,000 or even $1 million. It's called the marketing budget,
Right.
right? So
Right.
that's another form of payola that's legal, right? So when the Loonies came in the game and we dropped 5 on it now, okay, you got to go through the old top,
Yeah.
pump it or dump it, all
Yeah.
that type of
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
to even
yeah,
make
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right.
Once
Damn,
you go
I
through all them
remember that.
competitions and shit, they call in, say they like the album, they want to spin it. Now you got to put 25,000 per market. Now each market, New York 25,000, LA 25,000, the Bay 25,000, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Houston 25,000, Chicago 25,000. Each market, you know what I mean? KC 25,000, you know what I mean?
Right.
Seattle 25,000. You know what I mean? Each market, you got to pay 25,000 for the
Wow.
radios to keep your shit moving. And that was back in the day. It's
Right.
probably double that right now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that was back in the day, 25,000 per market.
Yeah, $1 million.
That's how I know
shit
that
today.
because you got to look at the shit you got to recoup before you
Yeah.
get paid. So we
Yeah.
got 25 per station, nigga. You know what I mean? Stations we was on,
Yeah.
Man.
nigga, recoup that.
Are y'all hearing this? Y'all
Recoup
hearing
that.
this?
The
Y'all
value,
hearing
the value of the dollar definitely.
It's 50 states, nigga. We
It's
played
50
in like at
states.
least 30 or 40 of them motherfuckers,
Yeah.
nigga, times 25. Yeah, add that up.
So y'all
It's-
listening to these
it's-
numbers.
It's beneficial because
But it's the main markets, though. You ain't
repetition.
Let me use the restroom right
end up selling records.
For sure.
They did a
sure.
study. They did a study. The CIA did a study with Elvis. A lot of people don't know this.
Got the lighter.
They did a study with Elvis,
3, 2, 1.
and they learned that if you continuously play something on the radio and
For
people
sure.
hear it, even if they don't like it, they will grow to like it and love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
By just continuously playing it. So this is the reason for the audience out there why you hear the same songs on the radio repeatedly being played.
They trying to get
It's
to
a
it.
psychological
Like it enough
type
to buy
thing
it.
to where your subconscious locks in that song from hearing it so much.
Let me ask you
and
this.
then I know people out there found yourself doing something, cleaning up or something, and it might be a song that you're not even really into, but you will find yourself singing it or humming the words or it's in
Right.
your head.
For
That's
sure.
because you unheard it so much on the radio, you unheard it so much, repetition.
Let me
listen-
ask you though.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that's
know-
how you get to know a song that you don't even fucking like.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They play it so much, nigga, now you know the lyrics.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Look, I was gonna say though, this is a debate that we have all the time because I'm in the middle between the indie and the majors, right? So I'm in the streets, but I'm industry, right? The question is though, what make more money? Is it the streams? Because you're somebody, both of y'all are somebody who got major records. So is your mechanical royalties that you getting from what's being played on the radio making more money, or
Yep.
is it streams?
Yep.
The
Yep.
radio,
You can-
BDS spins make more
BDS
money.
spins. I make more money on my radio spins from summertime in the LBC that only get played in the summer, but they get played globally during the summer. I make more money off of that on each royalty check.
Streaming
than I have-
percentage is
Then
lower
I
than the
have
BDS.
listen. Then
Yeah.
I have all my streaming checks combined since
So
the
just a
internet.
summertime.
Since the internet came out.
Wow.
Since the internet came out.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
So then that
Like-
sparks
like-
another myth.
So you was
And-
making more than what you would make on YouTube as well?
Absolutely.
Bro,
That's right. That's
You know what I mean? Boy,
listen,
you getting
I'm
paid
gonna keep it all the way
0.4 of a
1,000
penny.
with you. I'm gonna keep it
0.4.
1,000.
0.4 of a penny, my
And
nigga.
I don't
You can't even
usually
spin
do
that.
this. I don't usually do this, bro. But for y'all who out there that's artists who
Yep.
get streaming and all that.
Yep, tell 'em.
Okay, the Dove Shack. Okay, each royalty period, we get $19,500 from our radio spin still in 2025.
30 years later.
30 years later, That's what we split
Talk your
between.
shit.
That's what we split between us every
Yep.
royalty period, every 90 days.
Talk your
You feel
shit.
what I'm
So
saying?
imagine that, y'all.
And that's from a song that we put out 30 years ago, 35 years ago.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You can. I know artists who got 15 albums on streaming services right now.
Ain't
they
made,
got a
ain't
check.
made
You
a
ain't never,
thousand.
Never
you
got
ain't
a
never
check.
even seen close
Ain't
to
made
that.
1,000.
And this is what we get every royalty period, bro.
Right.
And this is from BDSs and spins and mechanicals, from physical copies being sold.
Right.
This is why anything Dove Shack, you know what I'm saying, that we drop new, you're gonna have to get it from our website.
Makes
You
sense.
feel what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with no streaming services. I think streaming services are for content creators. I think it's for
left.
podcasts.
What they
What's up
saying
with
in the
this?
chat?
They said Clyde Davis funded a 1973 Harvard report to control black music.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Hey,
there was
that's true, though.
That's
this
what's
was
going on right now?
This
That's
was a
true, though.
CIA. This was black music
Was a
and
CIA
radio
op.
was a CIA operation,
Let's
along with
talk
the
about it.
general Elvis's
Hold
manager.
on.
Bro.
Let's talk
Man,
about it.
Black
Are we gonna
radio
get into it?
and
Radio-
black music was
Yes.
a psyops.
Yeah,
It was a
let's
psyop.
get into it.
It's still a fucking psyops.
Why you
Still.
think
Look,
Elvis?
look.
Why you think Elvis started
Still.
copying black style and
Big
all that?
Mama
Because
Thornton.
of the psyops that was going on with the CIA, with the general, his manager, and the CIA, bro.
What
They did
the
a whole
fuck?
study on. The CIA did a whole study on repetitious radio play. This is when Elvis was the first artist that they played on the radio repetitiously to
Facts.
make people fall in love with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was an actual test on the public that they did
Yeah.
to see if they can pass off any Elvis song by continuously shoving it in their ears and in their face. And it worked.
Facts.
And has been working ever since. You
Okay.
feel what I'm saying?
All right, so since we're talking about psyops in the industry,
I was about to say
let's
that
start
too.
talking about the plants then, because you said something earlier that had me going when you said the plant. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't, man.
See how you did you?
See, he trying to throw the hot potato on my lap, man.
You
That
can
is
throw it
hot.
back.
Wait,
You
what
can
you
throw
doing?
it back.
That's
yo.
a hot potato. Hold that thought, though. Hold that thought. Hold that. Damn, hot potato,
Talk
man.
about the plants, man.
Let's talk
Okay,
about
but listen.
Oh, hold on.
What is an industry plant?
Let me
Let's
hold on.
define that
Let
first.
me get to what you was talking about,
Industry
the psyops,
plants.
right? Young Jeezy just had an interview with the preacher, the guy you said that you
TD Jakes.
TD Jakes,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
TD Jakes.
He has said that he thinks that the record labels are signing artists for them to get killed.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Like, you know what I mean? To really,
You know, I looked into that though.
yeah, no, like how y'all feel
done
about
my
that though?
study.
If a motherfucker talking about shooting somebody and killing somebody, and you're putting that on the radio,
Yeah.
and it's in like you know somebody, the person that they talking about that got killed, they family, they homies,
Yeah,
they
the
said this, and it's on the radio in the nightclub, they gonna feel some type of way. So this artist has to go back to that city. If you beefing with the hood next to
Well,
it,
they
or
want
if
you
it's the
beefing.
same hood, you
They want
still
you
gotta
beefing.
go home. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. He had to go home and
My
look what
God.
happened to him.
That's
gonna
my
take
God.
it. We gonna-
You feel me?
Okay.
That's my
Like,
God.
let's be real.
Can we start
in
off?
peace.
Can we
But-
start off?
And on top of that, they got life insurance in niggas' motherfucking contracts.
Let's
So
see
who's
now.
to
Let's
say
talk
they're
about
not-
it.
But
They're not throwing the banana in the tailpipe like, yeah, go
can
and
we
rap
talk-
that
Hey,
shit.
they
You
doing it.
gon'
Are you gonna
So,
keep it all
it's
the way
gonna
real?
catch up
though?
with
Okay.
you soon.
So
Yeah.
what I gotta say is,
You
They
expect
put you
it.
on tour through that city
They
when you
expect it.
talking about a nigga.
They expect
Put
it.
your ass right on tour through that motherfucker.
but
They
not
really
just
gotta go
that.
see that.
And you
Not
know,
just that.
But
it's
why?
crazy.
So
It's
you
life
gotta-
imitates
But
art.
why? But
because
why?
they want you to sell records.
So how do you
for
sell
the
records?
label.
But who do
And
you
it's
sell,
through
but how do you
drama.
sell records?
Drama.
No, who buys the records?
Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, who buys the records?
Want to keep it 100
youth.
right now?
Okay, so who's actually fueling that fire?
you.
Okay, don't put all the record. Don't put the
Yeah.
responsibility
I mean, but, well,
on the record labels. Because
Nah.
here's one
Yeah.
thing: record labels only fuck with what sells.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So if our community
Wait,
wasn't
let's be
supporting
honest.
that,
No,
if
let's
our
be
secu-
honest.
No, let's keep it
All
all
right,
the way
let me-
100.
let's keep it all the way 100.
Niggas got other songs they could put on the radio
But they
besides
not.
the song that they
Man,
killing a nigga.
listen.
But they not.
Let's be
Listen,
real,
when
man.
they got-
Let's be
so-
real.
Let's be,
Okay,
let's
no,
keep
they
it
could
all the
put
way
a song
100.
with- yeah.
Let's keep it all the way 100. Let's talk about that
Real,
marketing
my nigga.
budget that you was talking about earlier. The majority of songs that we know today to be hot, famous, or all of that is because there was a marketing budget behind
Behind
it.
it.
Which
Facts.
is the reason why in today's time, right? There's not a #1 on Billboard. Everybody like, oh my God, it's not a #1 rap song on Billboard. It's because no record label paid to have it there.
Okay.
I want all the youngsters to know this, bro.
Can we
You're
talk
not.
some-
Wait.
can we talk
Let
some
me
real
just say
facts, bro?
something. Let me get to it.
It
real
ain't no
quick.
real marketing
It
going
ain't
on.
no marketing going on. You know why? Because they gave up your market for the female market right now. So right now, you got to take the backseat to the female market. The females is selling records to females who buy music spontaneously.
They
which
the
is
be-
why
they the
it's
biggest
all done
customers.
for.
What
So-
does that have to do with the majority of the artists that y'all saying that these labels put out? Because no,
They
let's
could-
do
they
some-
could
let's do
promote
some
anybody
facts.
they
Let's
want
go
to.
do some facts.
Okay.
The majority of the artists who was involved in drill music and involved in those killings did not have a fucking record deal with a major fucking label. I checked those facts. Okay,
Okay.
the majority
Who didn't?
of
Who
them,
didn't?
the majority of them. Yeah, King
Oh.
Von had a
The
deal.
ones that
Yeah,
kicked
Von
it
had a
up, the
deal.
ones who kicked it
I'm
off.
talking about,
Pop
but I'm
Smoke
talking-
had a deal.
Have you talked to a youngster about this?
Listen,
because I
bro.
talked to the youngsters in
YB
the
got
Bay,
a
right?
deal.
I talked to the young. Look,
Listen,
Go ahead,
let me
go
let
ahead.
me
I'm
say
talking
this. Let me
about
say
the
this.
majority.
Let me say this right
You
quick.
only talking about certain artists.
Yeah, it's
you only
about-
talking about. I'm talking about
Let
the
me tell you
majority
how.
of them.
How?
Yeah,
If
the
you haven't
majority.
talked to them, I've talked to the youngsters and I say, "What make you rap like that?" And they say, "Chief Keef,
Yeah, for sure.
Chicago."
Which was heavily marketed.
And it was marketed,
Which was
my
heavily
nigga.
marketed.
Like they said,
let's
they
keep
get
it
Chief Keef.
100. Let's
Who
keep
is
it
Chief Keef
100.
signed
Let's
to?
talk about
Nigga, he was
Tupac
signed
and
to the
Biggie.
biggest record label at that time. What
We
are you
can-
talking
we
about?
can-
Kanye redid his shit
Yeah,
when he
Chief
did that.
Keef.
Who was Chief
That's a nigga
Keef
I
signed
don't
to
like.
when
I
Chief
think
Keef
Atlantic or
came
something,
out?
right?
I don't know if it was Atlantic, but
Atlantic.
Chief
So-
always had a
let's look
major
it up.
deal.
If
If
I
I was
was
to say
It's
something,
the same
look,
company that had the other dude who went to jail.
Chat, hit us up. Chat. Who was
Freaky Ho.
Chief Keef signed to when he
Yeah.
put "That's What I Don't Like"?
Yeah, but let's keep it real. All of the
There you
records
go,
is
right there, Joseph.
marketed.
Thank you, Joseph White.
All of them is
8367.
marketed. You know what I'm saying? All of it is marketed. You know what I'm saying?
they acting like they brand new.
No,
they
it
acting like
they
YNs
came out
theyself.
independent, but it got signed after that.
No, what I'm saying is y'all trying to say where it started at. Say
Where
say
it started at
look,
was somebody that
Biggie and Pac.
Yeah, that's where it
Oh,
started
my
at.
God.
No,
That's
no.
where it
Youngsters
started.
ain't
No,
the
I'm talking about where
youngsters.
I'm talking about where killings actually started happening behind rap and in rap fucking music.
I mean,
Okay,
they
okay,
use
that-
it.
that
They
part
use
for
it.
Stop
sure.
it, bro.
They use
You
it.
know
That
what
part
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Y'all,
Say
see, listen,
that
listen,
part for
listen,
sure.
Let me
They
tell you
need-
something.
These
Let me tell you
YNs
something.
ain't smacking
Let
shit
me tell you
because of
something,
Biggie
bro.
and Pac. I'm just letting you know.
Again,
They would-
do
you
your
can't-
actual,
you're right,
do your
because-
actual research on the artists that had deals.
Right.
And how many of the ones that had deals that got killed versus how many that was independent
Wait, hold on.
that got killed behind the whole drill music movement.
I totally agree. Look,
You feel what I'm saying?
We got to be honest about it, right? They're both relevant, but the ones that get brought to the top is the ones that corporation has their hand in. Period. We could talk about Kendrick and Drake. The same scenario. Both of these dudes were signed to the same major label, so it don't matter
And they're
what side
letting
you
these niggas
took.
beef.
It don't matter what side you took.
They get money.
One person behind it is gonna get all the money.
the fucking
So
money.
here's the answer
it's
to your
always been
question.
that- it's always
We're
been that way.
being
With
we're
Greece, let 'em
being
live, let 'em live.
manipulated by people who don't look like our culture,
Yeah.
who's gonna tell our culture what we're gonna listen to, because that's why I started with all around the United States, they're playing the same playlist.
It's
Here's
like-
this
it's
the
the
reason why I
energy thing,
started
too,
that.
behind it.
But see, I'm glad you said that too. It's the
I'm
energy.
with you. That's why I had to chime in.
So here's the whole game. It's the psyop being run on the generations of black people.
Yes.
Because right now who came up with the word YN? Because I know nobody black said I'm a young nigga.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Man, ain't
they
no
did.
young
Yeah,
nigga saying I'm
Yeah,
running
they
around like,
did,
yeah,
man.
nigga,
That
I'm a
was
young nigga.
Yes, man. Yeah, they did.
I've
That
been a
came
nigga.
opposite of YG. That came. You not no fucking young nigga.
I've
Stop
been a
playing.
nigga.
You not a
I've
you
been a
not a
nigga my whole
YN, bro.
life.
That come out the YN culture from blacks, bro. The same ones who gave the terminology OG and my nigga.
No, we
It's
was
a
called
terminology.
YGs.
BGs. No, it was BGs.
YGs.
That's what we
BGs,
would-
YGs. We
Always
never was
had- we was
YNs.
never
So I got
YN.
We never was
I got
YN.
different feelings.
Nigga, we is
On the word,
YGs,
nigga.
my
We
nigga.
always been
Like a
young
lot of
gangsters.
people,
Yeah,
a
we
lot
never
of people
was
got
like-
an
here's
opinion
the-
on that,
go
but
ahead,
I
go
don't
ahead.
want to dive too much into the word nigga because a lot of people look at it in a negative fashion.
Right.
And,
Never
you know,
ignorant, getting goals
we came
accomplished.
to light in our new findings that the word nigga actually has been in our
Niggas.
history
Yeah,
throughout
niggas,
time.
for sure.
And you know, when the white man came up, see, I'm going too far into the
Let's we don't even got to get on that part.
Well,
go ahead.
This is a debate. Look. What I'm
Talk
saying
your
is,
shit.
when a man came over into Africa and they found out what the niggas actually were, they couldn't say it like that. So that's when it turned into the
What it
hard
is today.
R. But I ain't gonna say that word because this just getting out of hand.
I was just gonna say,
no,
let me
yeah,
just
but
let me
you
just
know
people
what?
like to
let me
call
just
us
react.
super
Y'all
niggas.
said Chief Keef started
A
it.
lot of niggas like to call us super
I don't
niggas.
like
The drip.
R.I.P. my
I
nigga
don't like
Mazel.
blew up before he had a record deal.
We know that.
Yeah.
Oh no, but you saying
You got him,
what
but
I'm
when the
saying
record
is,
label
y'all
put
trying
it
to say-
everywhere.
Y'all trying to say it was everywhere already. That's what started the bidding war.
No,
But some-
nigga,
we
you
been-
still
some
got
people-
a
some
deal.
people own them.
You act like a nigga was independent all the way.
He was.
You
He had
right.
He
Alki
wasn't
behind-
independent
you
all the
right.
way,
He had
my
Alki
nigga.
behind
We
him.
been
He only
niggas.
get- he only
I
get
have,
one
but we
side.
did
Right now,
call
I
it
haven't
YNs.
seen nobody-
That's just the new
That's
terminology. That's
right,
called
bro.
evolution. Things
He
do
still
evolve.
had a label,
Right.
bro.
He had Alki.
And
They
they
all
never
do.
put another song that was that big out
They-
of
they
it.
all
had
do.
Alki behind him.
Yeah.
He on a record label right
But
now.
see, here's the
Yeah,
here's
sad
the
ass
thing
guy,
though.
man.
Here's the thing though.
He's fucking
The problem with the
Alki.
hip hop culture is that it's running
Academics
the
come
whole
from the
world.
drill shit.
Yeah, academics too.
It wouldn't be no
Academics,
all
academics
of
if it wasn't for Warren
Academics don't
Chirac.
come
It
from
was so
Jill
many.
music. That nigga come from Jamaica.
We know that,
He
but
ain't
I'm
never
talking
even
about
been
the
to
way
Chicago.
But
with
let's
the
talk
young,
about the
with the
facts
young
though. Let's
niggas.
talk about the part that matter though. 'cause
Okay,
all
but we
that part
started
don't
off on
matter.
a certain subject and
Right.
we went way away from it. We started off talking about industry plants, bro.
So industry
you feel
plants.
what I'm saying?
So
we
let's-
talking about
so-
industry
so
plants, and
everybody-
we ain't y'all still ain't
It's
told me
still
what an
going to
industry plant
co-ops.
is, and y'all ain't named
Okay,
what
so-
an
so
name
what
one
people-
You want the
industry plant.
definition?
What people
I want
think,
the definition of
what
what you
people
said an
think
industry
an
plant
industry
is.
plan is. People think what an industry plan is a person who's not even really in the culture who
I
gets
said what
placed
you
in.
say an industry plan
What
is.
I
say
think,
what
I'm gonna
feel?
tell you what I think an industry plan is.
Yes.
I think
This
it's
nigga
the
asked for the
person.
definition. This
I think
nigga
it's the
crazy.
person
I feel
who's
him,
been
though.
sent to lead our culture,
Right.
who they put all the money behind.
Thank you.
Right? Who they put all the money behind? So who gets all the budget to market their records or whatever that record
That
is going to
movement.
entail, right? Whatever it is,
Movement. Thank you.
whatever
Movement.
sound,
Whatever
it is,
the
right?
movement they want to
That
So I
play.
think
wave,
that's the
whatever I
industry
need you
plant.
to do.
I think
Whatever I
everybody
need y'all to
played the
feel.
plant at certain moments because what I've
Yeah.
come to see is the tentacles run so deep. All of the companies are actually in it together, even though they seem like they're separated.
They
They're
under the same
actually in it.
umbrella.
They're all under the same umbrella.
Universal
And
Music
so
Group.
what's happening and what young artists don't see, because I think I be getting young artists that hit me all the time because young artists, they just want to make it. They trying to get out the hood. They trying to get their mama something. But here, the thing that they all want to do is they want to wake up in the morning and be on.
Right.
Right? It's like don't nobody really
Instant
want to work.
gratification.
What has
For- to
that-
try to
what
be
does
put
that
in
have
the
to do-
position-
What does that have to do with an industry
So
plant?
the
bro?
reason why I say the industry plants because right now they're using people like Forbats.
That's the most gullible person. That's
Right.
why he gave you that description.
So
I'm
person
sorry.
like Forbats, right? Forbats is on right now, and to people he just came out of nowhere. For example, in our city, we
What
got
is-
somebody
what-
like C-Staff.
What is
right?
Forbats?
That
What is Forbats? What part of the culture is Forbats moving to where it would benefit the powers that be or behind the scene to have him as an industry plant? See, this is why I'm asking this question because y'all use the definition of an industry plant and y'all name off industry plant thing, but
Tekashi, 6ix9ine.
everything
Industry
has to
plant.
have
Tekashi
everything has to have a
6ix9ine was
purpose.
the industry plant. Like he didn't have his database right. Tekashi 6ix9ine was the industry plant.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga motherfucking Nas X, Lil Nas X, gay ass was the industry plant.
be,
You
for
want me to keep on going? All these little female bitches is industry plants. Nigga,
else?
yeah.
Sexy
Sexy
Red.
Red
They
industry
gonna say
plant.
all of these
Who else?
people.
Should we keep on going?
Yep.
Should we keep on
I
going?
could keep going.
Yeah.
Nigga, these
I could say
podcast niggas
Tupac.
is industry plants
Wait,
too.
Ooh,
So-
for
so-
sure, for
These
sure.
podcast niggas is industry plants
Okay,
too.
so-
the niggas
so-
you love, Charleston White, industry plant. You want me to keep going?
Who's
Tupac,
out there, Charleston
Biggie.
White?
All right, dude, I'm just saying.
Let's keep it 100. We can keep
I'm
going.
fucking with you. I'm
We
fucking
can keep
with you.
going though.
DJ
Because all
Academics.
of them.
DJ Academics.
All of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
All of them are
Academics,
industry plants.
Fedademics is a motherfucking plant.
See, now to me,
Adam,
To
nigga,
me,
Adam,
22 is
21
definitely a
Jump
plant.
Street is a plant.
Now, to me-
Vlad LAPD is a plant. I'm
now,
sorry.
see, now listen, to me,
Right.
If niggas
An
getting bought up
industry
in
plant.
court, you a
You a
plant,
plant.
my
Okay,
nigga.
now
If niggas
listen,
going to jail
listen.
after interviews, you a plant, my nigga.
let me
Period.
let me tell
Facts.
you what my
Straight
definition
up.
or what I understand the industry.
Have we
plant
ever
to be.
interviewed somebody that went to jail
An
after this?
industry- an
Never.
industry plant. That terminology came up. It was first created when the
We
hip hop.
don't want to know about that.
No,
Talk
listen.
about the niggas that we just named.
Hold on, bro. Okay, that terminology.
Fuck all that. You already gave me definition.
An industry
Listen,
plant.
Talk
Chad.
about the niggas we just named.
Listen to me.
Chad.
An industry plant started off as hip
I'm gonna get
hop
it. I'm gonna
police.
keep out. Yeah, the hip hop police.
That's
Let's talk
what
about
industry
it.
plants
Let's
was.
talk about it. Before
Hip-hop
then.
police,
Before
undercover
then.
police that was in the industry.
Facts.
That was casing niggas out, acting like they was managers,
Yep.
acting like they was promoters, acting like they was record executives and TV personalities and radio personalities. Those are industry plants.
So you saying somebody
Okay,
like Whack 100
now,
is an industry plant then?
the only person that
You
I
remember
would say-
we started this conversation. We said we were gonna say what we had to say.
Listen, I personally don't believe that the nigga is an industry plant.
Okay.
I believe he's bad for the industry and bad for the culture.
Okay.
I believe he has weirdo tendencies. I don't see the systems and the powers that be being vested in him and that benefiting them. White folks don't do things without it benefiting their pockets.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now, you named all those people. I don't agree with any of those. I would say somebody like Drake is an industry plant.
Okay.
Because every single person that you name, guess what they did? They used Drake to stamp them.
Yeah.
Every single person that took our culture
Especially from Atlanta.
rapping about selling drugs to using drugs.
Vlad was stamped before Drake ever was popping. What are you talking about?
Vlad do not
Vlad
make
was a guy.
Vlad do not make and
Vlad
break
never
artists.
did
okay?
a Drake interview.
Listen, people
Never.
our age bracket look at Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad never
do
did
not
that.
break artists, okay? The industry breaks artists still, the entertainment business.
No,
okay?
we're saying being
And
a
what
plant.
what I'm saying is everybody who has been bad for the community, for the culture.
Bingo. So those
From everybody
interviews-
that you named, I'm talking about everybody that
Okay.
you named, all them artists,
Okay.
was all came on and stamped by Drake to become stars.
Most of them.
So myself, I
You
would
think
look
Drake is
at
the
that
plant?
more as an industry plant that you using a Jewish kid
Right.
who didn't
Who did not
identify
in the
as
culture.
being black,
Yep.
who still don't identify himself as being black. He's a Jewish kid that's part of your Jewish culture,
Mm-hmm.
and you able to put him at the top spot over the black culture.
For sure.
Make him the #1 rapper over the black culture.
For sure.
And have him be able to sway the culture by stamping all these artists, the Futures, the Young Thugs, the Sexy Reds,
Everything that
the
came after
Tekashi
Young Money.
6ix9ine, and all them, using them to stamp them and promote the whole idea that it's cool to be drug users, Molly Percocets, to be dope heads instead of drug dealers, which
but
wasn't
let's-
cool
but-
either.
Ah,
But-
man, hold on, man. Hold on. Let
ahead,
me do one, man. How you a plant and you sue the niggas that planted you?
Because they turned to
That don't add up. That don't add up.
Now, come on, stop
Yeah,
playing.
oh, maybe
Stop
I don't
playing.
want to be a plant no more.
So you telling me the
I don't want to be a plant no
The
more.
government,
They
you
do
telling me
that.
the
They play
government.
that play,
What
though.
are you talking about?
That is a
What are you
government
talking about?
play,
They do that. What are they doing
Hey,
to
that's
Puffy
a
right
good
now?
one.
I don't
What
want
are
to
they
be
doing to
no
Puffy
plant
right now?
So Puff is a plant?
The powers that be,
Oh,
the powers
shit.
that
That's
be
just
funded and was
interesting.
behind
Let's
Puffy
go. Let's
actions
go.
the whole time. Let me tell you
Let's
something.
go.
I think Bo-Roc done been to him.
Charlamagne the
what's his
guy
name?
just got on the
He done- I
radio.
know he done
Charlamagne the
been-
guy
that nigga
just got
something
on the
big.
radio and just said
You
that
two
he been
niggas.
knowing about Puffy shit since he was
Forever.
on Wendy Williams' show.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
A lot of people in the industry been unheard shit like that. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
Everybody done been
Nobody
to a
said
Puffy party.
anything. Yet he was still invited on the Breakfast Club every time he had something out. When he changed his name, every time he changed his name,
Right.
he got a spot on the Breakfast Club and be interviewed by you. And never was he questioned or drilled about all the stuff that you said
he
you
was.
knew about.
Yeah, they was.
But can
They
we be,
questioned him.
Can we
They put that nigga on blast on Breakfast Club. Be like, yo, I got love. I ain't talking about that. Like he'll curve it.
But can we
they
be
asked
honest?
him about some shit.
Can we be honest?
Not all
They
the
didn't
stuff.
drill him.
Somebody
you know what
might
I
have
mean?
had to pay for that spot.
What do you mean?
So they gonna talk about whatever I tell you to talk about because I'm paying for this spot.
Boom. Talk
What do you
that
mean?
shit.
See,
Boom.
I thought we was being honest today. Some of these
get what you're talking
positions
about.
that you youngsters is trying to get to, you think that it's just open because you just so dope. But what you don't realize is it's money that's putting people in these positions, in these power plays that you think is happening that's just organic, and you like, oh, I woke up this morning Puffy on Power 10, who cares? At the end of the day, somebody paid for that position for him to be there. So you mad at an artist that won't put you on, but he might have to spend $200,000-$300,000 to put you in a position that you just want to walk into. Am I tripping? Because y'all two are the greats at this.
No,
so
you're absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
They don't want to work, my nigga. Like, let's land on that. Enough of the
why
plan.
I don't recommend artists
Enough of the
sign
plan.
to other artists.
Bingo, talk your shit.
Ooh,
Talk your
this
shit.
finna get
now
interesting.
I've always
Now
been
it's
against
deep.
that
Okay.
as far as artists signing to other artists' record labels.
Okay.
Because usually the artists who sign the artist don't ever see enough bread to put that artist on like he's on. And that artist that he signed want to be just as big as you.
Exactly.
But you will never have the budget to make that artist as big
big
as
as
you
you.
because
Right.
you had the machine behind you.
And the artists don't got
You know
the
what I'm
machine.
saying?
Can I wait,
And
wait,
that
can we-
artists don't have that machine
can we
behind
just-
them. They
talk-
working,
can
they
we
working
just-
off
wait,
their
no,
money.
no,
They
stop
working
for a
off,
second.
they working
They
off your
working the
show
money.
money.
Yeah.
You signing artists off your show money.
See?
You signing
See?
artists off your royalty
pocket money, yeah,
You
your
feel what I'm
pocket
saying?
change, nigga.
And you trying to put out an album, take care of this artist, and the artists want to be in the same situation you was in.
Man,
When
that's
you got a
deep.
record deal, I don't want to work no more. I don't want to go
Right.
punch a 9 to 5 clock
Right,
no more.
right.
I want to have enough money where I can go get a car and I can just go to the studio every day and work and put out an album. But being that you signed into an artist, he don't have it like that.
See, so we just
You feel what I'm
created,
saying?
we just busted
And so-
another myth.
And
then.
so you have artists that end up mad at that artist and they end up saying, "Oh, he fucked my career off," or "He fucked me," or "He was." No, he never had the bread to put you on in the first place. But if
Man.
you would have knew better yourself, you would have never signed to that.
See, now listen, artists, everybody that's in the chat that's trying to be artists, y'all, that's the game right there. Stop trying to get to another artist to get into the position that you trying to be in. Go get your bread, put your money up behind you, and go take the world by its horns.
You should still be seeking out people who actually are coming. If you want to be an artist like your big artist, then you need to go try to get your way into these labels. You need to go start going down to South by Southwest. You need to start trying to get on these showcases and get yourself out there visible. You need to get on your platforms and put yourself in these places to make yourself visible. But one thing I recommend artists, please quit going to other artists thinking that it's going to work out, because it don't. It might even get you a boost. Give you a prime example. Wale was able to take his association with Rick Ross, MMG, and
Facts.
go. You feel what I'm saying? So
he had to
Well,
work.
they talked about
but
how
at-
Freddie Gibbs, the chat, like that's what happened between Freddie Gibbs and Jeezy.
Yeah,
you know,
but it's-
Jeezy wasn't putting enough bread. Freddie did. Freddie
But
Gibbs did.
Jeezy didn't have it like that. You have the impression that artists have it like that. But
Okay.
most artists
Wait.
don't have
They
it like that
do,
because
but they
no,
not
no, no.
spend
Artists-
their money
Yes.
on the shit.
Well, no.
They want the label. They want the label deal. Just
Well,
like,
I say
man,
they
niggas
don't have.
spend.
I say they don't have it like they have it like that, but they don't.
They
have
don't
it
wanna
like that
spend it.
because they have their lifestyle that they want to maintain.
And they want to get it
feel
like
what I'm
how
saying?
they got it, like how they
Right.
got the big label backing them. They like, okay, boom, I could have these other artists and sign my imprint to a big label and have the label fund the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what they thinking. Like,
Exactly.
nigga, okay, I'm gonna put
But
some
then-
bread
but
up
then
and
when
keep
that
it
happens-
moving.
But then when that happens, you have like a Megan Thee Stallion type situation to where you started off with me and I started off fucking with you and whatnot.
Ah,
and
yeah,
I went.
salute
I
to-
didn't.
salute to
I
bruh.
didn't really have the means to take you to the next level. So I let people come in to take you to the next level, and then they end up taking you from me. And
No,
running off
bro
with
had
you.
the bread, bro.
Yeah,
He
he
the
had the
whole
bread.
baseball player.
1501?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
but-
got
was the
paper.
ones. They the
nigga.
guys.
He got
Listen.
bread.
1501
nigga.
EMT.
Listen, let me tell you
Yeah, he
something.
got-
I
yeah.
come
Blue
from
Flame
the-
see
I
you,
come
you know
from
what I'm saying?
the-
I
come
see you
from
in
the
Houston.
era-
I know
come
what
from
y'all
the
doing.
era
She got
where
stolen from that nigga.
I
Yeah,
come from an
facts.
era where
No, she
30
got stolen from that nigga,
I come
bruh.
from an era
Yeah.
where 30 professional sports players had record labels.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal, Willie McGinnis, all type of sports
Baron
players.
Davis.
Your money doesn't mean anything just because you got it. It doesn't mean anything if you're not in the inner circle that come to, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let you in. You know what I'm saying? You still have to be let in to
Okay.
that door no matter how much money you have.
Nah.
And a lot of them dudes got shut the fuck out.
So
I'm
there's-
telling you,
okay, so
when
let
they
me
shut
ask you
down the
this.
black music departments, when they moved out of LA,
And moved to- where they moved to, Atlanta?
They moved to Atlanta. Every single sports entertainer person, I'm telling you, Shaquille O'Neal, Willie McGinnis, Alex Rodriguez, and Jennifer Lopez with they label thing that they had, every single one of them labels got dropped.
Y'all
Every
niggas is
single one of
wildin'.
them.
Y'all niggas be wildin' out here, bro. We in the Bay, my nigga. We are so independent. We got Gazi, we
Come on,
got
man. Y'all
Rap
invented- y'all
Bay, we
invented
got
the game.
Walt.
Y'all invented
We got
the
labels
independent.
up
What are
there
you
that we
talking
could just,
about?
you know what I mean, do the joint venture deals, do the, you know what I mean, like the
Listen.
distribution
I
deals.
always
be
meant to
free,
ask you,
right?
Like we just go up there, like we do not have to
Yeah.
wait for
Who
these
was the
record
first
labels you
artist
talk about,
pushing-
man. Like we could, we don't have to wait, man. If you pop it, shout, I mean, you don't even got to go to Ghazi.
Yeah.
Like La Russell ain't going through no guy. La Russell selling
But-
this shit hand to hand, and he got some
nah,
shit
see,
on
I want to know
online.
who I want to know
That's-
who the first artist out the Bay was that really invented the independent game.
Show
Too Short,
Too Short.
So I thought-
selling out the trunk of the car.
Out the
Hell
trunk,
yeah.
Too Short.
So basically, Too Short paved the way for every nigga in the fucking industry.
Basically,
Damn.
for
That's
the independent
no,
game.
when you really think about it,
For
if
the
it was
independent
not
game.
for Too Short, you
No,
would have
Russell Simmons paved the way, my nigga.
No,
that
I'm
was the
talking
first
about-
one to
talking
do it.
about
I'm talking about the
independent-
Bay. Yeah,
I'm
the
talking about
Bay.
the independent game.
Russell was independent too.
Yeah.
Before he
Russell
got
said
the
it.
back.
Yeah, but he went to the majors.
Before,
I'm talking about who
after that.
who invented the out the trunk game,
Short.
because that's the game that was passed
And the Bay.
on.
To
I'm
us.
talking about the Bay.
That was
us
the
in
game that was
LA.
passed on to
No,
everybody.
that was
Master
passed-
P came to the Bay and learned that game and took
Right.
it back to Louisiana and took
Right.
it to the South.
Right.
So that
Yeah.
so basically,
Too Short.
Too
Too
Short.
Short.
Shout out to Short.
So basically, Too Short set the standard, and basically,
Out the trunk.
No, I'm gonna take it even deeper than that. Too Short paved the way for a lot of black families to be able to survive over the last
Right.
40 fucking
Years.
Yeah.
And that's especially
That's
with
for sure,
Oakland.
man.
Because the niggas with bread, like you said, the D-boys was putting money behind niggas.
Yeah, that's how it started for
So
sure.
Short
That
was
is
one of the
fucking
first
crazy,
niggas
bro.
that,
He
that the
inter-
people
he
was putting the
introduced-
bread behind. So people had the domino effect. All the D-boys started investing in rappers.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that's how we all got on.
Facts.
Like before the record label, it was the nigga on the block that had the bread to put you in the studio,
Yep.
press up the vinyl, the album. You know what I mean? Put them up in the moms and pop stores. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, it was
See,
it was
shit
the
like
niggas
that
in the street with the
deserve
money.
awards as
Yeah.
well. Like
For
why
real.
niggas don't get awards for that?
That is
Right, the street
crazy.
niggas that
Like-
saw the
like-
talent
like-
in you when you
like-
didn't even
like-
see the talent in
like
yourself.
Too Short
we're-
deserves an honorary.
Ted
like,
Bohannon,
what-
Greg
what-
Hodges.
whatever it is. I'm talking about whatever it
The
is.
Hodges
A
brothers.
Grammy, a
The Hodges
Grammy.
brothers was the niggas that signed him. He was just the artist. So it was the Hodges brothers. The Hodges. And then Ted Bohannon had them. It was them, the big dudes.
So the
that,
Hodges brothers. Who was the Hodges
the
brothers?
Hodges is the first niggas that had Too Short. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Now,
This Bay-
75
now,
girls.
Are
And
they,
then Ted
they
got
was,
them
they
after
was
that.
They was hustlers out the Bay.
Hustlers, man.
Out the Bay.
Yep. And they
And,
was, yeah.
and they put the money behind Short and recorded Short.
But Short
and
kicked
then-
it off itself. They just put the machine. Because
Right.
Short used to do
Right.
this shit like in high
At the
school.
shows.
He had some shit that where he like a nigga like from the hood to pay him to rap about the hood. And he'll rap about the hood and come bring the tape to him.
And he talk about that in this. in
Yeah,
his
so he was
interviews.
doing like requests at first, and then that's how he got signed to D
Well,
Hodges in there.
I'm trying to figure out who was the person that came up with the idea that I'm finna open up the back of my trunk and I'm finna start approaching people with my cassette tape.
But Greg Hodges, what's his name? Greg Hodges or D Hodges? One of them up, man.
The chat, no, I'm sure.
My nigga Hodges, man. Like for real though, man. The Hodges brothers, man. They was the first ones to have Short.
Man, them are some true pioneers right there, bro.
I think it was D.
And
Hodges
we don't recognize and pay homage to some of our true pioneers.
And then after Hodges got him, it was
because-
Ted Bohannon that super leveled that shit up. That's when it became the
as far as-
dangerous
I'm
crew.
talking about as far as the Hodges brothers, because I've been out of my Def Jam situation. We've been out of our Def Jam situation for 15 years.
This shit was called Special Request.
You know what I'm saying? We've been out of our Def Jam situation for 15 years, about 20 years we've been out of our Def Jam situation. I've been eating in the independent market.
Since.
You know what I'm saying?
So shout out to the
Since.
Hodges brothers.
Yeah, shout out to the
top.
Hodges brothers. You
Off
feel what
top.
I'm saying?
Real.
Because they
And
introduced
Short.
something to the game
And Short.
that our community has really been able to survive off of.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about from the Tech Nines all the way down to just the average dude on the block, all the way to the Nipseys that was getting out there slanging their CDs. They introduced getting out there, they sell your own shit. You don't need to sit and just wait on a record deal, because before that, the standard was you make a demo and you go shop your demo.
Right.
All the dudes from Motown and all that, they stood outside of the hit thing
Hit
and
Factory.
perform to get signed. Sugar pie, you know what I'm saying? That's what you had to go through. And if you didn't get get it, you just out the game. You onto the wayside. Where they gave away for where when you get to the wayside, you know what I'm saying, where I can still eat. Take care of my family. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
I
then
don't have to go through you.
back in
I'll
the
print
day-
up my shit, my goddamn self, and I'm gonna go to my local neighbors. I'm gonna go to my neighbors and the people in my neighborhood and see if you want to buy a copy yourself. See if you want to buy a copy yourself, and I can start making money that way. And then I'll
we
start
still
expanding
doing
from
that.
my
You
neighborhood.
see the nigga on Hollywood Boulevard that
doing
be
that.
like selling
Yeah.
you blank CDs
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
Yeah.
bro, nigga, I believe in you. Nigga, play some music. Like, yeah, this is my new shit.
Hey.
All right, my nigga, I got
We
you,
still
boy.
getting
You
it.
throw that shit in there, it's blank. I'm like, he got me, my
Oh,
nigga.
yeah, they do
They
that
do
on
that,
Hollywood
though.
Boulevard
They
and
do
on
that.
Venice. You
Yeah,
gotta watch
I've
Venice.
been
You gotta
there.
watch
I've been
Venice
God,
too.
them niggas be banging that shit like,
Yeah.
yeah, this my new shit. I'm like, man, let me get a copy. You rocking.
Yeah.
Throw that shit in there, it's blank. I'm like, oh, he got
Hey,
me.
the
nigga.
roster,
Hey.
the roster, the
I gave
rosters
the
in
nigga-
the
Hey,
African.
that's the game,
I
though.
bought it for, I
Africans
bought it for
at Venice
$5, gave
Beach.
him a $5 tip too, my nigga. You got me out of $10, my nigga. Damn. Yeah, trying to support your bum ass, my nigga. Yeah, this the new. They walk around with a beatbox on their neck or some
swear
type
they
of
do.
some
I
type of
swear they do.
beatbox, a Bluetooth device, like boom, boom, boom. This my shit. You're like, hell yeah, bro. I support you. I
Man.
remember I was like you, my nigga. Hell yeah. And you get in the car, cause my Porsche still got a CD player. I throw that shit in the CD player. That shit is blank, bro. I'm like, bro, he got us, man. This dumb man, fuck, man.
That shit
So I be trying to support independent niggas too, but at the end of the day, bro, the Bay is different, bro.
Let me ask you,
We don't
what's
wait.
better though? Because I know you're not just strictly independent. I know you be making independent movies.
No, I'm independent like a motherfucker, man.
okay,
But I got to deal with Gazi. You know what I mean? I got to
So-
deal with a couple people, man. I could
so
go a
having
couple
that
places.
deal, you had touched on something. I think before the camera.
I got options.
You supposed to though, but you had said something about this insurance clause, right? That
Yes.
a lot of artists don't know about, right?
Right.
I always tell young artists if they want a record deal, I say skip everything, go get $1 million life insurance policy on yourself and go to any corporation and be like, look, I got $1 million life insurance policy on me right now. And this is what I'm trying to do. I believe in my music. I guarantee you today,
You know how much
You
you
will
have to
sign
pay
today.
You know how much you have to pay for $1 million
it's only
life
600,
insurance.
600, like
Okay.
about 600 a month if your credit is bad. But I'm just
This nigga
saying.
is crazy.
No,
Nigga said walk
I
into a record
guarantee
company and
you
tell them I
That
got
ain't,
a life
that
insurance.
ain't, that ain't happening, man.
I guarantee
But
you,
you
young
could,
artists,
but
listen.
you could do
I
it.
guarantee you,
You could do
you
it.
want to change the game. This is something that ain't nobody finna tell you. I'm finna give
ain't
you
gonna make
I'm
it.
finna give you a trick. I'm
You
finna
ain't
give you
gonna
a
make
cheat
it.
code.
Your
Listen
label-
to me.
Your
Yo,
label
ass
Go
gonna
get
murk
a
your
ran over.
$1 million life
Day
policy.
the building.
Day that contract.
Tragic car crash.
Nigga,
Nigga.
you come sign a record
guarantee
deal, you
you
down
will-
out, so you
I
gonna die now.
guarantee you will sign today.
They'll
Listen,
sign you.
artists,
sign you.
if you
Wait,
trying to be on, like you trying to be on,
Sign you.
listen to me. Hey, you hear how they
What
saying
is-
they'll sign you? If you was trying to get that record deal
Your
that you
wife will
trying to
sign
get,
you, nigga. Get that. Get that.
go get $1 million life
That
policy
mean right for you.
and go to
Your
any
wife gonna
record
make up some
label, and I
label.
guarantee you, you'll sign today.
brother's gonna sign you. Come meet up with us. Yo, nigga, come in that house.
I
and get shot
guarantee
the
you
fuck
sign
up.
today.
Nigga, go.
I guarantee it.
My brother, I want to see a wife. You gonna set a nigga up for that one, nigga. You don't
Yeah.
need a record label.
I'm just trying to
Nigga,
tell
our
you.
brothers and uncles said, million, what? They bring that nigga over here. My record label's called Tundra Records. We're gonna be cold as a tundra on this nigga.
Hey,
Soon as he come
listen,
through.
I'm trying to
gonna
tell
get
you.
you?
Yeah,
Look,
wifey
That's
gonna get you with
crazy.
that one, my nigga.
I'm
Stop
just
it.
being honest with y'all,
But
man.
look,
You want a
peep this,
record
though.
deal? That's what you. Hey,
That's
any
why-
any
no,
label.
on some-
I'm not recommending no record
I wouldn't
deal
do it,
with
though.
none of
But look,
y'all.
peep this.
I'm telling you what you do. I'm finna
No,
give
no,
you
no.
the
Let me.
game. Hold on, let
let
me get
him
in the game
cook,
because
let
he's
him
talking
cook.
about
let
getting a
me.
record
I
deal.
want to keep
Let
on
him
this.
cook.
I want to talk about this life insurance shit. That's the reason why I left rap a lot,
Ooh,
nigga. This is not what?
Wait, Rap a Lot?
2000 and
Yeah, he
yeah,
was
rap.
signed to
Jay
Rap a Lot.
Prince rap a lot.
I was signed to rap a lot.
I know, but
That's why I left.
wow.
And some other things I ain't
Right,
going,
right,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure,
But
for sure.
that was one of the main reasons, man. My lawyer was like, yo, they got a life insurance clause in this motherfucker. That was like in 2006 when we discovered that. We was like, what?
That's heavy though.
You feel me?
That's heavy.
Yeah.
That
nigga.
meant any day could have been your last.
Man, I don't know, bro, but that was the first time I heard that shit, and my lawyer like, man, you better get the fuck up out of there, man,
That's why I
period.
said
Tell
it.
people,
And I
tell
got up
people,
out of there,
See?
period.
the hell
That's
with
why I'm
the
telling you.
And I
record
ain't
companies.
saying that they, you know, it ain't
That
no
they was
danger.
trying to be
No,
on
no,
no funny stuff.
Jay Prince is good money, man.
Right,
Like,
for
I ain't
sure.
saying that, but I was spooked to having that in my contract.
Understandable.
Period. Because if anything was to happen to me,
It's gonna go to
it's
the
gonna
label.
go to the label. Period. This shit need to go to my family.
Now it's deep that you saying
feel
that,
me?
right? Because that's in Puffy new movie. I'm sorry, that's in 50's new movie
this need to
of
go
the
to my
allegations
family,
about
right.
Puffy that Puff has supposedly put the whole
That was
Biggie.
fake. That was fake.
What's the
The,
name?
the person who ran Biggie Estate with Biggie Mama came out and already said,
said that was
50
fake?
50
That's-
whole-
that's a code.
That's a lie. And they talking about going after 50 for that.
For that?
Because that's an absolute,
defamation
that's an
of character.
absolute bald-faced lie that Puffy did not use Biggie's money to pay for Biggie's funeral
Okay.
and all that. And he said he was checking. Him himself has seen
So Puff
all
paid the
Biggie-
money.
Yes, Puffy
Yeah.
That's
paid
what's
for
up,
it,
Puff.
And they seen
You
they
ain't as
seen-
bad as they said you
They
was,
seen
Puff.
all his royalty statements all the way up until Biggie mother passed. He said he's seen every single one. And Biggie mama was adamant about checking and double checking every one of his royalty statements and royalties that came in because she wanted to make sure that his kids got the maximum they were supposed to get.
As they should.
You feel what I'm saying?
As they
So,
should.
you know, to say that is to basically say his mama was slipping and she didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Let me
Like,
ask
in
you, how
order for
would
that
you
to
feel
happen.
somebody do a documentary about you after you done went to jail, you got all this legal stuff going on? Like, how would you feel somebody do a documentary about you that, first of, how do they even get the rights to do a documentary about you? How does that even
Okay.
work?
Do y'all? I don't know if y'all
I guess
remember.
freedom
I don't
of
know if y'all
speech, right?
remember.
Is that what it is, freedom of
yeah.
speech?
I don't know if y'all remember. They changed the laws in this country some years back to where I don't know the exact law, but it's basically a law that allows people in the public or even like the news people to lie
Yeah, they can do that.
and
Yeah.
lie to you
They can do that.
and not be liable.
Right.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? It's actually
50
in
definitely
law
got
that
the
people
machine
can do
behind it.
that now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So you have people, this is where you get the whole allegedly from. You make speculations. You can say what you want to say. You feel what I'm saying? Now, how I would personally feel about it is like anybody, I would be pissed off, I would be upset, I would be whatever. The main point is, it depends because me, myself, I have no skeletons in my closet that I would be worried about nobody doing a documentary on. You feel what I'm saying? I tell
your
niggas
shit.
this all the time. I don't give a fuck where a conversation is going on this planet. If it involves Bo-Roc, it don't got nothing to do with no snitching, no bitch shit, no buster shit, no gay shit, no shit with no children, no weirdo shit, no none of that. My name will never be and has never been associated with anything like that. My name is solid across the board.
How do
Since
you-
the
how
time
do you-
I
okay,
was-
look.
So
okay,
I
go
wouldn't
ahead,
be
yeah.
worried
Peep
about
this.
that.
Go
Now,
ahead,
if I had been living a weird type of lifestyle
Then you
like
worry.
Diddy, and somebody came out and put a documentary on me,
Right.
the first thing I would do is seek legal action to try to slow the motion down.
Right.
You know, but number
Let me land.
the number two thing I would do is be trying to be behind the scenes, figuring out, you know what I'm saying, what I can do to counteract
to-
this nigga
Right.
and get on
What
this
he
nigga.
did.
Which is actually finna happen because now it's a PR campaign going on about right before the Diddy documentary came out, 50 settled an assault case.
wow.
He settled out of court on an assault case that
No
he had.
allegedly? Or
No,
real
no,
life?
allegedly.
Okay.
It's actually a court documented that he settled days before the actual documentary came out. So he facing his own thing, and now some other people have come out on some
50.
abuse allegations.
Right on 50.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
on
his
him.
girl and
You know what I'm
his
saying?
exes and all
this is
that.
the thing.
Oh,
This
shit.
is the
Yeah,
thing.
50, you
Temptation
can't
set
escape
out
it. You
throwing
can't escape
rocks
it.
in the glass house.
Now,
Can't
peep this.
escape
Throwing
it.
rocks in the
Go ahead,
glass
yeah.
house.
Now that we
you know?
talking about the motherfucking documentary, man, why they slide us under the motherfucking bus, man? Did
bro.
you peep it? They had to
Man.
fly. You know, we was on tour with them.
Yeah,
We was
I
on
seen it.
tour, man. Like Keefy D talking about when he came to the show, nigga.
Yeah, he
he
was
came
with
to our
y'all.
motherfucking show, nigga. Had
Yeah.
the Loonies, Naughty by Nature, Biggie,
Facts.
everybody.
Yeah.
Facts.
We was on that tour, nigga. I ain't know Keefy D was at that motherfucking like. Don't throw the flyer.
Hey, I was in the cell.
Man.
I was in the
Yeah,
cell
bro, we
with,
got they got our name on that motherfucking
They
documentary. You didn't see
hey,
that?
Yeah.
That's
Keefy-
some
hey,
bullshit, man.
Keefy
Like
D-
just say you
Keefy
pulled
D
up to
used
the
be
show,
one of them
nigga.
Dudes, man, I'm
For
sad
sure.
about that because
For
that
sure,
nigga used to
Keefy.
be That nigga used to be one of them.
The whole South Side.
I
The
heard
whole
he is a
South
boy.
No,
I heard
The
he
whole
is a
South
boy.
Side about it.
He was one of them
The
niggas.
boy,
Like,
the waterhead
like,
bow type niggas.
Put it
Yeah,
like this.
I heard.
Put
Yeah.
it like this.
Yeah.
I learned about him behind the wall. He was that big to where niggas knew about him behind the wall.
Right.
There was stories about him behind the
Yeah,
wall on
Big
what he was
Keefy.
doing on the streets
For sure.
and how he was really moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad to see that it's come to that. But again, that goes back to my original conversation about people being addicted to the fame, the fortune, and this new platform thing of thinking they stars. And so they get
tell
on
on
these
theyself.
platforms and they tell on themselves and they
Tell on
talk too
theyself.
much and they get to doing too much. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't know Puff and them was in Vegas when that shit happened.
What happened?
When
Pac got killed.
knocked down.
Hey, they was all in Vegas. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either because I was there.
No, they was in hotel rooms and shit chilling. Foxy
I was
Brown
there.
was
Yeah,
there. Everybody
No,
was there.
You know what's crazy? I had just
Nas was
finished-
there.
No,
Remember,
listen,
Nas announced
I
it
had
at
just-
his after
At his
party.
after-
no,
party,
I
yeah.
had just
Yeah.
finished asking Baby Lane, did he have some fucking weed, my nigga?
You was there
I
He
had
was there
just
there.
finished asking him, did he have
before
some
he
fucking weed?
before he got boo-bop.
Yes.
So you tapped in with- you was tapped in with Compton.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
E40, Baby Lane was my nigga.
Yeah, he's from Southside.
We
Yeah.
stayed on
Compton
the
and
same-
Long
we
Beach
stayed
is
on the
together
same
like
That's
that.
why the nigga is saying, I ain't gonna go
Yeah.
there. I ain't
Okay,
gonna
so
go there.
yeah,
It's
don't
weird.
go there.
It's
so
weird.
look,
Nah,
so
I ain't
look,
gonna go
so
there.
look, E40 there too.
Yeah, E40 out there.
See me in the lobby of the MGM before they even attacked the boy. He asked me what I was doing. And
So
I'm like,
40 seen it
no,
right
he,
before.
no, he seen me.
You before
and
it happened.
He asked me what I was finna do and where I was staying at. We were staying at Treasure Island.
Who you was with? Big C Style and them?
No, I was with Lil Bo, I was with my brother, and I was with Badass. And
Badass.
Rest in peace to
and
Badass.
the homie KP Hello.
Had
from the
my
back.
cousin.
Yeah, that's we
My
was
cousin was there?
Nigga, we was staying at his house.
Yeah, of
we was staying
course.
at his house
The
and went and
big-
checked
big
in the
boy mansion.
Yeah, he had the
Yeah.
big boy mansion. We went and checked into
Shout out
the
to
Treasure
KP.
Island.
Hello.
We went and checked
Hello?
into Treasure Island. I told 40 where I was at. 40 was having his own function at the Luxor.
Let me call KP.
You feel what I'm saying? He was having his own function at the Luxor and had extra room. So he told the motherfucker to go grab my shit from Treasure Island and come over to the Luxor. So we packed up in Lil Bo Lexus and drove down to Treasure Island to go pack up the room and everything and go get ready to go back to the Luxor. On the way back, we end up running into the traffic jam.
I mean,
And they had already been shot.
Bo-Roc.
It
He
had already
said, nigga,
happened.
they went to your house after the fight. Nigga.
No, before the fight, we were
Before the
staying at his
fight.
house.
Hold on. Cuzzo, what up, babe? Bo-Roc right here. He said Bo-Roc said that fight, the Tyson fight, nigga, they was at your crib before the fight. Hello?
They came at 8, didn't they?
Man, let Bo-Roc
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah, remember it was me, Lil Bo, Japori,
Cuzzo.
and Badass. We came and stayed at your house, man.
Oh, yeah. That's hell yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we stayed at the little mini mansion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Had the pool table
it's
up in the
real.
joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whatnot. Yeah, but
And I was just asking what happened to Lil Bo. I was talking to Jamal about Lil Bo. We was talking about
The world dirtiest criminal. Keefy D looking like the world dirtiest. Man.
yeah, Lil Bo, man, he had
don't know,
he had
y'all.
some complications behind the
Y'all think he was the shooter?
diabetes, man. You know
Y'all
what I'm
think it
saying?
was Baby Lane?
Unfortunately,
Or
we
you
lost
think it
my
was
brother.
somebody else that was in
You know
the
what I'm
back
saying?
seat?
So,
Jamal just told me I didn't know that.
You're getting real technical.
yeah.
I still want to ride through Compton, my nigga. Slow down, Turbo.
He said,
Hey, I'm a real LA baby. Like,
I want to go to
you know
where,
what I'm saying?
I want to go to
Yeah, man.
Tams.
Help this
nigga.
wealth,
yeah,
man.
Tams. No, Tams.
Tams. I wanna go to
Tams and
Tams.
Oh, you in the-
Louis
he said he
Burger.
in the town.
Louis.
good thing I'm vegan, so I ain't got to worry about none of that.
Guys,
Nah,
oh,
they
yeah,
still
good shit,
fire,
man.
though.
We
They
on the
still got
podcast,
fire,
They
though.
said I'm
You know?
vegan. Now niggas know where I be.
Yeah, you got the slutty vegan. Yeah, they already know where you at.
Yeah, what up, Cuzzo?
I'm in the town.
Shout out to the black lady who owns Slutty Vegan. You came up with a monster
Yeah,
powerhouse
we on the
of a
podcast,
restaurant.
Cuzzo. I'm going to hit you right back.
Salute to you.
right,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? And everything
Shout
that
out
you
to
on.
Beyond Vegan.
Yeah, and
Hey,
Beyond,
Beyond
Vegan.
Vegan.
Man,
For
my
sure,
man, a
fire.
biochemist
That's where
over
it's
there.
at, boy.
He a great king.
Yeah.
And he definitely doing some
For sure.
great work for the black community, man.
Man.
I respect.
Big up
So
to the.
let's get
Go
real.
ahead.
I
Because
respect
Royal,
him,
Royal
man.
was on some shit, man. He was mad that podcast niggas be talking about like the top niggas' problems, and we ain't talking about real black problems that's going
That's
down
real.
in real life.
Yeah.
Like the new shit in the pie game is IRL in real life.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about shit that's in real life. We're talking about celebrity life. That's not
Man,
real life, my nigga.
I mean,
sorry about that. Talk
when,
your
when
shit.
When a nigga talk about shit like minimum wage, I laugh at shit like that. You could never
Get on the mic,
work.
talk, get
You
close.
can never give me to work for a minimum wage a day, not ever. Like that's slavery, modern day slavery, man. And people act oblivious to it. The ones who making money though, they making money. I got mad respect for the business owners. You know what I'm saying? I wish there was more black business owners out there. But you know, this modern day slavery thing has gotten out of hand. How you could work for less than $20 an hour, and the cost of living is through the roof. Like, you know, you can't live like that. You got to have 2-3 jobs in order to live. Like to be able to be comfortable, but like at that point, then you were running your body into the dirt, man. And it's like, how is that living? You know, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean by reality. Like
70 and
when
60.
People gonna talk about shit like that, yeah.
You can't
even
shout
get
out,
60
wait.
because most of my
Hold
homies
on.
dying at 30.
Hold on, shout out to the people making minimum wage, man. Don't do that.
No,
Because
shout
a lot
out
of-
to
a
them.
lot of
I
people,
never said it was
that's all-
wrong
that's all they
to be
can
a
get.
working man. That's not what I'm saying.
He's saying what they paying us
That's
is
not
wrong.
what I'm saying.
He's saying the wages they
now,
paying
the
us
wages
is wrong.
is not right.
Right.
Like you talk about picking cotton and working minimum wage. Is there a difference? Hell no.
But look,
Ain't no difference.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah, it is.
California.
I mean,
Yeah, it is.
there's a
Don't do that.
difference.
Don't
as
do that to
far-
our
I'm not
ancestors. Our
saying
ancestors
that.
wasn't
What
getting
I'm-
a check
you,
at
you
all.
get where I'm going with
Some of them was
this.
getting paid.
What I'm talking about is just because that man
food.
got paid don't mean he
food,
really got
housing, shit
paid.
like that. Yeah.
If I gotta go work 2-3 jobs just to barely just make it, not survive, to barely make it. I'm not talking about surviving yet.
Yeah.
Just to barely fucking make
Just
it.
to barely make it. And
One-
don't have some kids, nigga.
Oh yeah, now
And be
you
doing it?
Now you cooking with grease.
Don't have some kids and be doing it. And I'm speaking because I too was him.
So why you think the society is like that now?
I mean, because you got people who are in position that are not your color. You get what I'm saying? You
Bro.
got people who
Bro,
are
bro,
in
bro, bro, bro.
position.
Wipe the side of your lip. You got some shit.
Even
on the other
honestly
side,
though,
the other side,
let's
I
be
ain't gonna let
honest
you go
though.
out like that. Talk your shit now.
Honestly,
Continue. No,
the
let-
people
let
of
him
the color though. No, he right though. Like the people of the
because
color.
I speak on this because, you know, it's sad to say how I went viral the first time in my life was because I was speaking on how our people are being treated. And a lot of people go, oh, black people always go, poor me, poor me. I don't give a fuck about who say what and how someone feel about what. Only thing I care about is what I'm living.
Right.
And what I'm living is true. To me, I don't give a fuck if it's true to you. Because it's true to me. Ain't nobody gonna care about your life but you. Only
Right.
person that care about your life is the one who's breathing it. God
Facts.
gave you breath. He let you breathe through them nostrils. So the only one who can speak for you is you.
Facts.
So that's why I speak for me, because I speak for me because me is living through my people. I too was him. And what I'm saying is when I live minimum wage jobs, you know, I did do it. Not knocking anyone who's done it, because I've done it. I done slaved, is what I'm stating. But I couldn't look at the elder that was working on the site, and he was walking around limping, and he was like, "Yeah, I only been here 20x years." And I'm like, "Dang, is that what I got to look up to? Is that my future? If I continue this path?" I'm like, hold on, I gotta figure out something different. It gotta be something the other way. But that's just my path.
So what did you choose to do?
I'm an artist.
Dope.
I choose to
Dope.
put my hours into something that was gonna make greatness for me, and not just for me, something that I could pass down. Like what we was talking about earlier. Wasn't we talking about that earlier? What you gonna pass down? Are you gonna harbor what you learn in life? Because God taught me, you know what I'm saying? I had to tap into the God in me. I'm not talking about what people put titles over. Let's get titles out the way. I'm talking about the God in me. You get what I'm saying? So no one can take that from me. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for legacy. because that's what everybody else fight for, to have a stamp on this earth. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So my kids got to eat off that. So I went into art not knowing that I'll fall in love with it, because I'll tell you, in the beginning, I hated it. I didn't understand why this path was brought into my life, but it was something that gave me comfort. It was something that I could meditate in. It was something that was pastime to get me to a brighter day, because what I learned in that was that maybe that I was going through this, my tomorrow was better than my today, and I was working for a better tomorrow, and I was working to be better than I was today.
I can dig that. You know, I applaud anybody who chooses to seek greatness and build their own. One thing that
some way to roll up.
our community, one thing our community thrived off of.
I think he lost the other one.
No, it's right here.
The
one thing our community thrived off of since the beginning was us being creators, us being people who were independent, us being business owners and artists and the creators. You know what I'm saying? We've been a creative. That's how we've left so much art in society and whatnot. But I want to give people out there a better understanding of what's going on. You know, because I hear a lot of people complaining about how society, how society is now.
Right.
How everybody's broke, money is tight.
No one's being taught, brother.
You know,
like no one's being taught. Everything's being harbored, and there's gatekeeping going on. And so, you know, I get it. The knowledge is not to be told, it's to be sold. I get it.
No, it's
you know, that was the
not.
old way of thinking, and it poured down into our generation because our generations picked that shit up and took it to heart, regardless of you could say no, it's not.
I'm gonna keep it up. No. Let me give y'all the harsh motherfucking reality,
What's
right?
happening?
Speak on it.
Let me give y'all the harsh reality, right?
on it, yeah.
It's about your fucking grind and your hustle, man. You would have a motherfucker that hopped over the border illegally, set up shop. They got tacos, they got fruit for sale, they got flowers, they got all types of shit.
I love that you brought that up.
No, on some real shit.
I love that you brought that up.
On some real shit.
And you got my nigga up the street barbecuing, but the police pull that nigga over and ask him about his motherfucking papers, but don't ask him about shit. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's talk about it. I used to grow up off of 109th and Main Street, nigga. I know about the OG homie that opened up the barbecue pit, and he had me working for him, and I was the young nigga willing to work. I wasn't some young nigga out here just talking about shoot 'em up, bang, bang, because I wasn't with the shitty, oh, put me on. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Only thing I give a fuck about is surviving in these streets.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you cooking
and
with
sure
grease.
that my brothers and sisters eat.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what I cared about. It wasn't about, what color it is, or every 10 blocks there's a new color. I didn't give a fuck about that shit.
The thing with us, right?
Well,
it's about no.
Let's make sure.
Let me answer that right quick. Let me answer that question though.
Yeah,
What was
of course.
I ain't gonna ask, but I know
my kids gotta grow up and they gotta go to school and they gotta represent, and they can't represent something that we ain't never came from.
And that's what I'ma say, man.
We ain't
The new generation is soft as fuck, bro. You gotta no, nigga. You gotta be a fucking Renaissance man. You gotta be a nigga that can pull out every sharpened tool in that motherfucking tool and go crazy. You gotta have trades. You gotta have talent. You gotta do. Hold on. Let me land, nigga. Let me land, nigga. Hold on, man. These NBA players is soft as shit. These niggas get all the millions of dollars. Don't even want to play 82 games, nigga. They soft, nigga. Period. Niggas don't even want to do the dunk contest.
NBA niggas.
I'm talking about
every day. He's talking about
nigga in general.
In the neighborhood.
Niggas don't want to work. They want to rob niggas. They want to do nigga. They want to ride for a living. They do not want to work, nigga. They don't want to do no other shit that you can have a talent for. Now, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about in general. These niggas want to take the drugs instead of selling the drugs, nigga. That's your fault for not selling the perks instead of taking the perks, nigga. It's hella hustles out here, nigga. It's hella hustles hustles out
It's
here,
not-
nigga.
they not
You better
showing
step
enough
up.
way.
Let it
Well,
go.
that
better
goes back
step
to
up.
gatekeeping.
Some of
Shut
them
That
No,
goes back to
man.
gatekeeping. Like, look,
It
if
ain't
all
no
you know,
gatekeeping, bruh.
look, if all you
Hey,
know
y'all
is
can't
what you
talk. Y'all
know,
can't talk.
if all
You know what I did with my check? When I worked at Taco Bell, when I worked at motherfucking Quick Way, I went and bought some work and went to work, my nigga.
Yeah, but you
Now
can't
the
make-
new one, hold
we
on,
gotta
hold
stop
on. Let me
making
land.
everything
Let me
personal,
land.
'cause
Let me
everybody
land.
is not
Let
the
me
same
land. Let me
person,
land.
bro.
Let me land. The new work is merch. Get your own clothing line. The new work is putting into your art. The new work is invested into what your
Yourself.
fucking talent
Yeah,
is.
yourself.
That's the new
So-
dope,
That's it.
So I'll put it to you
That's
like
the
this.
old
right?
dope.
That's the
That's the old dope.
this the
I
in the
went to
old dope.
jail at
In
19.
the old dope.
A lot of
In the
people
old
think
dope,
that things.
you don't have
this
to
what
sell crack, nigga.
Yep,
What the
'cause
fuck I'm talking
let's
about?
be
Hustle
honest.
everything.
For
Nothing
making
has changed. Nothing really has changed. The only thing that's changed is
Environmental decisions.
let's keep it real. The people in my age bracket
Nigga
was
was selling
already
incense in my
under
neighborhood.
so much pressure, bro.
You
They
could
was
sell
under pressure.
incense, you could sell
the generation
nigga, bean
before
pies.
them,
Yeah.
anything like you could
Nigga,
sell anything.
anything,
But see,
bro.
in our but let's keep it 100. In our generations was the generation was
Niggas don't
coming
wanna
from
sell
like
that.
Are
Jim
y'all
Crow
any
and all
of
of that.
y'all in the real e-commerce or in
These
even
niggas don't
in
sell
real
nothing.
commerce?
Even with
No,
that though.
I'm just talking about real commerce because I hear a lot of things talking from a perspective of people who not into commerce. Because the
I
number
just
one
went
thing,
downtown to the Valley
'cause the
Alley
number
today.
the number one thing you will understand about commerce is customers. Okay, if your customers don't have no money to spend, and I
don't
know
have no
this because I'm in the commerce right now. I have a weed delivery license. I'm licensed in the state of California. I have a weed delivery service. Okay, I also have a clothing line and
Holla at
website
Dre,
for that.
I
I
see
also
you.
have a weed clothing line.
Right.
I understand the dynamics of people not having money to spend because I see it in
right
myself.
now. I'm talking about in general.
I see
That's
it in
right
myself.
now. That's
So
right
when-
now.
no, but I'm saying when you can't encourage a bunch of people to start businesses if there's no money to be
It
made.
is.
No money
It
to be
is.
made.
It is.
Yeah.
But that's why I go back to wages.
It is.
That
It
brings
is.
it all back
You
back
gotta
to
understand.
wages.
See,
Okay,
first
so-
of all,
okay,
first
okay.
of all, first you
Made.
gotta understand what the plan is.
They gotta make the money
How
to spend
when
the money.
soon as a motherfucking school shooter go to jail, this nigga got a half of 5 million in their account, in their motherfucking GoFundMe.
That's them.
GoFundMe.
'Cause it's
5
a
million in their
psyop.
GoFundMe.
That's they people.
That's the
Okay, I'm
psyop.
just
That's
saying,
they people.
man.
That apply to they people. I wouldn't give a
that's
damn.
the
I wouldn't give a
psyop.
damn. I wouldn't give a damn because even some of our brothers who go down as heroes for doing hero stuff.
That's the psyop.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the brother who had the situation with the white kid and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Didn't no gang of black people run to fill his account up with millions and millions of dollars?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they do with their people.
I mean, shit, a lot of black people is-
But
look,
what
the
I'm saying
pockets
is,
is tight, nigga.
you have to understand. You got to understand the
Black
direction.
Nigga, pockets
Niggas
ain't
ain't
tight.
chilling.
Be
Okay,
real.
listen.
Be real.
Okay,
Pockets
but
is
why?
tight for the big
But why?
and
But listen,
people.
so that's what
Because
I'm.
niggas
That's
not
the
putting
point.
niggas
No,
on.
that's
A
not
lot of
it,
niggas
bro.
can't get into business
Listen,
with each
No,
other.
no,
the
it's not. No, it's
economy.
not. No, it's not.
Groceries is
Okay.
high, gas is high, rent is high.
Exactly.
Nigga, electricity is high.
Exactly.
The cost of living is high.
Remember
as
when Cadillacs
fuck.
costed $40,000 an Escalade?
Now them bitches cost 140,000.
140,000.
They cost
You
the
feel what
price
I'm
of a
saying?
Maybach, my nigga.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
the new economy
The
is
whole
fuck-
society. This has been a plan that has been orchestrated
By who?
by the powers that be. This has been in effect for over
talking
200
shit.
something years. Okay, part of the plan has always been to eliminate the middle class. COVID-19 and the whole experiment
Did
with
that.
COVID-19, people think that was an experiment with drugs on society. No, that
Allegedly.
was to usher in the collapse of middle class society.
Allegedly.
The people who out there, you see
Because
it, allegedly.
because you talk about the
Allegedly.
C19
Yes.
shit. You ain't
Yeah,
supposed to
no,
say
but-
that name on
Not
podcast.
on nothing.
You was supposed to
ain't
mention
on
that
nothing.
name on the podcast. You
But
was supposed to say the 19
listen,
is
the
some type of
listen what I'm
code
saying.
word.
No, listen what I'm saying though.
C19,
That whole incident. That whole incident.
You telling
Everybody
y'all to
in
say
your local
allegedly.
neighborhoods, can you see? You see what businesses closed down in your local neighborhoods.
Facts. It shut shit down.
99% of those businesses never open back up.
Facts.
That is your middle class. The
Facts.
people who own the cleaners in your neighborhood, the people who own the liquor stores in your
Barbershops.
neighborhood, the barbershop, the people who own all these places that give poor people jobs are your middle class.
Facts.
A lot, even in the
salons,
even in the
all
black
that shit.
community, a lot of the Asians and people that we complain about are part of our middle class,
Yes.
and they are the reason that there's dollars flowing through the inner city and the lower
I never
communities.
stated that
But
that wasn't
no,
true.
but
I agree.
understand. But understand something.
Touche.
The plan has
I
always
definitely
been
agree.
to eliminate the middle class.
Yeah.
They have always wanted to go back to where it's just two classes of people. It's
Yeah.
the rich and it's the poor.
Yeah.
Because if you only have two classes of people,
need
then
somebody
the
working,
poor,
man.
the poor have to
I
voluntarily
get
go
it.
into
I just
slavery.
say it's fucked up.
They voluntarily. If you only have two classes of people, you will have
poor
the
have
poor
to work for
people
free.
will
Have to
go
work.
into voluntary
And
slavery
I get
because
it.
they will start working for their housing and their food.
Facts.
You feel what I'm
Facts.
saying? So the plan has always
And that's
been
why they was
to
kept on. That's why these
I
niggas
still
talking
think it's
about,
fucked up, but I get it.
we gonna take away the farmers and shit and the people out, but you guys gonna replace them. They saying this shit in the government
Yeah.
like, yeah, you guys gonna be on the farm when?
So my
This
suggestion,
is what they want.
My suggestion, my
so
They
suggestion.
saying you guys, we don't need them. You guys gonna be
Okay,
farming.
So how
So
do
we
y'all
know-
feel about us when we came out and created our own community? Remember the Black Wall Street and all that shit? How do y'all feel about that, man?
Okay,
Like,
so let me say this. Let me say this. I think
It got
that-
hated on just like
I
any
think
black
our
black,
people-
black
I mean, us doing that
accomplishments.
in today, 2025. How do you
Hip
feel
hop,
about
hip hop,
something like
hip hop
that?
is Black
Like,
Wall Street.
where's
Hip
your
hop,
mind
hip
be?
hop
'Cause they
is
already
the
bombed
hip
us.
hop
They
is
just
Black
killed it.
Wall Street, my nigga. Hip hop.
Hip-hop is
We
Black
have
Wall
billionaires
Street.
off hip hop, my nigga. That's
That's
the new
true.
Black Wall Street. Let's stop like disrespecting what we accomplished, my nigga.
No,
We
that's
acting like
true.
some shit that was in the 30s is bigger than hip hop. We have billionaires off hip hop, my nigga. Let's stop playing, bro.
There was
I'm
bill-
not-
there
I'm
was
not
billionaires off
disrespecting
Black
them.
Wall
I'm
Street.
talking
Nah,
about-
nigga.
I'm talking about that
is-
because
No.
there's a lot of black doctors and lawyers who was able to create a community and actually take
everything,
care of and heal their people.
That's
what I
Atlanta.
mean.
That's Atlanta right now.
That's
Yeah,
That's
all we
Atlanta.
need. Yeah.
No,
That's
no,
Atlanta.
no, it's not.
It's
No, it's
Atlanta.
not.
That's Atlanta.
No, it's not.
That's Atlanta.
No, it's not.
Atlanta got their
I've
own
never
black
been,
bank out
but-
there.
Oh yeah, bro.
Atlanta
Yeah,
got
I've
their
never
own
been.
black bank, black grocery
And
stores. What do you
everything.
mean? The shit that you talking about,
all
black
the
businesses.
time, yeah.
And
Atlanta got everything.
Atlanta is,
It's the mecca for niggas.
yeah. The fuck you talking about? That's Black
heard that. It's
Hollywood.
the Mecca.
And for music.
yeah,
That's
you
Black
got that.
Hollywood.
You got that right.
Culture.
Now I give you that. I give you that. That's what
Music,
exactly what the fuck it
fashion,
is.
culture.
So what do
Black fucking
Hollywood?
Hollywood.
What do
Yeah,
Hollywood
exactly,
make?
exactly.
A lot of money,
No,
right?
no.
Then
What else? What else?
What
do
did Black
Hollywood-
Wall Street
hold up,
make?
hold up.
A lot of fucking money.
Hold up. What else do Hollywood
We
make?
saluting.
Don't do it.
We
It's
talking
our
about
people.
Black Wall Streets.
We
Yeah.
gotta just
Hip
for our
hop,
people
and
right
if you
now.
want to talk about just black
See-
businesses and
see what
shit,
I just said about? I just
Atlanta.
said the same
remember
thing
that
about
same line?
Mason. I just said the same thing about Mason. You shucking and driving ass niggas. Mason, stop shucking and jiving niggas.
We ain't shucking and driving.
Stop shucking and jiving niggas.
Nah,
Stop
Atlanta
shucking and
is it?
jiving
But
niggas.
we were on the
So
topic,
Atlanta
though.
ain't the
I
new
really
Black
wanted
Wall
to know-
Street?
I really want to know, like,
Oh, my God.
regardless of
You just said
Hip-hop
that.
is
You
not-
just said they ran this shit for the last 20 years, and it's not
And
the
they
new
been
Black
running
Wall
it.
Street.
They been running it.
It's not. All right, my nigga. All right, I
Look,
can't win.
The South been running this shit since
I
Tupac
can't
and
win,
Biggie
man.
died,
Like,
bro.
come on, my nigga.
I see. Here the
Atlanta
thing
is the new Black
I
Wall
get tired.
Street,
I
nigga.
get
Hip-hop
tired. I
is
get
too.
tired. See, this is what the problem with our community. We always think because we the new generation, we did it better than the other generation.
Which we
Right.
can't
Right.
say.
That is
said that.
always
I
that, we the
asked you
only
what
we the
was-
only generation that thinks that.
Right.
We the only people that thinks that because we the new generation, we did it better than the old.
No, we definitely
we didn't
never
do nothing
did
better than the
nothing better.
old. Okay,
I wouldn't
ain't
say
nothing
nothing
in
better.
hip hop anywhere
Like-
close to Black Wall Street because we don't fucking own hip hop.
Yeah.
We don't own no distribution companies. We don't own no fucking banks in hip hop. We don't own no motherfucking publishing
Yeah, we do.
companies. in hip-hop.
Jay-Z
We don't-
on title.
about?
Jay-Z on title.
low-key
Let's
was
stop
thinking
with
about
the
Jay-
game.
Jay-Z
Jay-Z on
Jay-Z
title.
owns title.
Let's stop playing, bro.
What is
Let's stop.
title?
Ghazi
What is
on-
title? What is
Ghazi
title?
on the.
Let's stay out of
Ghazi's
that.
African.
Gotta leave
Ghazi
that
on the
alone.
biggest motherfucking streaming company that's popping right now. Let's
Yeah.
stop playing, my nigga.
But
No,
okay.
He's
no,
African,
no,
bro.
bro. No,
Yeah,
Let me-
let's
let
stop
me-
playing, bro.
And that's surprising coming
Let's
out of
stop
you
playing.
from
So,
Oakland.
Ghazi?
No, listen to me.
You talking about
coming out of
Empire?
Oakland, coming out of Oakland, we talking about billionaire Wall Street doctors, lawyers, creators, inventors, nigga. We're not talking about nobody who had
Thank
white
you.
men in the
Thank
fucking
you.
mix, nigga.
Thank
It
you.
wasn't a
Bro, you're
fucking
talking
white
about-
man.
you're
It wasn't a
talking-
white
thank
man.
you.
It wasn't
Thank
a
you.
foreign man. It wasn't a
Preach.
nothing involved in fucking Black
preach
Wall
for me.
Street. Them was
Preach,
all
my
black
nigga.
people who
Hey,
owned and
hey,
operated
okay.
everything that they
Man,
owned.
hold
That's
that,
why the white
brother.
man had to destroy it. This is why the white man don't have to destroy hip hop because he owns hip hop.
brother.
He owns
Stop
it.
I wouldn't
playing.
even go. They
He
gonna
owns
probably
They
go in
own
the
hip hop,
comments with the
nigga.
Hotel
The
Brothers
minute niggas
shit
tried to
real
get a
quick.
black
But
distribution
yeah,
company started together,
nigga.
nigga, Bill
Hotel,
Cosby
nigga.
should Suge Knight,
You got
Puffy,
it
and all of
started.
them went
Man,
down,
go to
You got it
nigga.
started.
Motherfucking Murder
okay,
Inc. got
okay.
their offices
Well,
raided.
let's ask-
Jay Prince got his offices
you
raided.
see?
Okay, so then let's ask the question.
That
Who
means
is-
it's the new Black Wall Street, just
No,
like
it's
Black
not.
Wall Street, just like
No, it's not.
Who was the
Why
people
hip
that
hop
took
get
them
blitz
down?
like that?
Huh?
Why they blitz hip hop like that?
Why
Because
did
they
they
own it.
blitz hip hop?
Why didn't blitz like hold on? Why didn't blitz Fat Farm?
'Cause they
Why
owned
didn't
it.
blitz Sean
Because-
John?
you
Not
wanna be
the
honest?
clothing
You wanna be
lines. Why
honest?
they do the music?
What? No, you want to be
Because
honest?
it's the new Black
No,
Wall
no,
Street.
It
because
is
you
the
had
new
a
Black
bunch,
Wall
you had a
Street.
bunch of thug niggas
Man,
who was
you
getting
can't-
fucking
I ain't
rich.
letting you get away with
Nah,
that.
stop playing, nigga. I was
definitely-
part of it, my nigga.
It's
You're not
definitely
gonna
the new
tell
Black
me
Wall
you
Street.
had a bunch of everybody who was in hip hop in the fucking 90s who
How
was a
much
CEO.
you say you get
thought
paid
they
a quarter?
was motherfucking Suge,
How
nigga.
much he say you get paid a quarter?
Yeah.
Everybody.
30 years later?
Yeah, everybody who was
my nigga.
everybody who was a boss in the industry in the
What
90s,
else you could
nigga,
get
all
paid
thought they was Suge
that
Knight. They
much
all
a
thought they
quarter?
was tough, and they all thought they was running some type of mafia fucking label, nigga. They all thought they was hardcore fucking gangsters,
What that
nigga.
got to
Everybody
do
did
with the
wanna be
money?
Suge.
What that got to do
And
with the
that's the-
opportunities? What that got to do with the wave? The wave is
But
like
the really-
Black Wall Street. Everybody
Yeah.
own their own business. Everybody got their own record
But
labels.
Atlanta
No
is
matter
like
what
that
the
right
deals
now, though.
was.
We don't
no
own
matter
it.
how
We
many
don't own the
fucking
business,
deals.
though.
Shout
We
out
don't
to all
own the
my
business.
players in
As long-
Atlanta.
Bro,
if we
shout
can't
out to
listen,
the A.
if we can't keep out the
Bro,
lad
I know I
TV,
come-
if we
I'll come
cannot
rock
even
with
lock
y'all the
out the
time.
lad TV,
My
DJ
nigga.
Academics,
Okay.
or the other motherfuckers,
Okay,
if
so
we
check
can't
this
even
out.
keep them out of hip hop,
Now
how
I'm
the
about
fuck
to
we own hip
now I'm about
hop?
to
We
land,
don't-
right?
we don't
Now I'm
own
about to
hip-hop.
land, right?
Wait,
Now
tell
I'm
them
now
again.
I'm about
Tell
to
them
land.
again.
I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Look, look.
We black people do not
Okay,
own
so
hip-hop,
let's get the
bro.
black.
Exactly
let's
my
get,
point.
Let's get
It's
the
been
black.
50
let's
years.
get,
Talking about independent artists,
come on,
right?
Come on.
We've been
Hold on,
shucking
hold
and
on.
jiving.
Hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold on.
That's where that topic
Hold
went.
on, hold on.
We were talking about independency, right? Independent means
No, that-
you coming.
Ownership.
You own your
Independently
shit,
ownership.
right?
You own
Thank
your
you.
shit.
You own your shit completely,
Okay,
right?
okay,
How
okay.
many?
Okay,
Did
hold
Angie
on, hold on.
Angie
Hold
Stone
on.
just die broke?
Hold on.
Hey.
Yeah.
Did she just die broke?
Hey,
Who
hold
did?
on.
And who owned they shit?
How many?
on.
Okay, let's
Hold
on.
Okay, let's get
Hold
real
on.
then. How many
hold
famous
on. Let me
artists?
tell you
all
all
you
they
artists
shit.
right
Let me-
now.
Can I land?
Go
Y'all
ahead,
niggas,
yeah.
been
Go ahead,
going
yeah. Go
crazy.
ahead, yeah. Go ahead, yeah.
I've been waiting to jump
Go
in.
ahead, yeah.
Let 'em land.
Sorry,
Let
yeah.
'em
Go
land.
ahead,
My
yeah.
nigga, like,
Go ahead, yeah.
hold up, swole up. I'm gonna talk about Black Wall Street, right? Even though everybody owns their own businesses, let's say the bank, you don't own U.S. currency.
Nope.
You have to. That's the first start, right? Grocery stores, you don't own. You don't make the groceries, my nigga.
They did.
So hold on, no, they don't. No,
stop,
nigga.
stop. Because
No,
all in
no.
Black Wall Street, all the black grocery stores got all their food from Black Farm. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
no,
Hold
no,
it.
no, no.
Stop. We
You
owned
gotta get
everything.
groceries.
No, the thing about
Okay.
Black Wall Street,
Well,
our whole we had our own infrastructure. There was no white person involved for nothing.
The bank.
Yeah,
the
we
bank,
had
gotta-
black-
the
black
bank
owned.
got to come from the people though. The
No,
money
it
ain't
did not.
printed.
No, they
so
did
they printed
not.
their
We
own
on
money.
the podcast.
Yes. No, they
Yeah,
didn't
They
have to
had
print
their
their
own money.
They did.
The
Listen,
fuck? Oh,
They
they
did.
had
They did.
food stamps.
Nah,
They had Black Wall Street did have their own currency.
Every Black Wall Street.
All right, man. Y'all put me up on game.
Look, the
Yeah, no,
black
no, what you
the
talking
one
about?
that
You
he
gotta
talking.
tell
Wait.
Nigga, pull
No,
up
no,
the
no,
Black
this-
Wall
no,
Street
look,
money,
this
man.
finna get deep.
y'all
Look,
Please
the
pull up
Black
the
Wall
dollar
Street that he
bills,
talking
man.
about, right?
Please,
The
man.
Black Wall
Teach
Street.
me something.
All right,
Teach me
I'm finna
something.
really fuck you up
They
though.
had their own money too.
Bro, we created the
Okay,
stock
let me know.
market.
Hold on.
Black Wall Street
Yeah,
created the
the
black
stock
people
market.
is the people who created the stock market. That comes out of Black Wall Street. When they bombed the town, bro, that's what they take from us.
Man,
they took it
if
from
you
us
don't-
because we would have had the economic power in the American structure, and they didn't want us to have it.
We know
That's
that,
what all
but
the-
where did
No,
it?
but-
That's what
but-
happened.
I know
no
that.
white
we was
person was
already
involved.
wasn't nobody black
No
involved.
white person was
I mean,
So
involved.
what that got to do with
Nowhere.
Wall Street?
So what happened was this town that we had developed.
Wall Street got
the
everybody
shit,
invested
the shit was
right
getting
now.
better.
Everybody.
The shit was getting better than the white people, bro.
Doctors,
Just
I
like
know
every
that.
time,
I
so
know
they
that.
bomb
Who the
us,
fuck
bro.
are you talking to?
So
I
they
know
bomb
what
us,
it
bro.
is.
So they bomb us.
You said it made the stock
The
market.
legacy.
They made the stock market.
Survivors
Okay.
rebuild.
Black Wall Street is what they took from it, just like the Panthers.
That's why they
created-
call it Wall
Just-
Street.
That's why they
That's
call
why
it
they
Wall
call
Street.
Wall Street.
That's why they just don't want to put the
Boom.
black on it.
That's why they
That's
call
why
it
they
Wall
call it
Street.
Wall Street.
Boom.
Please,
But here's
That's all
something
you
else
have
that
to
they
say.
took from
Please,
us.
please
All my
give our
Panthers.
ancestors more
That's
credit.
all you had to
man.
say.
All my
Please give our
Panthers,
ancestors
all you had to say.
credit.
Everybody that's a part of the new Panther Party that's
no
rocking right
disrespect.
now. I just want to tell y'all, I support what y'all doing, man, because y'all really making movements all across the country, bro. And ain't nobody doing that right now. And y'all
But
pushing
no
an agenda
disrespect,
that
bro.
ain't nobody
We
doing.
didn't. We
Shout out
got
to the
black
Panthers.
billionaires doing this shit in hip hop and
Facts.
sports and shit too, man.
I
So
think
it's
that's what
it's a
it's
new Black Wall Street,
Yeah.
but not as structured as it was
Okay.
just all black.
Well, I would say
But
this.
I'm just
I would
saying,
say this. I would
we're
say
making
this.
a lot of fucking money in industries that we
Wall Street,
run. Now we
in
probably
Black
don't
Wall
like
Street
have
progress. I
we
could-
probably
I
don't
could
have
see that.
the executive run,
Yeah.
but we run all this shit.
No,
bruh.
but listen,
Period.
what I'm telling you.
Without us, that
our
should've be
influence-
dry.
That's
Our
facts.
Take us
influence
out of
run.
it.
Our
Take us
influence
out
run
of
it,
it.
but we don't run it.
Take us out of it.
They take our
can't.
influence.
Take
they
us
take
out
our
of it then.
culture,
Take us
and they
out of
do-
it. It
Listen,
won't have it. It won't
listen,
be there no
I'ma
more.
tell
But
you
see,
right
the
now,
difference
I'ma tell you
now
right
is
you can count
before
on
they
one
used to
hand
look at
how
us.
many billionaires are in fucking hip hop. Or in sports.
Yes, you can count on one hand.
You cannot count on one hand how many motherfucking, if the equivalent of the economy back then to now, you cannot count on one hand how many billionaires was involved in fucking Black Wall Street. There is no fucking comparison, bro. Because Jay-Z became a billionaire and Puffy became a fucking billionaire
hold on.
and Michael Jordan and LeBron is a billionaire. I can name every billionaire right now.
Nigga, you
But
still
I
get
can
money.
name every billionaire.
You still get money from this Black Wall Street called hip hop.
I can name every billionaire.
Everybody that making
all
money,
get
I
it.
still get money on this Black Wall
None of
Street.
my checks come from niggas.
Or they still get, or the niggas that made
Who
Black
cut
Wall
the
Street
checks?
way back then still getting money. We still getting
Yes.
money,
Yes.
nigga.
Yes.
We
Yes.
still getting
Please
money.
tell it,
Anybody,
educate
listen,
me.
We still get
anybody,
money.
Hold up,
anybody that got
We still
published.
get money.
He said,
Listen,
is anybody from Black
any-
Wall Street still getting
Hell
money?
yeah, everybody
And we
is.
still get money
Wait,
too.
Everybody
Wall
is.
Street.
But
We still
listen,
get money too.
Listen, just remember this,
Bro,
though.
where you getting your money
Your
from?
publishing.
Who own Universal?
We're
You get your checks
still
from,
getting
you
money.
get your checks from Universal.
We're still getting money.
Okay, nobody
I
on
get my
Black
checks
Wall
from
Street
Sony.
got
Your
a-
publishing.
I get my shit from Sony.
Okay, still, white
Your
person.
publishing.
Nobody on Black Wall Street got a check from white people. That's the difference, my
Sony's
nigga.
actually the Italian.
Bro, you cannot let the wave be like bullshit.
let me tell you all this though, young.
Like at the end of the day,
They said something.
At the end of the
Yuck said something to y'all
day,
that was very
we did not
important.
have-
you can't
Remember them-
shut
remember
down the
them gangsters that
accomplishments.
he
I don't give a
said-
fuck if the white man owned
Remember them
Nike.
gangsters that
I don't
he
give a fuck if
said
the
was
white man
running this
owned
business?
Adidas. You cannot.
That's what
give
you gonna
away
be
the
running to. You gonna be
accomplishments.
running
Niggas is
to some
making a
gangsters.
shitload of money in this
But
shit
them
right
gangsters,
now.
Who?
they not really
Who?
street like you street.
Nigga,
They
the
do it
boys,
way
the
different.
big dogs,
Them
Who?
the big
do it
dogs, the
way
niggas that's
different.
getting a
Stop
half a
playing
motherfucking
with me.
billion for
Stop
deals.
playing with me.
A
Now,
half
the
a billion
majority
for
of our
deals.
the majority of our community is hurting right now. What
Of
are you
course.
talking about,
I'm
bro?
talking about the
So
big
how the
dog.
fuck
I'm
is
talking about
hip-hop doing so
hip
much?
hop.
How
I
much
ain't
is
talking about hip hop.
Again.
You, how much you get paid every quarter?
How? That's me.
From the biggest to the littlest, nigga. We
That's
all
me
get paid
as an
from this
artist.
shit.
How many artists do
we
we
all.
have? Listen,
Everybody
There's
is
artists that get
benefiting.
more than you
bro,
quarterly.
Yuckmouth, can you listen for a second, bro?
It's artists that get more than you
We
quarterly.
get checks as artists, my nigga.
artists
Regular
that's not
people
even
got
okay.
checks on Black
But
Wall
what-
Street.
well, okay,
the
so,
average
okay,
person,
I'ma ask you a
the average
question.
working person.
I'ma ask you a
sound
question.
retarded
No,
trying
I
to
don't.
compare
No, I
the
don't.
fact that we as
How do
artists
I
get
sound-
checks from white
How
people
the fuck
versus all the black people who had regular 9-to-5 jobs who benefited from Black Wall
I don't.
Street, the black grocery stores, the black activity of the recurrence of black dollars.
I'm not
Right
saying
now,
that. I'm not saying that didn't happen.
Let me give you an example.
You're trying to
Right
act
now,
like that didn't
the
happen.
black
I'm not
dollar
saying
stays in
that.
the black community
I'm not
less
saying
than
that.
30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Less
not
than 30
circulating.
minutes, the black dollar stays in the black community. When Black Wall Street was around, the dollar stayed in the community
So the
whole
whole fucking
time.
U.S.
That's why
just
they
went to
destroyed
Oklahoma.
it.
You know,
The whole U.S. went to Oklahoma.
No.
Fuck out of here, bro. Like, let's
What
be
do you
real.
mean?
Let's be real.
What do you
Nigga,
mean?
Not the
okay,
whole
so
US.
just the whole U.S. Every black nigga in the U.S. went to Oklahoma to
No,
shop.
no, 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 no,
Let's
no,
stop.
no,
So
no,
now,
no,
so
no,
now,
no,
now,
no,
now,
no.
hold on, now,
Yeah, go ahead.
boom,
That's
boom.
not what's being said.
No.
Listen,
So that's
that's
what
not
he's
what's
saying
being
about
said.
hip hop, though.
No, I'm not.
He's saying this shit about hip hop.
No, I'm
nigga,
not.
I ain't
because
gonna
see,
do
saying
that.
that don't nobody
Hip-hop
benefit off of
saved
hip-hop
me, nigga.
except the niggas in the
I
industry.
was raised in the
let's-
black Oklahoma
wait,
days. Nigga,
let's
I know
keep it
hip hop
100.
pay my bills right now, nigga.
Right, right.
Your bills.
Okay,
so
so
that's
hip
your
hop-
selfish
Okay,
ass.
okay, hold on.
So you want me to be
his bills and
selfish
his
like you and only
So
think about
hip-hop-
myself and not my fucking community?
So
then,
hip-hop
nigga.
is
So I'm
only
gonna tell
been-
you what you said.
the
You don't give
Oklahoma
a fuck
pay you?
about black
The
people, nigga.
Oklahoma-
You
who
only give a
said
fuck
that?
about you getting
Who
the check.
said
You
that?
just said it, nigga. You
No,
said
I
as long
said
as I'm
no,
getting the
nigga.
check, I'm getting the
I
check and
said
you getting the
hip-hop
check.
No,
You
he
don't
said
give a
my
fuck about
life,
the community.
nigga. I said hip hop
said
saved my
hip-hop
life.
saved
I didn't
his
say
life.
nothing about
Okay,
what the
but
fuck
I'm
you
asking
talking
you
about.
is
But
what,
let's
how
keep
is
it-
the black
Yeah, nigga,
community
you-
benefiting off of hip hop as a whole, my nigga?
Okay, so
We are. You
let's-
get your
let's
check
speak
every
on that.
quarter?
So there
Huh?
is people that is
Oh my
benefiting off of
God,
hip
my
hop.
nigga, I love
Okay,
hip
there
hop.
is
How,
people that
how
benefit.
is
I
the
still get a
majority
lot of money in
of the
hip-hop.
black community
Let's
benefiting
keep it
off
real.
of
The black
hip-hop?
community is not benefiting, but there is people in the
Because this
black
nigga
community
contradicting
that is.
himself because he was just
But
talking
let's
about
keep it-
how,
I'm not.
how drill
All right,
music
all right.
and hip hop
So-
was
so
destroying the
maybe-
black community.
maybe-
He was just
Oh,
saying that
back
about
to-
the shooting and all
Yes,
that
you
shit. He
can.
said this, but now you want to act like hip hop is doing so much for the community.
Hold on,
The hood is Oakland is broke, nigga. Long Beach is broke, and hip hop ain't doing shit for it.
That's not true.
Nigga, hip hop and sports saved us. Nigga, what are you talking about? What else you was doing?
That's the reason why I'm gonna say I disagree with you.
What else did you get a check from?
Hold on. This the reason why I disagree with that,
You got me
right?
fucked all the way up, nigga.
Big Snoop Dogg
You
did
could
a
act
lot
like you
of.
was back in motherfucking Black Wall Street. We in motherfucking
Big Snoop Dogg,
2025, nigga.
Big Snoop Dogg get a lot of
This
flack
all
in my
Black Wall
city.
Street, nigga.
Hold
The
on,
fuck
yeah,
you
hold on.
talking
You
about,
right. You
nigga?
right though. But look,
I know niggas that's
Big-
millionaires
Big
off
Snoop-
this shit that was broke
it's
niggas
big-
off top
look,
ramen.
in
nigga.
my city,
broke
you
niggas
got-
going in and out of jail. Nigga got millions. Niggas riding
gotta take a ball
Maybachs,
and get
got
on that.
mansions
I
off
just
this
gotta
shit.
get my
But what I was
ball.
finna say though,
nigga,
but,
I don't know
but
what
you
you
right
talking
though,
about,
yeah.
nigga.
But all I'm saying is
Yeah,
the only
nigga.
reason why I say this though, people have
Shout out
been
to my
put
nigga
in
Tech 9.
people have been
Yeah,
put
nigga.
in a position in hip hop to do things that could change the community. They just didn't. You feel me?
What you mean? But
There's-
niggas do
it's
backpack.
some people do.
And
Some
it's
people
not,
do.
It's not
But
documented.
but here's the thing.
Everybody do it.
No, not
every
everybody.
hip hop
No,
nigga.
not
no,
every hip-
everybody,
listen,
nigga.
yeah.
You could go on everybody
Yeah,
page
hear
and
me
look
out.
at Thanksgiving and Christmas when
For
they
sure.
do drives.
For sure,
Every
yeah.
rap
Oh,
nigga.
that
No, they
I
don't.
agree.
No,
Wait,
the
wait,
fuck
wait,
they
wait,
don't.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Fuck they
Yeah, they
don't.
do.
No,
Yeah,
the
they
fuck
do.
they
That is
don't.
true, because you know why?
Yeah, they do.
Let me be honest with y'all.
And when they do it,
Because
the
a lot
majority
of it
The
be
big
a
dog,
PR.
the big dog from the hood.
They get
A
the
lot of it
turkeys and
be
all that shit
PR,
donated to
bro.
them from companies. They don't go spend no money.
So
That
when
part
Black
don't matter.
Sam just
That
did it,
part don't matter.
when Black Sam
But-
just did it,
But
the
what
Nipsey-
is true though? What
come
is
on.
true though?
Black
people,
Sam ain't no
people
artist.
do
Black
get.
Sam ain't no rapper.
His-
People
man, it's the
definitely-
Nipsey Foundation. That's a
People-
rapper
but-
foundation.
but
What are
yeah.
you talking about?
No, it don't.
Preach, preach, please.
Every Asian community
Preach, please.
Yes,
has industry that benefits the
the Asian community,
They have
Preach,
Spanish
please.
community. Yes,
Exactly.
billionaire.
does not help everybody.
Bezos has $1 billion.
Yes,
All of us use Amazon.
right.
When Kanye has $1 billion,
It's because all of us bought his
It's
product.
the same.
It's
It's the
because
same
it's the
shit.
same
No, it's
thing.
not.
It's the
No,
same
it's not.
shit.
Right, it is
No,
the
it's
So
same
if
not.
thing.
I own a
Yeah,
store,
no,
the
everybody
difference
be
is
telling you
Jeff
the same
Bezos.
shit,
no,
the same
nigga.
thing.
Is the
Everybody
owner
in
of
Black
the
Wall
company,
Street didn't
and
own
Kanye
stores, nigga. So the
is the
person that
owner
didn't
of the
own
whole-
stores.
and not the
He still benefited.
manufacturer.
He still
Oh
benefited.
my God!
He still
All right,
No, hear me
benefited.
out.
All right, I got you.
Kanye was
still
just not a
benefited.
manufacturer.
And you know the reason
So
they
that's
do
the
it?
same
Right.
shit.
Right, it's a
Our community-
Kanye
But-
has a
no,
service.
no, no, he
Kanye's
just told you.
service is he's
What
selling
black
a
community
product.
benefits off of hip hop, bro, as a
Right.
whole.
Every-
I'm talking about
No,
the
no,
whole
no, hear
community.
me out.
No,
Every
it
rapper
don't.
that
His
hired
service.
niggas,
His service.
every
I'ma keep it
nigga that
real
took
with you, my
niggas from the
nigga.
He is the
neighborhood.
Stop,
service.
nigga. Oakland
the
is broke
service
right
and
now.
the
How many
vehicle.
artists that got from broke? Yeah,
Nigga,
I just
no,
seen
it's
a whole
not.
documentary about the
No,
Oakland
it's
niggas
not.
that just did a whole
No, it's
documentary
not.
on Oakland.
No, it's not.
Bro.
I'm talking about the
he's
rap.
rapping
I
manufacturers.
just watched a whole documentary from
Everybody's
Oakland
broke.
nigga who had
Everybody's
everybody
broke.
from Mr. Fab and everybody on his goddamn
Everybody's
documentary.
broke. Everybody's broke.
Exactly my
Right,
point.
right.
So how is hip hop benefiting the community if everybody's broke? Because hip hop is still here.
Because
And
niggas
Jay-Z
is
is still a
still-
fucking
And
billionaire.
niggas is still getting money. We still get money.
No, how's the community broke
We
then?
still get
so that
money.
means nobody in hip hop give a fuck about the community
Yes,
because
they
the
do,
overall
because
black
niggas
community
is
is
getting
broke.
bad.
No, they not.
Yes, they are.
What, a turkey? How do you pay bills with a turkey?
Niggas got stores, they
Bro.
hiring niggas, niggas going tour, they
Everything-
hire niggas, niggas got
if a nigga
nigga
in
mixing
hip-hop
mastering,
was
they
to
hire niggas,
actually
niggas
get
got
back to the
videos, they hire
community,
niggas.
correct way,
There's
the
so
only
many
thing
jobs
actually
that niggas
that's
can
building
get.
jobs for black
Doing
people.
Females get
It'd be
hired.
broke
Like,
doing
what
it.
are
The
you
crazy
talking
part about this
And
is
it'll
hip
only
hop
make
is
a
the
dent.
only
It'll only make a dent.
people.
This and hip hop, my
Wait,
nigga.
hold
Let's
on.
go back to the
Hip
30s, my
hop is
nigga.
the
Fuck it.
only thing.
Let's go back to the
right?
30s, my nigga.
Hip hop is the only thing that's actually creating black jobs.
What you
Everything
doing,
else is
what you
creating
doing in your
jobs
art,
for
you
other
know, how you
communities
expressing
outside
yourself.
of black people.
Say that again.
Hip hop is the only thing that's actually creating black jobs.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
just be honest.
Let's be honest.
Everything else is creating
The fuck you
industry
talking about?
for everybody else's community. The problem with hip hop is we've
you agree
let
with that?
everybody into hip hop. We've sadly, let's just be honest. We've let everyone into hip hop, which in the black community we tend to
Tyler Perry
do.
hip-hop?
We let other people into our community. We build their industry, they build off of us, and then they take the
said he
industry
made more
and
black
run with it and then
billionaires
say
Yeah.
fuck
the last
us.
20 years
That's
than any
usually
other
what
big
happens.
personnel
And it's
else on
happening right now into hip hop.
So is he
Hip hop is
hip-hop?
being gentrified right now as we speak. It's funny that we're having this topic, but hip hop
is
is
hip-hop a
actually
code word
being
for black?
gentrified. It is. It's the original YN word.
Okay,
It's the original YN.
because
They
the
didn't
only reason
want to say, oh, we're all the hood, or they, because to
that
them,
ain't the word.
hood and all that to them used to be ghetto.
Listen, y'all sound like some real potters talking about the word hip hop mean black. Get the fuck up out of here.
It don't.
Okay?
Just saying.
Listen, you know what makes me sick?
It don't.
When they talk about the black culture.
We ain't saying mean black. It's not attached to black.
They try to act.
Hip hop is not attached to black culture.
It
That's
was
what you're
birthed-
telling me.
It was
A
birthed
black
of
person
culture.
created
It
the
was
word.
birthed, but it's not our complete culture, bro.
Oh, my.
How are we gonna?
Whose is it? Whose is it?
Nigga, we are such a diverse people. What
Whose
are
is
you
it?
talking about? All black people are not into fucking hip hop, my
That's
nigga.
true. We're not
I'm saying
speaking
it's
of
a part
people
of
that
it.
are not
It
in
came
hip-hop.
from us.
So what
But
was
hip-hop
what was
came
we
from us.
before hip hop then?
How
So
you
niggas
dress?
wasn't shit before hip
How you
hop.
dress? How you talk?
Black
So you
people
telling
are.
How
me?
you dress,
So
how you
you
talk.
telling me black people
You
wasn't shit
keep
before
on
hip hop?
taking it
I'm
to the
not saying
Renaissance
Because that's
days.
basically what these niggas is
No,
saying.
we're not.
The
We're
niggas
not
is saying
saying
niggas
We're
wasn't
saying
shit before
hip-
hip
No,
hop.
we
we're
said
not
that.
saying
What are you
that.
talking about?
All we saying is our culture has
It's
always
hip-hop
been
right
based
now.
Our culture
around what we
is in
do.
what's in your
oh
head
my
is our
God.
culture.
Well, like,
Braids
that
is
goes
our
back to what I
culture,
was speaking
nigga.
earlier.
Food is our
Like,
culture.
It's a whole lot.
Africanism is our
when I learned how
culture,
to
not
draw,
fucking
nigga,
just hip hop.
Americanism is in our
There was no
Your
teacher
dreads didn't
really
come from
there.
hip-hop, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
You had nigga
But-
dreads was out before hip hop was.
But
know
what
that.
we're
Tap
saying
into
The way I
is
rock
it's
them
been-
is
it's been
hip-hop,
a whole
nigga.
lot of
Stop
different
playing.
names
Fuck
for
up.
Get the
other
fuck out of
cultures.
here, bro. The way this braided, this hip hop, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. This is not the Bob Marley joints, nigga. This is a whole new advanced joints.
Look, when you move
Fuck out
off
of here,
the
boy. This is
spirit,
a hip hop joint. You
when
see
you
Bob
move off
Marley
the
with these.
spirit, and you
Fuck outta here,
you
man.
allow your conscious mind to really be conscious.
Exactly. Everybody ain't rappers, man. Y'all talking to an audience of people who ain't rappers,
So-
who can't identify with shit y'all talking
But
about.
wait,
Y'all
wait,
forgetting
that's
about
not
the
true.
audience. Y'all forgetting about your audience and your viewers and your listeners who are people that get up and go to work every
Who
motherfucking
said
day
that?
and punch a
Who
clock.
said? Who
Okay,
said that?
they
We're
did.
talking
They
about.
did.
We're
They
talking
did.
about hip hop.
They did.
We're
They
talking about
did.
hip hop.
Your
Okay.
artist,
This
your
this
comment said
hold
it.
on, hold
Which
on.
person?
The nigga right here said about the 9 to 5 and the motherfucking minimum wage.
And the other one right there said
Okay, cool.
exactly
We passed
everybody
that.
ain't rappers. It's been a few comments that
We
said
passed
you
that.
speaking
All right,
on
let-
you
let-
speaking on
let's
No,
Saturday
no, no,
and
no, no,
benefits
no,
For
no,
the
no,
person who
no,
said everybody is not rappers, look, peep this. For the person who said
no.
everybody's not rappers, have you said a word in
some
in
black
have you
people are
said wait,
scientists,
no,
some
not
people-
you, not you, Royal. For the person,
Let me
for the person
talk.
in the chat
Let
who
me talk.
said,
Let me talk after
wait,
this.
let me just say this. For the person in the chat who said everybody's not rappers, we can end the debate because everybody around the world right now is influenced by something that is in the rap culture. What we are talking about when we're talking about hip hop,
I did.
everybody around the world can say a word right now today, right?
Let me tell you
You know
this.
why? Because
Let me
somebody
tell you
black
this.
them created these words that people used to be on our ass
Hold
about.
on.
We couldn't even say
So
at
you-
Mama House
hold on.
speaking
Let me-
Ebonics.
Okay, so
Let me-
right?
you think
Let me-
K-pop is a result of
K-pop,
hip-hop?
Let me-
of course it is.
let me
because
land.
that used to be a black lane. But go ahead.
Let me land. Let me
Okay,
land.
No,
So,
let
so
me
that's
land.
exactly my point.
Go ahead.
Niggas
Let me
don't
land.
own
Hold
nothing
on.
in K-pop.
We don't get the man. Come on, man. Hold on.
Well,
All that
K-pop is part
owning
of
shit,
hip-hop.
man. Peep it.
Everybody
You ain't
gets
got to
a chance
own
to
shit
get
to
it.
make money, man. The whole thing,
Everybody's
the game
trying to
is
use it.
the game is to build and sell, nigga.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. The game is
talking
to
about
build it
reality.
up and sell it. That's
Like,
reality.
I would say
That's
it's- I would
reality.
say
That's
it's
why
a great-
niggas
if
sell
you
their
don't- if
masters.
you don't have-
That's why niggas selling their
I would say
company
it's
Who
a
they
great
selling it to?
avenue.
to the boys who want to
know what
buy
I'm
it.
saying?
Who they selling
Man,
it to?
stop
Like,
it. That's
like,
been the
it's
game, man.
definitely
You can't
great
come over here with that
avenue.
side hustle shit that you
As
talking
far
about.
as trying to
Let me
have
know.
control
Hold on.
Once
over it.
again,
Hold on. Now,
once
let me-
again,
I wanna-
it
hold
go
on.
back to the white man.
Hold on,
It ain't,
it's all
It
good.
ain't a
It's
black
a great
company.
avenue.
It ain't
It's
a
all
black
good.
company that bought all these niggas masters.
Yes, they have.
It ain't a black
It
company
has.
that bought all these.
Anyway,
It's only
it
called
has.
Black Rock. It's
It
black
has.
in the name.
It has.
Allegedly.
Anyway, but let's get it going,
Yeah.
right?
It's
let me
black in the name.
let you know how many people hip hop employ.
Stop
Hip hop employ us
whole
because
world.
we're on the motherfucking podcast. Talk every nigga on podcast, TMZ, everybody that talk about hip hop is employed by hip hop.
Yeah.
Every nigga that's at a club that got a motherfucking bodyguard, every motherfucker that's
That
at the
got 2
bar
cents.
serving shots and shit, every motherfucking bartender, every nigga, they all employed by hip hop. Everybody that's at the stadium, the
Facts.
security, the people that serving food, the
Facts.
motherfucking the motherfucking where you buy your food and all that
Facts.
shit, nigga. That's all employed by hip hop when a rapper is there, my nigga.
Facts.
You
Not-
taking
they
your
not-
hold on, let me
it's not
land. Let me
employed by
hold
R&B
on,
too?
fuck it. They ain't rappers because you
But
said
R-
that
R-
you
R&B
said
too?
that everybody that don't rap. That don't mean they get paid. Let me let you know the
deep.
niggas that get
Not
paid that
a
don't
middle
rap,
class,
nigga.
so-
That don't rap.
I
Nigga,
done
the
tattooed
editor,
out of 'em.
the video
So that's why
nigga,
I'm like-
the editor, the video nigga, the engineer, the mixer, the master,
Yeah.
nigga. Everybody get paid off this shit,
hip-hop.
nigga. The hype man,
When
the
that nigga
DJ,
show up,
the
yeah.
hype man, the DJ, the
they show up.
bodyguard, the
Nah,
crew,
that
the
ain't-
crew.
every
Niggas
night
pay.
ain't
Niggas,
that.
hold on. Niggas pay for their crew.
Every night
Niggas
ain't
been
that.
nothing.
Hold on.
Hold on.
He just told you what it is.
Every
It's
night
not, he
ain't
said
that.
it's not exclusive.
Exactly.
Nigga,
Don't act like
every
R&B
night
and
ain't
not here.
that.
Don't
But
act
those-
like don't
No,
act like
I'm
this.
telling
Don't
you
act like
what- I'm telling you what
reggaeton is not
hip-hop's
here.
a concept.
Don't act like
I'm just saying
reggaeton
that
don't give
hip-hop-
jobs. Don't act like Afrobeats don't give
why you
jobs.
trying to combat it? I'm just saying hip hop pays a lot of
Yes,
bills,
it
nigga.
does.
So
and
do
you
other
over here
things.
like combating it, like I'm
No,
not
I'm
telling
not.
the truth.
No,
why
no,
do
I'm
you
not.
say you're telling
I'm
the
saying-
truth?
I'm saying
why you trying
we
to combat?
still-
Oh,
we
it's
still-
reggaeton
because-
pay bills too.
Because that's
bullshit.
still not
They
black
do.
owned.
That's
That's
it
still
do,
not
but
black
it's
owned.
like why you
That shit-
because
combating
they
it?
not
Why
black
you
owned.
can't say you're right?
Because
None
they're
of
not
that
black
shit is
owned.
black
Because he
owned.
want to debate and be
Because
right
they're
about
not black
Wall
owned.
Street.
Because
None
they're
of
not
them
We
is
black
all
owned.
black
black
owned.
owned. We all black owned. Hip hop is black owned. When we hire our homie to be the security, when we hire a homie to be a road manager,
doing
hire
this-
our homie to be the hype man,
which
the
we doing
DJ,
December
we are
31st.
black owned. We have a brand, nigga. We have a corporation, nigga. INC.
Are you an employee or is hip hop employing them?
What are you talking about? I
Hip-hop.
employ them.
Okay,
And
Nigga,
hip-hop too.
I pay a motherfucking
think
payroll,
this
nigga,
the
every
guy.
month for my niggas, bro.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
hip-hop-
you talking about?
That's
And I
you.
think-
And hip
look,
hop
hold
is
on,
just
look.
being
Oh
him
my
making it
God.
to
I
where he
think
can
y'all
do
talking
that for
about
his
two
niggas.
different types.
Of levels.
Yeah,
That's two
thank
different
you,
types
man,
of levels.
'cause
too.
I'm
Okay,
trying to-
so you don't get paid being over here at the Coin Academy for shit?
I do.
Yes, sir.
Okay then,
And
that's hip hop.
Hip hop is in it.
Yeah.
Can I?
Who,
can I-
who,
Do you
who?
play music
Yeah,
in the
this
chat
this
that
Coin
you do?
Academy
In the
was
chat.
by some hip hop
Hey,
niggas.
chat,
Lay long,
can
go
y'all
back,
put up
right?
a right?
This
for
hip
the
hop,
chat,
right?
Can y'all
The
put up
fuck
a
y'all
fire
talking
emoji
about?
for
Yeah.
anybody in the
Nigga,
chat?
no, we wouldn't
Can
be
you
at the
put up
Coin
a
Academy
fire
if it wasn't for
emoji?
hip hop?
If you
Shout out to Go Mac and
Shout out.
Laylaw,
Shout
nigga.
out
The
to Go
fuck
Mac and
y'all
Laylaw.
talking about?
The
We would be at the
originators,
table if
the
it wasn't for
originators
hip-hop.
of some of this West
Go
Coast
Mac.
shit, for real, for real.
That nigga wouldn't be there at that computer if it
Man.
wasn't for hip hop. We wouldn't be in this building
Originals.
if it wasn't for hip hop,
Yeah.
nigga.
Hip-hop
Definitely.
culture,
Let's be real, nigga. That big ass
hip-hop
screen, all
culture
this shit right
is
there. Hip
owned
hop.
by, look, right
It's
there.
owned by
Hip-hop
somebody
culture
else.
is
Quit
owned by
disrespecting
blacks.
hip hop, nigga. This owned
Hip-hop
by.
industry and distribution
Nah, nigga,
is
the
owned
Coin
by the
Academy
small
is
hats.
owned by black, nigga.
No, small
I'm
hats.
talking about the Coin Academy,
Small
nigga.
hats.
The Coin Academy owned
I'm
by
talking
black.
about hip-hop.
Laylaw,
I'm
Go
talking about
Mac,
hip-hop. Hip-hop is
and
owned
Mac-
by small hats.
And my Smoke Lot Records is owned by me.
Hip-hop is owned by small hats.
And Smoke Lot Radio
But we
is owned
talking
by
about,
me.
we talking about hip-hop.
And YUKMOUTH
Hip-hop
TV is owned by me.
small
That's
hats.
all hip-hop.
The
I'm
same people
naming
that you
hip-hop
saying is
shit.
putting life insurance policies in the contract, the same
I'm
motherfuckers
naming
that they
hip-hop.
were just came complaining about that's going in the neighborhood signing up all the drill rappers, those are who own hip-hop. The same motherfuckers Kanye was complaining about, that's who own hip-hop. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it all the way 100. We do not own hip-hop. We own the culture.
I didn't say own.
Okay,
I said we
but
make
we got-
a
we
lot
don't
of money,
own- we don't
and
own
it's the
hip-hop.
Black Wall Street. See,
You see what I'm
you're
saying?
throwing another conversation. Nobody said I own.
And I
we
think
said
personally-
we make a lot of money, and this is the
And
new
I was
Black
talking,
Wall
and
Street.
I
That's
said
what
black,
I said.
and only thing I'm saying, Black Wall
You're-
Street
you're-
was
you're throwing-
ownership.
you're throwing all
No,
types
I'm
of
not.
money.
I'm on the
You're-
same thing. I'm on the same thing. You just refusing to hear it because Black Wall Street was about ownership, and you just said we do not own hip hop. So don't compare hip hop to Black Wall Street because we own Black Wall Street, nigga. We don't own hip hop, nigga.
We do.
We
We
own
do.
the hip hop
We do.
culture.
Nigga,
We
every-
own the
every-
culture.
every nigga
We don't
that's-
own
every
hip hop,
nigga- every nigga that
We
sold
don't
his
own.
masters.
We don't own YouTube.
Every nigga that got
Ain't
the
no
re-
nigga own
nigga-
Spotify.
no.
Ain't no nigga own
That's
iTunes.
tech companies.
Don't no nigga own iHeartRadio. Don't no
That's tech
nigga own
companies.
radio.
That's
None of
tech
the main
companies.
radio
Shit got real.
stations.
Jay-Z,
Don't no nigga.
Jay-Z got his shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jay-Z got
you
his
still
shit.
keep talking about one nigga.
So
You
what?
still
It's
keep talking about
black.
one nigga.
It's black. The
One.
fuck are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the whole. I'm talking about the community
Oh my
as a
God! It
community
wasn't the whole
as a
America.
whole.
It wasn't the whole America, nigga.
But it was
damn
and hip hop
near.
is the
It
whole
was damn
America.
near. It was
Hip hop
black-
is the whole
it was
fucking
black
America.
People. It was black people who
Stop.
was
You
having
can't
money
compare one
in
nigga to the whole
California
America.
and other states who was banking at black banks in
You can't
motherfucking
compare
Black
one
Wall
city
Street.
to the whole hip
Now,
hop.
you gonna tell me
You
it
can't.
wasn't?
But
You
there was
can't.
black
You
banks here
can't.
too,
You
though.
can't,
But
my
here-
nigga.
but-
You
but
can't.
Was
here-
there a black
but-
bank on Crenshaw?
No, it wasn't
You
on
can't.
Crenshaw.
Yeah, it
was
was.
it?
I
Yeah,
love-
it was.
I
It's
love
still
your
on
point. I
Crenshaw,
love
but
your
I know
point.
it's in there.
I love
It's
your
still there. The
point.
first black bank to open up in
I love
California
your
on Crenshaw
point,
is
my
still right
nigga.
there. That's the bank that Nipsey
Okay.
was doing all his business
Okay.
with, bro.
Half the
can
niggas in the
believe
chat
But
don't know
I'm
what you
glad-
talking
I'm
about.
glad
I
that
do
that
though.
was
say is
stated.
I do though.
A lot of our
We know
black
about
history
hip hop
is not
though.
even-
I
We know
do.
how many millionaires and thousandaires
Brought up.
and billionaires hip hop
Talked
that made.
about.
That's what we know.
That's what. No,
Yeah.
they know. They know what's.
We know how
That's
much.
about. That's true.
Come on, my
because
nigga.
them
That's
Oh, wow,
people,
somebody gonna say I'm a
same
Democrat and
people-
say I'm Kamala Bo-Roc. If you didn't know, just FYI, motherfucker, I'm a fucking Republican, you dumbasses. You didn't even fucking know that. I am a fucking
Don't
Republican.
cuss out the chat. Why you mad?
bro.
No, I'm just talking to that particular person.
that nigga
I don't
mad,
care,
bro. Why you
I don't,
mad at
I don't
that?
care. Don't call me no Democrat. Don't call me no Kamala Harris. You feel what I'm
that's
saying?
disrespectful.
I don't fuck with the Democratic Party. I don't fuck with the boule.
He's telling the
I don't
truth.
fuck with the house niggas. Okay, the Democratic Party is full of house niggas.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and I'm
Now
just
we
gonna say,
cooking with
and that-
grease.
yeah. So let me just put it out. That's what the boule is full of. Motherfucker, the Democrats is who pushed the whole agenda of what we talking about, the destruction of hip hop in our community. The Democrats has been behind
That is not true.
COINTELPRO. The Democrats has been behind the Rainbow Movement. The Democrats has been behind all that. I don't fuck with
That
the
is not
Democrats.
true.
The majority of your pimp ass preachers who get in the black community are fucking Democrats.
Man, that
you
is
feel what I'm
not
saying?
true,
the
bro.
majority of these motherfuckers who've
Allegedly.
been pimping our
Because
community.
allegedly.
bro.
This is where you hit the allegedly button.
Bro, that is
But
not
cool,
true, bro.
I didn't say
Cool.
nobody name.
Okay, cool. You got
I'm
it.
just
We got
saying-
it. We
I'm
got
saying
it.
black
That's not
preachers
true.
in
Yo,
general
There's
got
who
people
pimp
that's
our
there
community
is people
Look,
that are
the
both
99% of them are
Republican and
Democratic.
Let me give y'all the
Listen.
podcast rules right quick, right?
Man.
You don't talk about religion and
Or
fucking
politics.
politics, man. Leave that shit alone, bro. Like, you don't get us blurb took off this bitch.
Bro, for real.
Yeah, don't just stick to hip hop. We can shit on hip hop. We can't shit on our politics. None of that shit, bro. You gonna get the channel.
or the straws. Like
Yeah.
was
You
talking
can't
about.
talk about the small hats neither, man. Like, please, man.
Bro.
You about to get the
I'm gonna
whole
do that.
channel
For,
tape.
I'm gonna do that.
Show them,
Hey, I'm gonna do that for his channel
Shit.
sake. But please don't act like I don't watch podcasts every fucking day. That's all I watch. I don't
hope
watch
you
regular
do,
TV.
man.
And I see podcasts that speak on these subjects every day. You just choose not to have your podcast go down that road. But don't say you will get blurred for doing that. Because
will.
if that
I
was
have.
the case,
I
if that was
have.
the case, Candace Owens would be blurred. If that was the
got
case,
blurred.
I have, my friend.
maybe what you said, but just bringing up
I
stuff
have.
won't get you
bro.
blurred.
I have.
You feel what I'm saying? Top music in.
All right, fuck
what's
it,
this?
fuck it, bro. Don't even.
Who
don't
put
even
that?
trip. Oh, come on. You gonna throw that up on us?
Yeah,
Man.
speak
We know
facts.
that. We
Y'all
know
started
that.
off the podcast talking about we gonna be real, keep it 100, and speak
I'm
facts.
loving it.
And now y'all over here doing
But-
y'all my sign dance.
Oh,
No,
I ain't
no,
my son.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
I'm
the one got y'all going. Let's tell the truth.
No. Let's tell the real truth.
Let's tell the truth.
Let's tell the real truth. The nigga
got
that
the
the nigga
OGs
that
in the
did
house.
it with him, he's gone. Rest in peace to Michael Jackson. Y'all fill in the blanks.
Ooh.
The nigga that really challenged him is gone. The niggas that really challenged him is gone.
It's
Shout out to
gone.
Prince.
Everybody who
The
challenged
niggas
them
that
is
challenged
gone.
him is gone.
Yeah.
They got in jail. Nigga Suge in jail. Nigga they blitz Jay Prince. Nigga they blitz everybody. Irv Gotti they hit them niggas.
And now they
Every
own
nigga
Puffy.
that tried it got
know-
blitzed.
you
Nigga,
know-
so
you know the
how
difference-
can
you
you
know-
do
you know-
it?
you know the
That's
difference
why,
between
that's
them?
Why, hold on.
You know the difference
That's
between
why
them?
the billionaire niggas like Oprah Winfrey don't duck off and hide out and don't talk about political shit. That's why the motherfuckers Jordan don't
And you
talk
know-
about nothing political.
You know why?
You know what I mean?
You know
and
why?
they just duck
you
off and
you
keep
asked-
their
you
money.
asked the question,
That's
so
right,
how
Chad.
do you do it?
Yeah, my
first,
nigga.
first of all,
I'm
all
just
those
letting
all
you
those
know.
people you name go through the structure. See, and
I'm just letting you know.
problem we have is that and this is what I try to infiltrate about the Black Wall Street. It was
Man,
a
fuck
mentality
flip.
of building our own and having our own.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We don't have that mentality no more.
Yeah.
The
So
last people
building
that
your
had-
own
the last
record
people
label?
that had their mentality was Michael Jackson, Prince, Suge, Jay Prince, and Murder Inc.
Anybody
Them was
who went
and
after
Bill
they
Cosby.
masters.
Bill Cosby. Them was the last people that was on us having our own, really
Yeah.
owning our shit.
Yeah.
Really owning it. Nobody else is really on ownership of our stuff.
Well, then that
to
should
where
tell
we
you-
own our own
shouldn't that tell
intellectual
you something?
property.
Shouldn't
And also I give it to Byron Allen. Byron
I was
Allen
just-
also.
See,
You
this is
feel
what
what
I
I'm
was going to
saying?
say earlier. Even Bob, you got to think. There's Bob Johnson out there, Robert Smith. It's people out here that's trying to create networks for
Yeah, I think
black
we moving
entertainment,
together as a consciousness.
black
Like,
television,
there's
black
really a
media,
unit that's
black
being
everything.
built.
But here's the
That's a
thing,
lot
though.
of
It
shit
shouldn't
going
have
on.
to
Also
just
black-
be
also-
black.
also
It should
black
just be.
business.
We should just be taking over industry and creating industry and infrastructure.
like being more conscious
within
about
our
places
own
like Leimert
communities.
Park.
Let's be real.
You know what I'm
Let-
saying?
yeah.
Being like conscious about Leimert Park and things of that nature.
Yeah, Leimert Park
like
is
why
cool.
people are
That's
not speaking
real.
up on them buildings? Why we not buying them up?
They just
We talk
gentrified
about,
them.
we
But-
talk
but-
about all these
Wait,
billionaires.
hold on.
They
Let
just
me cook.
gentrified
Let me
them.
cook. Cook, man.
Wait.
Cook.
We talk about all these billionaires, but motherfucker, there's only so many buildings right there. How do you even allow? Anyway, let me not say.
Yeah, where's
people-
hip-hop? Where's
how do you
hip-hop?
even allow people outside
Nipsey,
of our
nigga.
of
Stop playing.
of our
Yeah.
Well, who would?
Others. It's
who would?
others. Nigga, the Clips, nigga, the
Others.
Clips
How
got
do
their
you
own
allow
motherfucking
others
shoe shop.
to
To
come
dictate.
Joe
in and
Ben
buy
had
these
his own fucking
buildings.
clothing
Do-
store.
do-
Like,
Nigga,
like
hear what
how
he's
do you
saying?
allow others to come in and buy these buildings? Like the man said, he said, I will
culture.
never let a black man own Leimert Park. He said, I'll die before that. He made sure he died. That, you know, it's crazy. You know, if you really know the history about what we really have and what we have as landmarks and what they try and cover up, because California covered up a whole lot. Like East LA used to got so many black monuments over there, and we just don't even know about it. We don't talk about it no more. We don't
'Cause
talk
we-
about it no more.
We get
Because we don't own
gentrified.
it. We don't own it.
You
we
don't
not
talk
there.
about it no more.
Yeah.
Because we get gentrified.
You know what I'm saying? It get put down like it was never a landmark.
You know,
You know,
and
but you
I
got-
wish
come on.
hip hop was what we wanted it to be, because I'm quite sure it would be less gentrification if hip hop was what it wanted
Yeah,
to
man,
be.
I was up in
You know
City
why?
Hall
If we owned
talking
it-
about
because we would
stuff
have
like
we would
this,
have
man.
so many
I
black
actually
people
sat
owning their
with
homes in
the
our black
mayor's
community,
representative
and we
all
would
that
have so
other
many
stuff.
black people owning property and building properties.
only goes
Okay, so is it?
far.
But let's ask this though: Is
No,
it?
no.
Is it hip hop's fault that
It ain't
that's
hip-hop's
happening?
fault.
What about the churches?
No, I
The
ain't
church
say
is
that.
inside of the damn community.
It ain't
What I
hip-hop's
would say
fault.
about
I said
hip
that.
hop
I
is
said
the
that.
influence of
How?
hip hop. I feel like it's curving because the power, the will to be, is more in a negative fashion than it should be in a positive sense. Like I feel like we should influence more of our positive role models out there. You know, we should uplift them more like we used to back in the day, but we don't.
What's the
'cause
light-
we
what's the
kinda-
light-skinned
we
brother with the
kinda go,
dreadlocks?
Hey, it's easier
D1.
for me to
Huh?
fade
D1.
D1?
and
D1. Shout
love
out
the
to D1.
drug music.
D1, yeah,
It's
he
easy for
keep
me
it
to
lit.
fade and love that shoot 'em up, shitty, bang, bang. You know, oh my young nigga love that, but I can't teach my young nigga to love something better for his health. I can't teach this nigga to love about how to eat right. Like, are we talking about that nowadays? How to eat right?
No.
Do another fucking know more about his car than he do about his vessel? Like, you
Talk your
run
shit.
off of this.
Yeah.
Now he
But
cooking with
when
grease.
this bitch die out, and then when it start coughing, and you end up in the ER, cause ain't nobody else there but you.
Yeah.
Facts.
Let me talk my shit.
Yeah, you gotta
Now
handle
let's
that.
get back
Shit, man.
let's get back to that,
Real
because we
life.
ain't talking about black, white, color, none of that shit. We talking about life.
Life.
Cause like life is what are we teaching our people? We talk about the American dream, but ain't nobody giving the dream, nigga. Cause the real dream is living motherfucking life, but
Life.
ain't no motherfucking life cause you ain't eating from the fruit.
Who's speaking life?
You ain't eating from the fruit. Cause the knowledge is there.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
But we avoid shit like a
Positive conversations, period.
hold on. We avoid shit like the keys to life. They give it to you. They tell you things like what you should do and should not do. And we call them our golden rules, but we overlook the shit. You are how you treat your friend. Treat others how you would like to be treated, but we treat people like shit. Do you want to be treated like shit?
Facts.
Oh, you don't want nobody to care about you. So that's why you treat people like shit.
Right.
So when people not care about you when you sick, when people not care about you when you in need, they say people will pull over for a
Hip-hop.
man that is in motion. And that to me is what I feel what Yuck is talking about hip hop, because that nigga's in motion. They'll pull over for that man. They say if his car broke down and he on the side of the road and he just sitting in it, ain't nobody about to pull over for that nigga. They just gonna keep going. But if he get out his car and he actually pushing that motherfucker, guess what? 2-3 people gonna pull over. They might hit their hazard lights. They gonna get out and they gonna help that man push that car. What are we teaching our people?
Facts. Motherfuckers will watch an old lady get beat up and put it on, like, start
Yeah.
filming and don't call the police or help and break up the fight.
And
Right.
I hate to say it
It's
as
fucked
being an
up
artist,
right now.
and
Like
as
that
an
now,
artist,
you
I hate to
silence
say
him, that
I hate
shit.
to
Silence
say hold
before
up,
helping.
but I hate to say it that as an artist who's been in the game for so long, I feel a lot of that has to do with hip hop. Hip hop does not teach us to care about each other. Hip hop does not teach us to love one another.
I think it's more the internet.
Hip hop does not teach us about community unity. It don't.
It started there.
It started there.
Well, then that means it does.
It started there. But again, but again, because we don't own hip hop, okay? Because you can say what you want to say.
No, you're right though.
But because we don't own hip hop, artists like
we
D1
can't determine what's going to be done right now.
Exactly. We can't determine D1 being at the top of the charts.
No, we
can't do that.
No.
Public Enemy used to be at the top of the charts.
No, but what's
other
bigger?
conscious rappers used to be at the top of the charts.
Yeah, that's true.
This
But
is
what's
shit I
deep
hate,
about
right?
that?
Hold on. This is the shit I hate, right? Every Fortune 500 companies got business partners, crews from different Asian, Indian, you know what I mean, Arabic, you know what I mean, wherever it may be. They all got business partners, shareholders and shit. And you over here making a big ass deal about hip hop having people, shareholders or people or business partners and shit. Because a lot of niggas got record labels called a joint venture when they go 50-50 with the record label. Partnership. You know what I mean? Them type of deals. You know, you got the Michael Jackson shit where he just bought everybody publishing at Sony. It's different deals that niggas could do.
I'm doing it right now. I'm buying niggas publishing right now.
So at the end of the day, man, everybody has a partnership.
Yeah.
We about to witness either Netflix or Paramount buy Warner Brothers.
No, everybody don't have partnerships, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just named Netflix or Paramount is trying to buy. That's a partnership.
That's them. No,
And
they buying them out. Netflix.
Okay, so buy it out.
Netflix was built on its own in order to sell itself.
So buy it out. But who they bought it from? Another white motherfucker. They complain, oh, you don't own it. They sold that shit. Just like motherfucking
everybody do.
Just like motherfucking Rockaware sold they clothing line.
Everybody do.
Just like niggas selling they motherfucking Masters. Just like niggas selling their clothing, like everything. Nigga, Russell Simmons sold Fat Farm.
Who got the biggest check for hip hop?
So why you got a black eye on hip hop? My question is
the biggest person who made the most money off of hip hop right now is man, don't be mad at me, Lucy, but you already know what it is. I'm gonna just say it just like that. I'm gonna say the right name for what I was supposed to do right now. But Lucy know what time it is. That whole family that made the most, they got the biggest conglomerate. They basically own 90% of all of the shares in anything that had to do with music. Music is played in every commercial from Nike.
Actually, they work for somebody.
I know that family as well, but that'd be a family we really wouldn't be talking about.
They all owned by somebody too. The niggas you think they owned by somebody too.
The liquor company that owns the music industry
so they all own.
They not owned by nobody.
What I commend,
it's one family.
So if it's 13 families, why the fuck that?
It's one family out the 13 families.
So why are you complaining about hip hop niggas not owning the Universal don't own Universal?
Right, exactly.
The fuck are you talking about?
Universal is owned by their parent company.
Right. What are you talking about, bro?
Everything.
Yeah. So if they don't own their shit, we all up under the umbrella, right?
And that's everything.
Everything
you see. Oh, they don't own their own shit.
And that's the only point that I'm making. The reason.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Say, you said they own you, and you didn't say they was owned by somebody else.
I said that Black Wall Street was blown up because of what? It was destroyed because of what?
I'm talking about hip hop.
No, because they would not allow any white people in the business.
I didn't want to go there, y'all.
That's why it was destroyed.
It was destroyed.
It was destroyed, and they started.
It took over the financial system.
Yeah,
but also they wasn't
letting
them in, bro. Look up the story of Sears and Roebuck. Look up who Roebuck was.
Go look that up
and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was because we decided to keep our own. They didn't like that being self-sufficient, so they blew that mug up.
All right, so let's look up. Do Lucius Grain? Do he own Universal? Lucius Grain. Do we own Universal or is he a worker?
Okay,
look that up.
So
and then look at come on, man. You saying they own us, but who own him?
What I
people that
commend
own
That's
is
what
the
you're not
strides
saying.
that
It's
the
people that
black
own him, right?
people are having in
Right?
the vegan
It's people that own
community.
him.
Barterman
deep.
No, you
Barterman
right.
Brothers.
It's deep.
What
see?
I commend.
Seagram's Gin
Yeah.
came in.
Seagram's owned it,
Seagram's
okay.
Gin came in and bought Polygram,
And
and they
bought-
changed Polygram to Universal. It is a liquor company that owns the industry, which is why most and 90% of rappers end up with liquor deals or liquor joint ventures because a liquor
Now
company
you're cooking
owns
with
hip
grease.
hop.
See?
You feel what I'm saying?
So why the
who-
fuck
Now
they
who-
don't? Lucius Green don't own it. Like,
No,
come on.
Y'all just
he's
keep
a worker.
going.
Yo, it's a fucking
Hey, so-
worker, man. Like, God damn.
Y'all funny.
But what I'm saying is, we need to get to a point. We know
we
what the
be-
problem is. We know what the problem
Hey,
is.
so
what
look.
we need is solutions.
Nigga, we are not as
Thank
And
you.
powerful
what,
as.
and
what
what
I
I'm
said
trying to do,
earlier,
what I'm
just
trying to
now.
do is get to the dialogue of
It ain't.
solutions.
We're not
said what I
powerful
said.
as
So what's the
Seagram's
so
Gin.
part of the
We're not
solution
powerful
has
as
to
never be.
Seagram's.
Has to be what?
They got
We're
the
not-
has
last
to be
400
for
years
us to get back to that same state of mind.
State of mind, but
that
not just
same
that.
state of
In-
mind
Of ownership.
in a new
of ownership.
way.
of ownership.
in a new way.
Of ownership.
Because if we already there though,
So here's-
it's just slowly creeping in.
Yeah.
Like people got to be more conscious about what's going on right now.
For
like
sure.
especially what vegan is and things of that
That matter,
nature.
too.
Why that's even a thing and why black people
Well,
have gravitated
can
towards
I ask you a question
and-
about
and-
vegan? Can I ask you a
Ask
question?
me a
Serious
question,
question?
definitely.
Is there any data that shows that black people within California, Miami, and New York, which are the majority black, and Atlanta, which are the majority of the states where black people practice veganism? Is there any stats that show that they are outliving black people who live in the South or in the Deep South, like Memphis or Mississippi and all
the
those
oldest
places?
woman in the
Nah.
world, she's
Nah.
100 and.
There's really no data.
She's a black woman. She's 140 some years old. She lives off the land.
There's a lot of people that's like that.
It's a lot of people that's like that.
a lot of
But
people
it's
like
a
that.
listen.
She grows her own crop.
But
what I'm saying is like, do you know what you put in your body?
My daddy is
It's
not.
just saying
My
respect your
dad is
temple.
Do you know
97
where the
years old.
cows come from?
Hold up, bro.
That get slaughtered before
Hold
you
up,
go
no.
to the grocery store.
This is
Or
what
are
I'm-
you like
but hold
everybody
up.
else who go
Listen,
to the grocery store
my
and just pick
daddy-
up the meat?
my
and be
dad
like,
is 97.
Oh, it's no color dye in there.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Like,
So
what,
he
what type
cooking
of
with
person
grease.
are you, though?
Are
You
you-
where I'm coming
But
from?
are you hearing what I'm saying?
No, I hear what you're saying, but do you hear what
Hey,
I'm
Chad.
saying?
I hear exactly what you're
Chad.
saying. You
So-
talking to a person
Chad.
who lived the vegan lifestyle.
I got a
Hold up, let me
question,
stop.
Chad.
I
I'm
get you.
53 years
Chad.
old, and
I get
I
you.
lived that
I
lifestyle
get you.
probably before you understood what
I
that
get
lifestyle
you.
was,
Chad.
bro.
I get
Okay,
you.
but what
Chad,
I'm
do
telling
you
you
want-
is that
Okay.
when I look
Do
at
you
my
want your
97-year-old
stomach-
daddy,
Yeah.
who 97, who started the first black tennis club with Jim Kelly in San Diego,
Right.
who served in the Navy, the Army,
Yeah.
and the Marines, who ate the pig from the rooter to the tutor his
Yeah.
whole life, and ate the cow from all pieces,
A lot-
and
a
he's
lot of black
97
men
right
got
now.
great genetics.
Wait,
He's
hold on.
97
Like
right
they
now.
Hold on,
say,
but-
black
but-
don't
but
crack,
to be
man.
real,
Like,
though,
hold on.
he-
First
that-
of
that
all-
is a fact,
First
though.
of all, let me just
all
start
that stuff
there. Like,
stuff was sent to destroy us, and we lived through it.
Yeah.
They're still trying to destroy us right now, and we living through
and
it.
look, you giving so many shots when you first born into this world. Let's just start there. We're not even talking
Ooh.
about the whole
Again,
genetics of all of what's been done to us.
Yeah.
We're not
Like,
talking
what
about
I'm-
that.
what I'm
I was-
talking about
I was-
is,
I was
like-
speaking strictly
But-
on the
No,
whole thing
but
of
here's-
trying to
get
push
you.
this
But
vegan
there's more
lifestyle.
vegans who sit here who could contest today
Yeah.
that say they watched all their friends
Die.
How many
Die.
motherfuckers you
All right,
know
now,
ate the
wait,
rooter
wait,
to
wait.
the tutor?
But wait, hold on. I'm glad you said that.
That
Wait.
ain't got cancer or diabetes or some
Ooh,
shit that they can't get
now
rid
he really
of.
cooking.
How the fuck can you get gout in your pinky toe, nigga?
I can tell you can get gout from fish.
But you ain't
I'm
supposed to
just
be eating
saying.
You can
fish.
get gout from fish.
I'm
You ain't
just
supposed to be
saying,
eating that either.
Yeah, you
how
can
is this
get-
a
You ain't
thing?
supposed to
can
be
get
eating that
gout
either.
from
How is this
fish.
a thing?
You're not supposed to be eating that either.
Okay.
Hold on.
Like,
Okay,
how
since
is there
I'm
a
glad
thing
you said
called-
that.
wait,
Hold
how
on.
is there a
wait.
thing
Wait.
called fish farming?
I'm glad
At
he,
what
wait,
point
hold
did
on.
God-
you
at
I'm
what
glad he
point
said
did
that.
God made these
I'm
animals?
Where you
glad
say
he
your
said
fish
that.
from?
First of all, in
Not all
Deuteronomy,
of us
wait,
are
hold
going
on,
to,
bro, hold
healthy
on. Not to cut
farms.
you off, though, bro. But because he
The
did that,
debate is real.
now
Niggas
we just finna go there.
Not
So
all of us is going
in
to healthy
Deuteronomy,
farms.
he give you the law. He tell you what's made for you and what's not made for you.
You are what you eat.
Everything else is
that
to get you
again.
out
I am
of
what
your.
I eat, for I am who I am,
Damn.
for I am. I am what I eat.
There you are.
Facts.
Now let's get
I'm
back
only
to it
what
though.
I'm made of.
Cause he right though.
What I put
That's
into
fact.
this temple comes
see-
out of this temple.
See,
That's a fact.
I have
That's why I'm
That's
not
a fact.
a nigga that's gonna be talking about, I'm about to play around with anyway.
Anything.
It's too deep. I'm not going there. You know where I was going.
Yeah, stick to
I've
it.
watched,
Don't
I've watched
yeah,
so
yeah.
many.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
watched.
stick-
Listen here.
stick to-
Let me tell you
stick to the
something.
game.
See, you
Stick to
talking
the
to a
game.
person.
Yeah,
No,
don't
this
go
is like,
to
no,
But Deuteronomy
listen,
give you the
listen,
law.
You
Because
are
I
what
feel
you
the same.
eat.
I feel the same way.
Deuteronomy
because
give you
I
the
don't
law.
smoke cigarettes or drink alcohol. I look at
Yeah.
all you motherfuckers who drink alcohol as the
Yeah.
same fucking
No,
way.
I
How
get
you gonna
you.
talk about a diet when
No,
you drink
I get
fucking
you.
poison?
No,
you
no,
drink
no,
fucking
hear me,
poison.
hear me. I get
You
you.
drink
Every-
poison.
everybody-
Wait,
hold on.
you drink poison
Jesus-
with
no,
no
hear
health
me out.
benefits.
Jesus-
You drink
Jesus
poison
did
to get
turn
a
water
drink.
into wine, bro.
Jesus
Let me
drunk
finish.
wine. You're not
Yes,
drinking
he was.
wine.
Finish.
Tequila and all that is
Let me
not
finish.
wine.
Bro had wine.
Let me finish.
I had
'cause you
tequila.
stated
And
I
that was
drank
red
poison.
wine.
Hold on.
And then
First
I
of all,
drank poison.
wait, hold on.
First, hold on.
Hold on. That
Let
shot,
me-
wait,
no,
no, that
no,
shot was
let
sent
me-
that
let
blue
me
flame.
get on
Wait,
that.
no, hold on. That
Jesus,
shot was
you
sent.
said poison. Let me get on that.
That shot was sent that blue
Let me get on
flame.
that. Because
Hold on.
for one,
I've been
for
vegan.
one, a
I've been
person
what
has-
people
has
call
to
vegan.
strive
King,
for
why you do that?
perfection. For one, a person
Nah,
is striving
cause
for
he want-
perfection.
he wanna
That's
know.
For one, a man moves at his
Nah, he
own
wanna know. But you know what?
For two, I am not perfect. I am striving to be perfect.
Okay.
So I take my time to move towards perfection. When
So
I
have that
first
same
started my
consideration for
journey,
your computer.
not your journey, my journey.
Okay, so have that
You
same
can look at me
consideration.
and judge yourself.
So have that
That's
same
wrong.
consideration
You
for the
can't
rest
look
of the
at me
people
and judge
who have
yourself.
yet not
Hold
come
on,
to
wait,
the
wait,
point
hold on,
to
hold
where
on.
they want to
Based off
stop.
of your
Hold on,
doings.
hold on.
Let
So
me ask
have the
this.
same
Let me
consideration
ask
for the
this.
people who
Hold
want
on.
to eat a pork chop.
Let me
Not
ask
my
this.
doings.
Let me ask
Now,
you
when
have
I
the
tell
same
you I
consideration
made a
for the
healthy
niggas who won't bake
decision,
it.
that means
Yeah,
I
do.
do some
Same
dirt
shit.
up off
I
of
do.
me.
I don't be tripping off nobody who eat whatever they want. But let me ask you this.
Today, what I'm doing today,
Hey, do
is
those-
what I'm doing tomorrow.
Do those animals
Just
live?
because I'm drinking a
Hold
shot
on, bro. Hold on.
today
Let me get this
don't mean
off.
that
Let me
I'm
get this
drinking
off.
a shot tomorrow.
Let me get
This
this
is
off.
what I
working
drink shots
towards
of.
perfection.
Do those
I'm working
animals
towards
live,
being
bro?
Perfect.
Do those animals live?
For me.
Yep.
Do they?
Not for
They do,
you.
right? All right, hold on.
Do plants live?
They
before
do
you
too.
go there,
They
before
do
you go
too.
there,
Plants
about the
live.
No,
dead
they do
animals,
too, right?
Yeah.
They do too.
Yeah, and they dead. That's
So now let me
dead shit you
finish.
put in your body
Plants
too.
live too,
When
nigga.
they get to talking about you
Plants
putting your
live
dead
too,
body
nigga.
in your animal, you
Plants
put
live
in your
too,
body,
nigga.
you putting dead plants in your body
Dead
too.
plants.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Now,
And
now
plants
dead
live.
plants,
Let's
right?
stop it. Let's
All right,
stop
so
it.
dead plants.
You putting dead
All
plants
right,
in
all
your
right,
body.
okay. So let's answer the question. So be
First
okay.
of all-
All right, so hold on. So because you
First of all,
said said plants do too.
Applaud back there.
No, but if you won't let me cook
Animal
though,
been
plants do
dead.
cook. Plants live
The
too, right?
animal been dead
What
hours-
plants did your God
Days.
because your father who I know your daddy
Weeds
who put in you,
even.
right? So what plants did your daddy tell you were supposed to eat in Deuteronomy in the jump? What animals did he tell you not to eat in the jump, and which ones did you choose to do anyway?
Which animals?
Let's
did he tell
cook.
you?
Let's cook.
Open it up and make
Let's
sure you know
cook.
what you're saying, because
In
from what-
Deuteronomy, do he give you the law?
Because from
Chat,
my
do he give you the
because
law in
from my
Deuteronomy?
understanding, he said that nothing that he created, that he said that he told them that
He gave you what?
everything was for
I
consumption.
don't go into
He said everything.
religious.
Almost everything, yes.
Okay, now it's almost.
Debates
Now we're
and
going.
stuff.
Wait,
We're
hold up.
backtracking.
We're gonna do
But-
fact checking. We're
Fact
gonna
check.
do some fact checking.
Fact check. What can you have,
Look,
and what
when-
can chat? Let the
what
chat
I
have
would
it.
What
say
does the Bible
that
say about what
you
foods you cannot eat?
you were allowed, I guess, at a point to consume meat.
That's after. But
But
that
that
comes
point
afterwards.
came and
All that
gone.
come afterwards.
Okay,
See,
so
that's when we start getting
in
into the
looking-
new part of the
Pay
law.
attention to how long man has been living.
No,
and
just
how
follow the
long that
law.
We
in looking it up,
Been living-
it's only 3 things that you told not to eat: no pork, no shellfish whatsoever, or any
Yeah.
type of scavenger bird. Them are the only things you are commanded in the whole Bible not to eat. That's
why.
it. I said that. Pork, shellfish, and scavenger birds, which are like vultures
Everything.
and
Turkeys,
crows.
anything.
You know what I'm
It could be
saying?
all
No,
that.
they're not scavengers. They're not
Scavengers, all
no
that.
scavenger birds are certain type of birds.
What was
okay?
what was a scavenger before a person domesticated?
We talking about birds, bro.
I'm talking about
We
a bird.
Okay, but the description of scavenger birds
They're
is
all
vultures
scavenger
and crows.
birds
But I'm
until
telling you
we
what they just. I'm
domesticated
telling
them.
you can't put it in a category. I'm telling you what the book said.
I'm telling
and it
you.
describes crows and vultures. It
No,
describes them.
it said any type of bird, bro, that was a scavenger. Bro, Everything
Have
in
you-
the
have you
wilderness
ever
was
looked
that
into,
until it became domesticated.
Like certain people
No, it wasn't.
study,
So let's
like,
get to it.
No, it wasn't.
We can fake
Define
the
what a
law.
scavenger
Let's
is.
just stick to the
Define what a
law.
scavenger is.
You got Google?
Okay,
Define
a
it.
scavenger is something.
No, don't tell me. Just go to
I'm
Google
gonna
'cause
tell
you
you.
just
I know
went
what a
to
scavenger
Google.
is. I'm 53.
All
A
right.
scavenger is
Go to
something that
Google.
comes along that eats on something that something else has already killed.
Okay, then.
That is
So-
what a scavenger
so then
is.
we've
A
become
scavenger
scavengers.
eats off another kill of
So
another
then a-
animal's kill.
So then a human becomes
Don't
a
all-
scavenger
listen,
because it's
Facts.
killing
He's
some
still
other
talking
being.
about human being.
No,
I made
I
the point
said
of what
a
the Bible
human
said. We was
becomes a
talking about the
scavenger.
birds in the sky. See how niggas try to change the narrative to fit
I
what
didn't
they want to
change it,
say?
and I didn't-
We
and I
talking about
didn't
one
move to
particular
go.
thing, and he said, go with what the book says.
Go
I'm
with
telling
what
you
the
what the
book
book
say.
says. And the book says scavenger birds. And what are scavenger birds? Scavenger birds are birds who eat
Define
off
it.
of other dead
They said
animals' kills.
Leviticus 11, Deuteronomy 14.
Exactly.
What it say?
Exactly. I just read it to you what it
Scavenger
says.
are animals that feed on what? Dead what?
Hyenas,
Dead and
jackals,
decaying
raccoons.
The decaying
organic matter.
animals. Now you tell
Animal.
me. Now, exactly.
Another
Exactly.
being.
Anyway, look,
Another being.
man,
Another
Okay,
being on
and
the
so,
planet, right?
And so
Okay.
what birds do that?
So do you
Animals,
want?
we
So
don't-
what
we don't
birds
talk
do
about
that?
So
the
chat, really
animals,
quick, hold on. Let me
Like,
shut it
we
all
could go
down. So
into
chat, would
how-
you like your stomach to be the graveyard? That's all I'm asking you. We could go run around in circles. I'm just asking you, do you want your
Your
stomach
stomach
to
is
be
the
a
graveyard regardless because you
If
don't
it
eat
is,
nothing live.
enjoy
The
it.
only people I know
Enjoy
that eat
it.
live
If
stuff
you
is
eat
Asians.
fish,
The only
none of that
people I
shit.
know that
Even
eat
if
live stuff is Asians. They eat the live octopus. They eat the live bug. Everything
all.
you consume in your
Chat.
body is dead. So stop
Chat.
it, bro.
Enjoy
Everything.
yourself,
The
chat.
plants you eat is dead. They
Chat.
dead, my
Enjoy
nigga.
yourself, chat.
Okay,
Eat
so
whatever
stop
you want.
with
They have
the
to
bullshit.
grow, and then when
Okay.
you chop them,
So
they
then-
dead.
So
first
then,
of all,
chat.
Because listen, let me tell you something.
Have
Let me
whatever
tell
you
you
want,
let me
man.
tell you
Brother
something.
knowledge.
If our black
Brother
community,
knowledge.
if our community was vegans,
Look, if
do you know
I
we would
was
not
to
have a
let
black
you
community? Do
continue-
you know if the slaves would be
I got more
chosen?
kids than you.
Again,
Fuck
if
is you
you
talking
know,
about?
I'm
Nobody
telling
was
you,
getting-
I'm telling you,
If the
the
slaves
only
was
way
on-
we
I'm
got
confused.
here,
I'm
the only way
confused.
we got through
The only way we got
generations
here.
of black people being here, only way your black
wanna hear
ass
this
got
shit.
here,
How'd
the
that
only way
happen?
your
Bro,
parents got
how
here
happened?
is through black people eating what they were able to eat, not because they had a choice to fucking
That's
eat.
true.
So do not sit here and
But
say.
now that we have a
So
choice,
then, okay, so then the question
what are we
is,
speaking on
so
slavery
then wait,
for?
Now that you
so
have a
wait,
choice,
so
now
then
that
the
we
question,
have a
the
choice,
question would be
you do
this:
what?
How did they
You
survive?
eat what
How
you
did we
enjoy.
get here?
You eat what you enjoy.
How did we
The
get here?
question,
Because
so
I
then,
know
we
so
get
then
here?
the question would be,
How did we get here?
yeah,
The
you
body
finna,
need on a
you
daily
wrong
How
for
did
that
we
one.
get here?
You
Okay,
wrong
so
for
what
that
about
one. You
the
wrong
person-
for that
but
one.
what about the person who
Yeah.
don't want to eat sea moss, who want to eat a peanut butter that he shouldn't eat that?
He should eat whatever he wants.
You just said about
if
choices,
he don't
so he
wanna
don't have a
eat
choice.
He
sea
should
moss,
eat whatever he wants.
Bro, if he don't want to eat sea moss, then
Hey,
what
chat,
that
they got a
has
saying
nothing to
in
do
this
with
industry.
the person who does.
It's called do
like,
what I-
I wanna
do with thy
live.
will.
Like that's like saying
Chat.
I'm gonna put
Thank you for proving my
transmission
whole point.
oil
Do with
into
thy
my
will.
engine.
Thank you for proving
Like,
my whole
what?
point. Thank you for
What are you
proving my whole
talking
point.
about?
Thank you for
Hey,
proving
listen.
my whole point. It's
The
about
whole point is this. You
individualism.
can do
It's not
whatever
about-
you
don't
want.
try to preach that the whole
How?
community
What do you-
will survive and the
Because
black
no,
people will
no,
become
no,
extinct.
People
Because
gonna
of the
survive
war.
no matter
there's
what.
more. There's other stuff that's
People gonna survive no
he
matter
just
what.
Proved that
There's
his,
other
his
stuff
father
in sea
lived
moss
to 90
that,
something
that
years
has
old.
other
Not
minerals in the
He's
body
still
for you to
living.
sustain
I just
living.
talked to him.
Nigga, he's still
He's
living.
still living. He's 90
But I know
fucking 7. He
people-
just
I
turned
know
97 in
vegans-
And I
November.
never said that you can't.
And he eat the pig from the rooter to the tutor.
They got
and I
people who
have-
smoke
Hey, chat.
cigarettes that's over 100
Hey,
years old.
in this industry,
and they still live and they
there's
never
a
had
saying. It's
cancer.
called "Do with thy will."
Like the
And that's
human
what's
body
promoted.
is a mystery.
So do with thy will.
But what I'm
Chat.
saying is to
And enjoy yourself.
Statistics
Have it your way.
shows that there's more vegans that live longer than anybody else.
Show me what statistics.
What
No, there's not.
statistic?
There's no
I know this.
statistics.
Man,
The
pull it
Asian
up,
culture
bro.
has
Pull that
There's
shit
no
up.
the
statistics
Asian
to show.
culture lives off of rice.
Nigga, Google.
And they
There's
live
no-
off of rice and they live off of
Bro,
fish, bro. And they
let's
have
pull it
they're
up,
the
man.
longest
Fishes
living
are
people
dead.
are on the fucking planet.
You're
are
still
dead.
eating dead.
I don't. You can
I
say what
wouldn't
you
call
want.
it
You're
vegan.
right.
Okay, cool.
I
You're
guess
right.
they
But
really
what
call
I'm
it more
saying-
so like
You're right. You're
vegetarian
totally correct.
because it's more
Is your
so
belly
people
great?
who
Y'all
eat
eat
You're
dead
totally
fish?
correct.
It's more
No,
so
'cause I don't
people-
eat fish.
He said, why?
Hell no, because I don't eat
It's
fish.
more so people
He
eat
said,
food.
hey,
No, 'cause I
Chad,
don't eat
I don't
fish.
want your stomach to be
I'm
a
not a salad
graveyard.
person.
Hey, that was the first.
Anybody,
Hey, that
anybody
shit
over here
fire.
drink beer?
Nah,
Anybody
that ain't
drink beer?
fire.
Anybody
That
ever
shit
had a
fire.
beer?
No.
Has
That
anybody
shit
ever had a
was
beer?
fire.
Have you ever had a beer?
Hell yeah.
That's wheat
Full of
boo boo.
yeast.
That's the boo boo from wheat. Beer is made from the shit from the
Barley?
wheat plant. Yes, that's Boo Boo from wheat.
Wait, hold on.
That is Boo Boo from wheat. Look it
Look
up.
that up, nigga.
Look
Wait,
it up.
Why
Hey,
I want
check.
to look
Look
it
it
up?
up.
Barley?
It's-
Nigga, have you ever had a red velvet cake? How about that's the cochineal bug, nigga, and you eating a red insect, and they
Look,
use the
man,
blood to
they
make
know.
the red.
I'm
Don't nobody
bringing
give a damn.
up-
Who? What the
That's
fuck?
you
Great
wanna-
stuff,
That's
Yeah,
what
man.
you want to
red
eat.
dye
They
make
don't
them
know,
bugs.
like,
Eat it, nigga.
bugs.
what
Oh,
these
shit.
animals are being
It's
injected
the
with.
same thing
If that's
you
what
got
y'all
to
wanna
eat.
eat, vanilla
is
even
made from
worse.
the
The
people's
hormones
ass.
that the animals
Yes,
put
it
on
sure
something
is.
like that.
you know,
It
the
is.
hormones
You're
or
not
something.
lying. It's
Like,
from his balls.
that
Hey,
food
chat.
coloring
If y'all
that's
want to
in the
eat that
food
shit,
and shit,
eat
you
it,
can't
man.
eat
Enjoy
it.
it, bro.
Something
I
like
mean,
that.
it's the
You know what I'm
beaver
saying?
secretions,
I like to
bro.
read my
Vanilla,
laws,
bro.
Man, you ain't
See
gonna
what's
have
on the
me
back
ice
of
cream
it.
ever again,
You know
my
what I'm
nigga.
saying? I don't
Enjoy it. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying? Enjoy it.
fucking
Hey, go home. Hey, go do
gas
this,
in my
chat.
engine.
Go home
The
tonight.
flavor-
and
Hold on.
engine oil in my
flavors
gas
that make-
tank.
One
the
at a
flavors that
time.
make vanilla, strawberry products and ice cream candies and
Yeah.
baked goods.
Yeah.
Vanilla, raspberry, and strawberry. That's made from a beaver's ass.
Yeah.
The flavor that you get,
Yeah.
the flavor that you get that
Facts.
makes strawberry,
Facts.
raspberry, and vanilla in your ice cream, your cakes, and all that
Facts.
is made from a beaver's ass.
Come on, man. Y'all just,
These are facts.
Y'all just,
Yeah.
hey, come
But
on,
That's not all vanilla,
Idris.
though.
That's
That's
vanilla,
just-
bro.
that's just-
Yes,
I'm
it
talking about
is.
the flavor.
What he just
The
said?
cochineal
No, that's
bug the
not-
same
is
way.
that correct?
Yeah.
That's it's fact.
What the
Flavoring, yeah.
Bro,
But
can you look up the red velvet where they get the
even
red
know that
dye
shit
from?
anyway, man.
It's called the
Yeah,
cochineal
you know
bug.
that
I want to say it's 1,000 little red bugs
I
they
don't fuck
get
with
the
red
blood out
velvet.
of. I want to say it's the cochineal blood. How they get the red coloring
Yeah,
and
the red
all the
coloring is from a
candies
bug.
and all that.
yeah, them
Bro,
little
so
red
candy
bugs.
canes and
Listen, they
shit.
feeding y'all trash.
Red
and
candy
we
canes.
eating it.
Red
Come-
dye come from bugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, my Kool-Aid,
Yeah,
that drink,
everything,
my fruit
anything
punch
red,
Kool-Aid.
that powder. Oh, this the red 40?
No, and it
But
comes
look
from
at-
this
look for
one
the
bug
in the,
that they
in
dry
the,
out and
what's the
crush
name?
up.
In the, yeah, the
Y'all
one that
niggas
he
having a
talking about, that dry
wild
and they crush
debate,
up.
bro. Like, yeah, it's a wild. It done went to
Man.
dye and shit.
Hey,
It went
Yeah,
from
that's what it
yeah.
is. The artificial flavoring of strawberry, raspberry, and vanilla come from the beaver.
That's crazy, bro.
Not the actual taste. You can actually get you can actually get the strawberry
Somebody
taste
said
from a
I'm
strawberry.
confused.
yeah. I'm fucked up right now. Like, where the
Yeah,
where
so
are we
when
going,
you
bro?
see
Where the-
when you
we-
see
Hey,
artificial,
we just went from
when you
the
see
young
the
nigga
things,
struggle.
I'm gonna help them become confused.
Minimum
When you
wage.
see
A lot of people
artificial
don't talk
flavor
about how to
in
eat
your
right.
drinks,
We talk
when
about
you see
chemicals.
artificial
Like,
flavor
it's
in
not a
your
conversation. That
juices that
should
you
be
drink
one.
and all that, when you
Shit.
see artificial flavor for whatever it is, your strawberry
It should
drink
be a
and all that,
conversation.
know your artificial flavor came from a beaver.
Fuck it, it's
When
a
you have
conversation.
artificial flavor in the vanilla
Eat
ice
McDonald's.
cream,
Why would I keep
if
eating
it's not,
shit and
if
not
it
know
don't
where it
say
came from?
natural vanilla?
Man,
If
I'm
it
not
don't
eating
say
none of this
natural, come from natural, actual strawberries.
Yeah.
If it don't
it's
say it
fake.
actually came from raspberries,
fake.
natural.
Yeah.
If it says anything artificial flavor and it's
Yeah.
raspberry, strawberry, vanilla, it came from a beaver.
Yeah.
fake.
Hey, my boy tell you, look, I used to come over with just some half a melon, like, and I eat it with a spoon like it was a bowl of cereal.
You feel
And that'd be
me?
my breakfast.
Hey, holla at Drake.
You know what I'm saying? To come
Spring
up here
water
and paint
and
lay
plants,
law
bruh.
in them.
Yeah, why y'all saying, ugh?
That'd be
Why
my
would it say
breakfast.
Spring
sponge?
water and plants. That's all you
I'm
do.
talking
Spring
about-
water and plants.
That's all a nigga gotta do, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
With a-
look,
with a
when I
splash
first
of
when I
Jesus
first
juice.
went down this
With a
with a
splash of
splash,
Jesus juice.
What,
well, I gotta
we
have
got
it a
the
lot.
old
Wait.
But look, when I first
Hold
went
up.
down the journey for real, my pops was like,
But-
because I used to eat. I was a big dude. I was like a big Suge Knight type dude, right? So,
Oh, that's how you slimmed up, just being vegan?
bro, didn't do no exercise or nothing. Swear to. And the funnier part is, I went way skinnier than this, and then my body plateaued and was like, oh no, okay, now you're supposed to go up, but now it's just all whatever this natural shit.
Can I
is that
ask
you
y'all,
want.
do y'all know who
Yeah,
That's what's up,
Dr.
man.
Sabi
That's
was
what's up.
healing
Anybody
people
know
off
who
of fruits and certain
Spanova?
vegetables.
Excuse me if I mispronounce her name. Do we know who Xana Samsonova is?
No.
The 39-year-old who just passed away, the white lady?
No.
Oh,
She
that's
got-
the lady who got malnourished though.
Yeah, but she got
Nigga,
got
she got-
malnourished how?
I don't know.
Because she was strictly vegan. She
Okay.
was strictly vegan. She was strictly vegan and she
I
died
told
from
you.
that. Now, let me
no,
ask you how many...
But look. A lot of
how
people
many-
don't know
no
how to be
protein in
vegan.
diet.
Hold on.
Look how many
man,
people-
come on,
you
man,
need
come on.
protein.
No,
You
you can't
need
use one
protein.
person testimony.
No.
It's a
So
bunch
when
of
I
people like
first
that.
went
It's
vegan,
a lot- it's a
I
lot of
didn't know
people
how
like
to
that.
be
It's a
vegan.
bunch.
It's a lot of
There's a
people
way
like
to
that,
be
my nigga.
vegan, my brother.
Okay, I'm
Hold
not
on.
saying that. Okay, so make sure you say that. Make sure you say that.
We didn't
He didn't
get
get a
there. We
chance
was stuck in an argument and debate. Thank you for opening that up.
For like 5 minutes.
Thank you
nigga.
for
Like,
opening
you
that
know
up.
nothing.
That's what I was talking about. We not teaching people people how to eat the right way.
So how do you?
That's
be
what I'm
vegan?
talking about.
So how do you be
like
vegan?
like
know
me?
about them
First
names
of all,
and
for
labels.
me, I like to wake up. What I was saying earlier to a melon. Like, you know,
Dope.
because
For
that's
energy.
90% water. My body's made of 70% water. If I use logic in this, I'm gonna go, wait, that breaks down quite fast. So if it breaks down faster than everything else in my body, that's what my body is gonna be focused on breaking down
And you
first.
only get
Your
real
body
hydration
breaks
from
down,
fruit.
it breaks down food with water. It dispenses water down into the body to break the food down. That's why meat takes X
H3O.
amount of days
Look
in
up
order to break
H3O.
down. Fruits break down in a couple hours.
Look up
that
H3O.
shit's broken down in your body. They say if you eating 3 times a day, you should be taking a shit 3 times a day. How many times you take a
shouldn't be eating 3
shit,
times
sir?
a day.
At
Shit.
2 hours after every meal I eat.
How many times you take a shit?
If you just want to know that, 2 hours
like-
after every meal I eat.
I'm just saying.
If you're not shitting
I'm
within
just
2
saying,
hours
like,
after
a
every
lot
meal
of
you
people,
eat,
a lot of
your
people
system
don't
ain't
have
good.
that luxury. They don't have that luxury. A
eating
lot of
that.
people don't shit
can I
probably
ask-
once a
human
week
body
if they're
ain't made for
eating
you.
meat.
Can I ask you a question as a
If
black
they're
man?
eating meat.
When
A
that-
lot of
hold
people
on,
shit probably
But
once
can I
a week
ask-
when they
so
eat
let me
shit
ask you
right
a
after I
question.
eat.
Let me ask you a question as a
Yeah.
black
People
man.
don't though. They be having stomach
Can I ask you a
problems.
question as a black man?
That you're blessed.
I shit
Wait,
right
hold on.
after I eat. I
Can I
eat that
ask these,
shit
I
right
want to
after.
ask these 2 black brothers
But statistics
that promote the
shows
vegan lifestyle
this.
a
Wait,
question.
Otherwise.
hold on. First of all, I don't promote no vegan lifestyle.
Okay, well,
'Cause
I'm
I-
gonna-
wait,
well, I'm
let me
gonna
get
ask-
this straight, because I don't like them names. All that name shit, that's just
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
else
me
trying to put a name
neither.
to who I am.
I'm more like a
But I just don't
fruitarian. If
eat
you was
meat,
to
bro.
call it something,
So-
I mainly
so-
eat fruit.
So
Talk
now-
your shit.
Now,
Yeah.
Talk
now,
your
here the-
shit
now, here the
because
thing-
they don't
Because
know
I
about
used, as a kid, I used to tell my mama, I said, Mama, why we don't eat fruit? You know what? And I found out later that Dr. Sabi was healing people off of fruits and certain vegetables.
But the girl who just died from at 39
It's certain
years old, that's all
vegetables.
she ate was fruits and vegetables.
But look, she
that's where
probably,
health complications came from.
She don't
had
have our
a,
genetics,
a
though, bro.
certain genetic that did.
Look up how
Okay,
she look.
I'm glad you said
I
that.
work
I'm
for that.
glad you said that. You know
You know
why?
what I'm saying?
Because
Same
let me
thing.
tell you what's a fact.
Same
There
thing.
is 0 African nations that are vegan. 0. 0 African nations that are
give a
vegan.
fuck.
So how is it that
how many
how is
African
it-
nations?
No,
In
no.
America.
I'm talking about. But what I said is there's 0 African. We call that the motherland,
I'm
right?
not- I'm
that's
not-
the birth of
first of all, I'm not
civilization,
even
right?
African, I'm
That's where
American.
that's the most natural place for the black man, right?
No,
there's
no.
We
zero.
get too
America
deep, brother.
is the
Hold
natural
on, we get
place
too
for the
deep
black
because
man.
we
Wait,
is
hold
not-
on.
Don't we
Wait.
us with that.
America is
'cause
the
there's no
natural
we
place
with
for the
this.
black man.
Like I'm
The
not
whole
from.
planet is, bro.
I
Not
didn't.
just America. every
Let's keep it
place.
100. If we
Just
talking
keep
about
it 100.
civilization,
Just keep it
and
100.
now
When
we
we
start.
start
You
the
get
12
We gonna go
too
to the
deep. Now we
Moors.
talking about. Now we
We
talking about something
Moors and
else.
civilization
But
and how all
is
it
it
started
that-
now.
how
This
is
is-
it? How
He
is it
just
that
said
African
no
nation-
African nations was vegan. That's all he
I'm
said.
saying
Yeah,
right
but-
now. Even right now.
But
Even to
like
this very
what
day
he
in
was saying,
2025.
There's
when you talk
African
about the
nations that don't
indigenous
have
people,
no
you
food
talking
right
about
now.
the black man
So
that was
what are we
first in
talking
America
about?
that
We're
was
talking
born
timber
here that was
taxes.
enslaved.
That's some bullshit.
He's talking about shit like
That was
Ghana.
That's some
enslaved.
bullshit
Yeah,
right
He's
now.
talking about the big shit.
It's-
Shit like
that's some
Ghana.
bullshit
That's what
right
I'm
now,
saying.
because
I
there's
think it's
African
too
nations
deep.
that's not even eating
But
right
still,
now.
he's
we
talking
getting
about
deep.
black
American, there's American pockets right now that there's people that's
How
not
you
eating.
think them people
Yeah,
were
so
able to
there's
claim
niggas
that
not
beach
eating.
in
Around the world,
California?
we can't
Around
even
the world,
talk
Somebody
about
was
that's
there
not
and they
eating.
found
But the
it.
reason
We're not
why
talking
I
about-
think
we're
that
not
was
talking
in
about-
the
we're
news.
not talking
One
about
at a
famine.
time. One at a
But the
time.
reason
one at a
why
time.
I chose not
Let's
to
wrap this
eat
shit
meat,
up too.
yeah, for sure.
Because this shit going crazy,
It,
bro. I
it
gotta
can
get
be.
home.
But the reason why I don't eat meat, bro, is because they are injecting meat with all kind of stuff.
Oh, bullshit.
Transglutamide, that meat paste and all that stuff. They doing this stuff, bro. And here's the problem. The government is supposed to be regulating it. Obviously, the government don't give a fuck because they've been doing it. It's here, and you know it. Right now, 800 million pounds of rat meat had been sold through a company called Tyson that everybody didn't ate because it's been sold at places
Allegedly.
like Costco.
Allegedly.
Yeah, big allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly. You can look it up. It's public knowledge. So,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
For the
So
platform.
anyway, long
Shit.
story short, these
You
companies,
and Bo-Roc go get a
these
nigga
companies,
canceled.
these
Y'all
companies,
niggas crazy.
they gonna get their
Man,
money.
this
It's about their
smart-ass
bottom
vegan
line.
nigga. Y'all niggas.
I'm not mad at
What
them.
the fuck?
They,
I got
they
myself
live in
into.
the enterprise. You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? This capitalistic society that we in, they getting their money. And what the question
Hey,
is, what you should
the
be doing
fuck?
to tell your kids what they should be eating. What you should be doing is cooking everything for them.
Yeah.
You should be
Facts.
growing it yourself.
Should
so
be.
that you know what's
Start a
going
garden.
on. You
Yep.
should be
Hey,
listening
hey.
to
That
the
was my
music.
whole-
Wait, hold
that's my
on.
whole
You
point
should
what I
be
was leading to,
listening to
brother.
the music
Yeah.
first before your kids done heard the music.
music. You should know what your kids is listening to. You should know where your kids is at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should know your kids' friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Because you supposed to be the person that's taking care of your kids and hip hop is not supposed to be raising your children.
Right.
Hip hop
Talk
is
your
what
shit.
we're creating. We're creating an art piece for everybody to buy into, because this is a business. And you should be taking care of your kids and telling your kids what they should be doing.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Agreed.
Now, big up to Lucy.
Man.
Hey, man, you know I rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, look,
Shout
man,
out
this
to
has
Drake.
been a great motherfucking episode, man. We could keep on motherfucking going. Y'all are the debate team.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas was in
was
junior
powerful.
high school debating this shit of you, the debate squad.
What I
You
always
need
wanna
to-
lead
y'all
to,
nniggas
I
went
always just wanna-
5, 50, and 0,
No,
nigga.
see,
Y'all
but
won all
what-
the debates.
But I do that on you already know me.
This
So
nigga the debate king. I know that's why I don't even.
But
Let
what
me
he just
talk.
did-
let
what
me
he did-
show him
but
the
you know what he
cabinet,
just did?
too.
But you know what he just did?
Oh, yeah, please. You wanna do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
All this led up to what I was trying to accomplish, which is what he just did. Remember in the beginning, I started the conversation saying we always talking about the problems, but not solutions.
Bingo.
And what he just did was gave a whole speech of solutions. You feel what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
we could talk about the dialogue all day, but then again, what's the solution? The
Bingo.
solutions is it start at home. It start with yourself. It start on the Michael Jackson tip. It start with the man in the mirror. That's the whole point of it. You feel what I'm saying? For every individual out there, start with the man in the mirror. Your health is based on you, not what the local rapper is doing, not what society is saying, not what the trend is, okay? It's based on you, how you decide to put it into your body and how it works. Because again, the example that I have is I have a lot of family in the South who eat how they want to eat and been eating how they want to eat, but they
That's
have
gonna
things
live.
and they still living, but they do things to also counteract that as well. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what they implemented into their lifestyle. You have people who take things like duck fruit, you know what I'm saying, and other things to flush out they, jackfruit and things to flush out their system after they consume certain things.
Sour
So,
sop.
but it's all about building your individual program.
Yes,
when
sir.
it comes to the thing,
Be a healthy carnivore diet.
yeah.
Bring that to the
when
table.
when it comes,
doing?
when it
Bring
comes,
it
yeah,
over
bring
here.
that over here, man. And also when it comes to
You
hip
forgot
hop,
what you went over there
you know
for.
what I'm saying?
That nigga
The
went over
point-
there and started
the point-
standing up. We about to
the point
wrap
I
this
was
shit
making-
up. Bring
The
it
point
down.
I was making about hip hop, I'm trying to get hip hop in the means of like where I'm at right now. Right now, I'm blessed to be in a situation to where I have a Shopify store to where I sell merchandise on my Shopify store.
salute, man.
But I also sell my music on my Shopify store.
All right.
I don't have to go through any distribution company or anything of that nature. You feel what I'm saying? And so what that allows me to do is be my own boss. That allows me to completely control the narrative because the only person I deal with is giving Spotify they little dollar something and giving them they $39.99 a month what it takes to keep my Shopify store open. Other than that, I could just service my singles out how I want to, put them on my YouTube page, put singles out on all these streaming platforms. But then when I want to make money, when I want to create my own business and set myself up as an entity, I did that through creating the doveshack.com. And that's how we are a self-sustained business. I would hope that the industry can go back to the days of like MySpace. They destroyed MySpace on purpose because MySpace was the thing that was building the independence for artists. You were your own record label when you had a MySpace. You put your music on there for sale. You put your own photos up. You put your own video up. You get to communicate with your fans. You didn't have to go through nobody but MySpace.
Right.
And this is the reason the industry set out to destroy MySpace and gravitated us all towards Facebook, which didn't service music artists at all. They did zero service for music artists. So that was a whole skit from the powers that be to get us away from MySpace and get us away from having full control over hip hop and over our hip hop music and what we put out there as far as content. You feel what I'm saying? So for all the artists out there, don't always just think you got to break your neck to go try to get a record deal. Don't think you can't be successful or eat because you don't have a record deal. You feel what I'm saying? If you service your community, service the people that love you, service your family members. If you got family members around, give them a means to go find your music where they don't have to go through nobody else and they can buy their music and spend their money with you. And you will find yourself eating a whole lot more because if you can sell 5,000 actual CDs yourself for $9.99 out the back to your people that you know, you will make more money than you would signing to a record label. And if your record went and they said that your record went gold, a person who sells 5,000 physical CD copies will make more than a person who's streaming gold.
And that comes straight out the Bay.
And that's
So
because that
salute
money, that's,
to the
so,
Bay.
It's about coming up with solutions, and we need to come up with more solutions for our community, for hip hop, for our lifestyle, for the way we live. We don't need to complain about Trump. We don't need to complain about the Democrats, the Republicans.
Doing political shit,
You know what I'm saying? We don't
man.
need-
Like you like Mark Lamont Hill, man.
I'm just
Stop
saying
with
we
that
don't-
stupid shit,
only
man.
thing I'm
We
saying,
ain't
we don't
not
need to
talking about that.
No, that's what I'm saying. We
Yeah,
don't need to
leave it
complain about
alone.
none of that
God
stuff.
damn,
we just need
man.
to come up with solutions.
Individual, man. Like life is lived individually. You can't blame no politics. You can't blame no preacher. You can't blame. It's about you and your
Exactly.
motherfucking hustle and your grind, how you handle
Exactly.
life.
It's exactly.
You handle this shit face on. You die by yourself, you're born by yourself.
Man in the mirror.
You can't blame nothing else on nobody but yourself when you fuck up and when you win.
Man
right?
in the mirror.
Man, and we gonna salute you winning, right? Did you do something for the big dog and the wifey, man? Big salute to
definitely,
Macca, man.
Hey, this is a portrait I did for Macca, man. It's a wood engraved piece.
Oh, it's engraved? It ain't
Yeah.
just painted? That's
No, he engraved it.
you engraved the picture?
Look at the thing in the back.
They features and all.
Oh my lord! I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it off camera. Oh my lord!
Yeah, this
Sit down.
is a
So
wine
they can see.
box that I made for
Sit
them.
down so they can
you know what I'm
see.
saying? It light up and everything. It got this remote that goes with it. You know, let's turn that on real quick.
Extra fly shit.
Yeah, I wish the room was
For-
dark. You could really see
Yeah, I
it.
wish it was
Yeah.
darker. That everybody
We
could see
cut
it,
the
'cause
lights off,
We
man.
got a lot of
Yeah,
work that's going on. We got some epoxy that's going on here for the border of the piece. Yeah, so this is really a well put together wine box.
man, super
The
dope.
back of it, it's got color changing paint, things of that nature, depending on how the light is touching it.
Oh, that's super fly, bro.
So can people order these themselves from you? And where can they order from? Where can they reach you at?
Well, right now they can reach me on my Instagram. You can find me on
Sit down and
The
talk your
number-
shit.
the number 4. That is the number 4, the letter U _ Royale, ROYALE. So yeah, you could definitely contact me there and get you a wine box.
And it's dope. I'm telling y'all, from looking up at it up close, you know, it's beautiful arts craftsmanship. You know, y'all can't see it, but in the back, he put holes in the wood in the shape of a heart and whatnot. So when it lights up, you know what I'm saying, the light reflects through and shows hearts in the back of the
Got a
wood
couple
box.
hearts in the back.
You know what I'm saying? Like you really put in work from the
Yeah, that's
paint to
super
the
dope.
building of
this,
it.
this was
The
some
lighting,
hours, man.
everything, bro. The
Right.
lighting,
How
the whole
long
shit.
did it actually take you?
I want to say I probably contacted him
As
for
long
a
as we did this
picture about
motherfucking podcast.
3 months ago. Yeah, so it took me about at least 60-something hours.
Okay.
Yeah, all
So
together.
y'all respect
long as we
that.
did this
Respect-
podcast.
Respect that when
We
y'all
did it.
when y'all reach out to the brother, you know what I'm saying? He quotes y'all his price. Respect that it's 60 hours that he put in into
Yeah,
that.
that's
60 hours of work. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
3
And
days,
y'all
nigga.
who go to 9-to-5 jobs, y'all know how long that is. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all work 60-hour weeks. You know what I'm saying? He putting in 60 hours on an art project for y'all to get it done. Make sure y'all reach out. The quality is great. You feel what I'm saying? And we need to just support more people that are creative. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
it's a whole lot of creative people out here. And for you people out there, just know you don't have to rap. You don't have to dance. You don't have to know how to act. But everybody has a creative side in them. Just tap into what's creative for you and make something of it, you know?
Facts.
Because this right here, I wouldn't have thought of this in a million years, and I consider myself an artist. I draw, I create music, I do all that, and I wouldn't have thought in a million years of building something this artistic. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your
But
shit.
that's
Talk your
actually
shit.
used. I can
Talk
put
your
this up
shit.
in the house, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
make use of it, and it's a statement piece,
And
and
the
the
nigga
whole
just
shit.
Well,
covered
I
my
fi- I
face in
figured
after
that
I moved
people-
out the way. It's just
Yeah, I
like-
figured that people would like to have a wine box. You know, this for the grown and sexy. Like
You're
you know,
back
you
over.
chilling at
God
the house,
damn.
and you wanna have a toast to memories. You know what I'm saying, with your
Right.
loved one. You know what I'm saying. Like this is for people that's sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying life.
Man,
See,
that's
like,
what's
I
up,
would
man.
love
Hold
to
on,
get
hold
some
on,
of that
man.
for
Let
that
me
for
land
one of my
right
people,
here.
so
Let
make
me
sure I
talk some
got your
shit.
info.
Look,
'Cause I
see,
definitely want one.
see, peep this, right? Have y'all watched the Joe Budden podcast? Y'all seen Melissa Ford get replaced by Mona?
Real quick.
And I ain't gonna call you no, like, you know what I mean? But How Mona take over the podcast and can't stop talking. That's my nigga, man. But this is the nigga version, man. My nigga, boy, we just gotta sit back, relax, man, teach us a lesson. Then we like, hey, man, can we talk? Nah, nigga, I'm still talking. Hey, man, can I respond? Nah, nigga, I'm gonna respond for myself. I love you, my brother. You are the dopest nigga in podcasting. You should have been doing this shit, nigga. You should have been doing this shit, the debate king, my nigga. And this nigga need to be with Lamarck Hill on some political shit too. Cause he got some nigga. You ever? Nah, I ain't gonna even say the R word. I can't do this on this podcast. I ain't even know that, nigga.
Yeah, man, my dad.
Yeah.
It's my
Man,
whole
that's
family.
what the fuck is up, man.
Yeah, bro.
For sure, man.
Hey, you know who else? Frederick Douglass, W.E. Du Bois.
Everybody,
Boulets.
because you know what?
The
The
Boulets.
Republicans was the ones that try to stop slavery. The Democrats wanted to keep it going, right? That's am I lying?
Listen, bro, they've been selling us pain.
That's true.
For years.
Am I lying?
Since those
That's true.
days, they sell us pain.
But
let's keep it real. They both in the same boat, bro.
man,
they
it's
are.
They all in the same.
They all go
They
play
in the same
golf. They
boat.
all go
That's
play
why.
golf together.
That's why.
Motherfucking
That's why I
bird.
made that statement earlier about how
Yeah.
Drake and Kendrick. We talking about the red and the blue side, and we
Two
all
wings
out
of
here
the
like,
same
oh my
bird.
God, I want to see Oakland win. I want to see Compton win.
I wanna
And the whole
see
time,
Canada win.
the whole time,
the same wings of the same bird, flying high, getting bread on you niggas.
y'all don't even know y'all just the wings.
Nigga,
The
that
head.
could have been a play with Drake and them came like, let's run it.
How about the play was made? They did that.
They
said
ran it.
behind the closed door when they.
Oh, the labels
pictures-
made the play. Fuck
Now
y'all,
you
fuck
see
the
what I'm
rappers.
saying.
The label
Now you
said,
see what
this
I'm
is
saying.
the play.
This
Let's
the
run
play.
it, nigga.
This the play.
And look-
Right now, business is down. Both of y'all finna get out there, and if y'all don't do what I told you to do, don't worry. Tomorrow you wake up and you'll be what Dave Chappelle say. I woke up the next day. I was a crackhead.
I was a crackhead in Africa, nigga.
I personally think
No,
somebody
they controlled it.
I
Yeah,
think
they
somebody
controlled
put a
it,
battery
motherfucker. There, yeah.
in the boy
Hey.
back.
But let's
and made
wrap
the
this
boy-
shit up, man.
made
Let's get
boy
the
take
fuck
shots
up out of
the way
here.
he did.
Yeah.
Another episode of Smoke a Lot Radio. The debate, motherfucking hip hop debate part 1. We gonna come back and do a part 2, man. Salute to Royale, man.
Yeah.
Salute to motherfucking Blue Flame, man. Salute to motherfucking the illest motherfucking debater to ever do the illest nigga in Nebraska. Be word. Bo-Roc and his motherfucker, man. Now I gotta put this nigga against the illest niggas in the game. I want you to go against who is the ill. Candace Owens. Like, you and Candace gotta go crazy against
That's
each
his
other.
friend. He don't want to do.
Oh,
that.
that's your homegirl. All right, my
No,
bad.
I don't know. I don't know.
My bad, my
Candace
bad,
and-
my bad.
and-
I ain't gonna have you
at all.
debate
She
against her. My bad.
Republican.
All right, a rap nigga, like
She ain't
some
gonna
real.
win debate. She a
my
Republican.
song. You and my
Oh,
song
no.
gotta go at
My
it.
son
that
couldn't have got.
brother
He didn't
out.
even get a chance to get off.
Him and you and my song gotta go at
He
it.
don't want this. He don't want this smoke. He don't
All
want
right.
this smoke.
On that note, y'all don't want this, man. Another episode of Smoke Like Radio, man. Happy motherfucking holidays, man. We got the guys in the building, man. We got the team in the building. Powered by the world famous Corn Academy. Big recipes to Go Mac. Big recipes to Laylaw. We still ranching. Big motherfucking shout out to Macca. We got the Macca, the bottle, the motherfucking bottle holder with the man. That motherfucker dismount is the illest, the best, and the flyest, man. Presented by Royale, man,
thank
with
you.
the light show and the design show and the carve show. You know what I mean? I didn't know that was carved, bro.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
crazy, bro. And then you
You'll
do
see.
it.
You'll see. I'll
And then
show you.
shout out to Royale because he do all the artwork that's on the building on the Corn Academy. So big shoot.
What?
All this
Big
shit
shout
on the
out.
building that's Royale, man.
Yes, sir.
Get the fuck out of here,
Nah,
bro.
man, that
Yeah.
boy get down,
Murals
man.
and all that.
All
Yeah,
that,
whole
but
back
Gold
wall.
Mac, Laylaw in the back,
Bro,
all that. That's
bro.
bruh.
Fire.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm not that. I'm shaking your hand, bro.
Yeah,
I'm shaking your hand.
yeah,
bro.
man. Like, get some love
For
to my
real,
brother,
bro.
man.
Because
For real.
I bullshit you not. I pulled in a few times and been like, whoever did them,
Knew
they
what they
like
did, yep.
they look like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see some
Those my
murals of
niggas,
people.
man.
Yeah, you
Those
see some
my
murals of people that
niggas,
don't
man.
actually
Yeah.
look like people.
Like, and you know what kept going through my mind? You want to know why I did this for Maccabee? Like, I was sitting there like, I was like, man, I did that for my niggas after they left.
I gotta do some for my nigga
I
right
said
here.
my nigga right here.
Right here, my nigga.
Right.
Right
I said
here,
he
bro.
right here.
He right here and wifey.
That's
Yeah.
a beautiful
Right
thing.
here.
I
Him
said,
and
bro,
his
can
wifey
you
look
send me
out
a
for us,
picture of
nigga.
you and your wife? He
On
sent me
me.
like 4, 5 pictures. He didn't know what I was doing. He still don't know.
Oh, wowzer.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He ain't
Salute
never
to
seen
you,
the
my
box.
nigga. Salute to
That's
you, my
crazy.
brother. And salute to them.
Yeah, for
because
real.
him and his wife
Yeah.
make sure we do this shit right that we doing right now, my
Yeah.
nigga. For real,
And
man.
you know, a lot of people get older and they don't get a Christmas gift, bro. I haven't had a Christmas gift in I don't know how long.
For real, it's for kids. It's for the,
So,
we
I'm
get
like-
drawers and pajamas
I'm
and
like,
shit. Like for real
Nigga,
though, what do we get
give
for
a
Christmas?
nigga his
Bro,
flowers
after
while
we
he
play
here,
this,
bro.
bro.
I'm gonna
Rent,
keep it all the
nigga.
way 100. I just got a Christmas gift right now, bro. Cause I was really on that artwork out there, bro.
Man,
You know what I'm
he
saying?
blessed
And that's
you.
fucked me up that that's him sitting right here, bro, who did that. And we've been here the whole
Royale.
time.
And he didn't
just
say it too,
connecting.
so I
here,
can
just
bro.
connecting, bro.
attest
You
that
know what I'm
that
saying?
ain't lying. He telling the truth.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. You got a fan over here.
Oh, thank
You feel
you.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got a
'cause he
fan
didn't
over
say
here.
that.
I love your work. You know what I'm saying? Your
Thank
work
you.
is dope, bro.
Yeah.
You got a real hot
That
eye
was
and a
all
good
hand paint too. You know, there's
Yeah.
a difference between spray paint and
Hand paint.
Yeah,
That's
you can
hella
tell.
different.
It was
tell.
like the concrete was soaking up the man. There's a story behind it.
That's
Yeah.
dope. You gotta tell us.
That's for the next time.
Where,
next
Royale,
time.
where can they get at you to get their own personal pages if they need something?
And like they said, they can hit me up on Instagram at the number 4, the letter U _ Royale.
Okay, off top, man. We out this motherfucker. Another episode, man. Smoke Like Radio, man. Happy holidays to everybody. Big shout out to the chat. Y'all been tapping in and saying shit, and we've been reacting off y'all, man. Y'all part of the podcast too, man. Big shout out to the motherfucking chat, man. Big
Remember
shout out to the
love
production
yourself
team.
and love everybody else around you, man.
Hey, man.
Remember that, man.
And
that's the ultimate solution. Love yourself and love those around you.
Like I
With
said-
that, we can figure out everything else.
yes, sir. And then no matter what nobody going through in these holidays, man, it's about family, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Bring that family love, man. You know what I mean? Lean on your family in these holidays, man, because a lot of niggas is out just doing their own one, too, and don't even talk to their granny, don't talk to their uncles, their aunties. I'm a victim of that. I got cousins I ain't
Yeah,
talked
and
to,
I want to say
so
a blessing and a shout
I
out.
love the
and a
holidays.
prayer- There's a blessing and a shout out and a prayer to all those who lost their loved ones before the
Facts.
holidays,
Facts.
who won't have the holidays to spend with their loved ones. You know,
Rest in peace.
may you find comfort, may you find joy, may you find happiness this holidays without your loved ones. You know, shout out to y'all.
Hey, man, we out. Another episode of Smoke a Lot Radio. We out this motherfucking chat. You know where it's at. Hit the motherfucking dragons on the way out. Hit the tickle that goddamn like button. Man, hit the subscribe, man. You know I'm giving out $600 when we hit 60,000 subscribers.
Wait,
or
hold up, hold
or
up, hold up.
PlayStation.
Wait, hold up.
Or a motherfucking Xbox, whatever you
Where
want.
will
But
the
you can
subscribe?
take...
Do I get in? Can I get in it?
Yes, you are, man.
Yeah,
You-
I
hey,
wanna
hey,
subscribe.
hey, man, subscribe. I'm throwing all the names.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm throwing
That nigga
subscribe.
I ain't
said
even
$6.
subscribed.
PlayStation.
Yeah, boy.
Subscribe to what again?
YUKMOUTH TV, man.
What is
Subscribe
y'all
right
talking
now,
about? Y'all
man.
own
The
Yuck
name
Mouth.
is
What is
in
y'all?
the box.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Subscribe to your guy. Let's get we at 58,000, man. We need like 2 more thousand to get there.
Man,
And,
we finna get to 1 million, man. That's
Yeah,
what we
yeah,
finna
yeah,
do,
man. Period, man.
We
So-
on a mission around here,
And I'm
man.
giving out money, and then we hit 70,000. I'm giving out a Mac computer. We hit 80,000. I'm giving out
That's what I'm talking
800.
about.
Yeah, I'm giving out bread every time we hit something, man. You know what I mean? To the subscribers, man. We ain't shit without the subscribers,
shit
man.
without the-
They
without
make
them,
this
for
shit
sure,
run.
for
You
sure.
feel me?
Facts.
So we gotta
So
get
where,
back.
Where we at? You said 80,000?
We at 58,000. We trying to get to 60,000. 60,000. We giving out 600 PlayStation or Xbox. I think a nigga take the
think what we
600 and buy his own, but buy what the fuck he want.
I
Yeah.
think we
Right.
should do this. I personally believe if we can get to 100,000, me and you should perform for 'em.
Oh yeah, I've been said that.
should do
We
it.
was gonna bring them out.
we should
The
do it.
100,000
We should
hours niggas coming out to the coin.
We gonna do a
live
performance,
shit.
live
Yeah,
concert for 'em.
that's 100,000 wow.
Yeah, we
yeah,
gonna do a
yeah.
live
All right, man.
concert for 'em.
They already know the motherfucking the platforms. I've been told these
And we
niggas
gonna
that
bring
shit.
some friends along to perform with us and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and we gonna rock it as soon as we get to 100,000 subscribers.
So, man, hit that subscribe button. If y'all new to this shit, stay true to this shit, man. You know what I mean? Don't talk about it, you know what I mean? Walk about it, man, you know what I mean? Like, share, and fuck with it, man. Subscribe to your guy, man, so we give you some money for the holidays. And beyond that shit, for your bills, all the shit you need. You know what I mean? Some PlayStation shit, man. Be a streamer, man. Streaming make a hella money, man. Play some video games in your life. Yada-da. We out this motherfucker. YUKMOUTH TV, subscribe to your guy. We gone. Yada-da.
YUKMOUTH TV. Yada-da. YUKMOUTH TV, yada-da.